We should be live now. We should be live now.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's good, everybody?
What's up?
Hey guys, what's going on, everyone? We're live.
Hey, we're live.
Disrespected Podcast, episode 5, titled "It's Dry Up in These Streets."
It is indeed.
Hella dry.
2020
Man,
has
it's drier
been-
than Tyner's dick, bro.
Whoa. Slow it out there, son.
His dick, bro.
Are you sure you're not talking
It's
about Richard's
been-
dick, bro?
You really
Damn.
chill.
We know Richard's dick is wet, bro, from them body pillows, bro.
Oh shit.
Christ. But we're live, guys. It's dry, man. 2020 has
Cost
been
money, don't do it.
not very
I
good.
mean, Will's dick's about to turn to dust.
Tyner's like trying to validate that he doesn't have the driest dick now, bro.
All right.
Man, bro, stop talking about this,
Everybody
bro.
else's dick is dry.
Yeah.
Starting off
Everybody
wrong and
else's
shit.
dick is dry.
Yeah, but
For real,
we're
for
live, guys.
Yes.
Gaming news has been dry.
Oh, I stay wet. What's up, CK Peaks of the Peaksican tribe?
Hey,
How
what's
we
up,
doing,
bro?
Hey.
What's
Hey,
good, everybody?
CK, what's up, bro?
What's up, Peaks? Hey, thank you for stopping
What's up,
by,
okay,
man.
for sure?
shout out to
Yeah,
my
thank you for
people
coming
What's up,
by.
already
Amy?
in,
What's
cuz.
up, Daniel? What's up,
What's-
Dank?
what's good,
How we
Ram?
feeling?
What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming
Okay,
by.
for show. What's up, bro?
Hey, can y'all hear me? Or
Yeah,
no?
we
Yeah,
can
we
hear you.
We can hear you, Trey.
D-Rail.
Hey,
Ooh,
people in the chat, can y'all let me know my hey, hold on real quick. People in the chat, can y'all let me, am I low or am I like fine? 'Cause
You're
last
good,
time
bro.
I had my headphones on, like this shit was fucked up.
Yeah, they usually come in like loud a little bit from.
Nah, you're not practicing, Gabriel.
Is it good?
Yeah, Jason's
you good.
fine to my
Daniel
hand
said-
now.
Daniel said
You
you're
good,
so.
bro? You good?
Alright, bet.
This week's episode, we're gonna do something a little different. News has been terribly dry up in these streets.
Oh, yeah.
Hence the title of our podcast. So we're gonna have you guys get to know us a little bit more in the podcast with some basic questions. You know what I mean? Typical gaming questions.
Yep.
But first we'll get down with the introductions first, and we'll start off with Richard on the left. What's up, man? What you been playing lately? Introduce yourself.
I'm Lil Zura on the internet. I haven't been playing anything. I've been too busy with school and shit to play anything.
I respect that.
Tyner, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? This is Tyner, aka Mad Eddie S. I haven't been playing a whole lot. I have been streaming Odin Sphere. We're getting close to the end of that, by the way. Friday Night Fighters will be coming back soon. What? What the fuck?
Julio said,
yeah.
"Yo, stop letting William record gameplay."
Is this the Mario Kart
We didn't
portion?
edit the video.
Yeah, it's
so-
the Mario Kart portion.
It's more Mario Kart? What the fuck?
Hey, this should be no more Mario Kart allowed.
No more after this, bro.
Yeah,
this
after
is
last week.
we're all Mario Kart.
Mario
Mario.
Kart's banned from this podcast.
We didn't edit the
For
video,
life?
so you're gonna watch half an hour.
Yeah, it's a half hour,
Sorry,
but
Tanner,
the
go on.
rest of it is,
It's other game. I promise.
Mr. and Mrs. Gaming, what's goody? Welcome to the
Hey, good to see you, Mr. Game. Nice to
Oh,
be back.
welcome back.
Let's go.
Welcome
Hey.
back.
Welcome back.
Is that it, Tyner?
I've also been playing Pokemon Sword and Shield,
Nice.
and I only got to play like one day a week of that, but I'm going to be getting back into that soon. I was going to get into Street Fighter V Champion Edition, but I don't know if I'm going to go into that whole rant here or not. But
Oof.
You should.
Oof. You should, bro. You should.
It's better to be a competitive Street Fighter player than it is a better Smash player, yo.
It's better than Mortal Kombat 11.
That's
Oh, that's
not to
definitely.
buy a physical version of the game. It's
That's true.
like I'm sorry, Street Fighter V is trash. I'm done with it
It is
forever.
trash.
All right, William, what's up, man?
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Winning Gamer 55, and I've been playing Mario Kart because I was playing with like a couple of streamers last night. Clearly saw the vlog. I was popping off because I was
Alright, next.
top tier.
Fucking shock.
Keep going.
I'm just joking. Keep going, Will.
Mario Kart.
No, that was it. I just been doing college and that kind of stuff.
That's what's up, man. We're all
Good shit,
busy,
bro.
now.
Keep-
We're all
I just been doing college, bro. That's it.
We're all hardworking
Keep on the grind,
adults
bro.
or going to school. You know what I mean? So we're definitely always busy. We don't really have enough time to play games. I feel that. I feel it. Okay, now this next guy right here, man, he's the fighting game extraordinaire.
That's the Clueless.
This man always freaking introduces.
Ended 50 guys' careers in Smash.
Yeah, all of our
And
careers
fucking-
in this.
In the disrespected club.
But humble brags about it. But
I
humble
know,
brags
bro.
about it.
Any
I
humble
have-
brags
He
about
three
it.
stocks you like 10 times in a row. He's like, nah.
That's
bro.
why-
I've waved
that's
the
why
white
he-
flag months
That's why
ago.
he has his new homies, like CK Peaks and like Negative. He plays with other sweaty people. They're all great. They're all great.
Gotta
They're all
get some.
great
Gotta,
celebrities, by the way.
I had to find some sweaty people because y'all quit being sweaty on me. Y'all started
We
taking
quit
showers,
'cause you was-
bro.
No,
Dude,
Y'all started taking
I'm gonna-
showers.
We weren't even
bro.
building
Hey,
up a
hey,
sweat, bro.
hey,
We weren't
I'm
sweating at
gonna be
all.
real. I'm gonna be real, bro. You know I love you, dog. Hey,
Hey, the only
I love you.
Clueless,
Bro,
the only
yo-
sweat you get from us is angry forehead sweat.
Yeah.
but hey, I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you, dude. I love you and all, but bro, every time when Smash came out for like the first 4 or 5 months, bro, dude, we was watching you beat everyone like 500 times in a row in the lobbies, dude. That's the one's like, I'm done. I don't want to play Smash anymore. I'm fucking done. My career's over. I'm trash,
They
bro.
were always
we
close
went from
lobbies,
exchange.
bro.
We went from exchanging, wins and losses on Smash 4 to fucking losing like 25 matches in a row. He was like, I'm done. I was like, I can't play this game.
TG.
It's fucking over. But introduce yourself, Clueless. Tell them what you've been playing lately, bro.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Clueless, aka Clueless the Best on Twitch. Glad to be here again. I've just been playing Smash in 3 houses for the most part. Here over the weekend, I've been playing some Puyo Puyo with Chelsea, just because I love
Puyo
fucking.
Puyo, it's pretty good.
I love puzzle games.
Which version, Clueless? Is the one on the eShop or the?
The one on the Switch, yeah.
Switch.
Oh, okay.
The Tetris Puyo Puyo, that one.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that one. Okay.
That's pretty good. Right?
Yeah. No, it's really good. I love getting the combos, bro, because like there's a fucking robot on there. He's just like vital scan, and then he's like vitamins, and then like if you get like a combo of like 5, he's like healthy living.
Bro.
So yeah, that's all I've been on. Bro.
Yeah.
Salute.
Thank you. Still got a cough, man. Been sick for about a week, but it's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
better. But my
You gotta
next
stop smoking
guy,
that loud,
I'm
bro.
about to introduce my butt buddy himself,
Hey,
Jay.
Hey, I'm about to say
Best
that
friend.
must be me, boy.
Yeah,
I must be the
introduce yourself.
buddy. Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm Jay. Triforce Jay on Twitch. The realest one on the podcast, by the way. Fuck all
Bro,
y'all.
you're Triforce J on everything, bro. Like on Twitch.
Triforce Jay. Hey, Triforce Jay.
Coming from the guy who's George Alamillo on everything.
Hey, bro, no. Alamio Productions now, cuz.
But can you be the guy? Can you be the guy that
Actually fucking streams, bro. That's the question. Can he stream for once in his fucking life?
Switched up notification.
Everyone else in
Yes.
the disrespecting from streams except for George now.
Except for George. George was the only streamer at one point, believe it or not. And William. But no. Bro, this week been crazy, bro. I've been playing a lot of games. Mostly
New
on
press is
stream, bro.
spoken. Make it happen.
Fucking Final Fantasy 10, I'm playing
Yeah.
through that shit
Yeah.
for the first time, bro.
Watch it,
That
bro.
shit crazy.
Watch Jay play
Uh,
C10.
Got into Splatoon 2, which is my favorite game on Switch ever, bro.
I actually like
Before
Splatoon
Fortnite
2.
came
I
out,
respect
bro.
that, Jay.
I haven't even played it since, bro. Pokemon Sword and Shield, of course, getting bodied by Julio, the GOAT.
the Pokemon master
The
himself?
real
The
master, bro.
Pokemon, exactly, the real. Hey, can the real Ash Ketchum please stand up, bro?
The man with 1,000 shinies.
Exactly.
That's Julio.
The gatekeeper of the disrespect
The gate-
club.
Let's see, Call of
He's
Duty.
karaoke RL.
Fucking, hey, we played Call of Duty after 10 months of updating, bro. Oh my god, that game,
I'm a season advocate, bro. I can't play Call of Duty just to hurt
It's still
myself like
trash,
that
bro.
for
Hey,
hours,
it's still trash, bro.
We gotta ruin our weekends somehow, bro.
We always run our weekends when we play it.
Other than that, bro, I've just been grinding on Twitch, bro. Set my Twitch. I'm trying to reach affiliate, bro. Follow me on Twitch.
Yeah, get Jay to affiliate.
Hey, get this man to affiliate, please.
Yeah. TRI number
Yes, yes,
4.
for sure.
JAY.
Yeah.
We'll definitely when we do outros, we'll definitely tell them where they can find you guys more. So
Yeah.
definitely. So save the best for last. The sexy beast himself. George, man, what's up?
Oh, I thought this was my Clueless.
Clueless already went.
Let's talk about Clueless.
Appreciate
again,
that. That's, appreciate that.
bro. Thought that too, bro.
Welcome, bro.
No, I've been playing unfortunately Call of Duty again, bro. I never learned, bro. But I also been playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Still trying to beat that game.
TMS baby.
TMS baby.
I can't wait to start that actually.
Yeah, bro. I'm sure you like it, bro. I'm gonna start the Fire Emblem DLC pretty soon. That I'm really looking forward to that. I heard it's fire.
Man.
But also I've been playing Smash, unfortunately, with Clueless.
Definitely don't play that.
We don't play that anymore, bro. And I also been playing the Kingdom Hearts Remind DLC. Finally beat like 3 of the bosses, bro. Need 10 more, cause.
Hey, bro, you gotta be. I can't wait to see your gameplay of you fighting that secret boss.
Oh, that's Gabriel.
Oh, this is gonna be. Oof. It's gonna be tough, bro.
Well,
But,
I mean-
yeah, that's all I've been playing lately. Just been
Nice,
busy
nice.
with work. Fuck them kids.
Who you said?
Fuck them kids.
Hey, fuck them kids for sure.
For
What's
sure.
I threw my copy of Smash in the trash where it belongs.
TG.
Hey, I tried to get TG to play Smash with me last night, bro. I tried to get him to play with me last night, bro. TG was not having it,
I've
dog.
been
Bro,
trying
and
to get this
TG's
man to
usually
play
down
for
to play
weeks.
anything.
Hey, bro, TG usually down to play whatever we want to play. You be like, TG, bro, you
There's
down to play
exceptions,
Smash
Online.
Tetris, bro?
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
play
try to
Smash
play-
Online.
You trying to play Tetris 99? Julio, like, yeah, bro, we can do it. TG, I'm like, you want to play Smash, bro? This nigga TG said, nah, bro.
TG said, "Who are you again, bro?"
In all
Alright,
fairness, I think it's because of Smash Online for him.
Oh
so
yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's,
I get it. I get it.
What's up, guys? My name's Alton, or Prez,
Mhm.
or AV, or Runaway Shark. Call me whatever you want. I'm the man of a
Hey.
million names, apparently.
Runaway
so,
Shark on Twitch.
I'm the.
Hey, bro, hey, don't ever introduce your name as Prez, bro.
Damn. When the
Get
new
this
press is
man
down
to
below,
affiliate.
the new
Everyone
press
knows
is
me
down
as
The
below.
Prez
old
in our
Prez,
server,
facts.
so just call me Prez in there if you guys want. I'm the host of the
Don't
podcast.
disrespect
Definitely,
Amy like that.
appreciate you guys coming out. Yeah, Jay, you're echoing. I think.
Is it? No, that's not me, bro.
Someone's echoing. I can hear.
Let me
mine.
check.
Not me. I got headphones in.
But what I've been
I can hear the
playing
echo too.
Yeah, me too.
lately- Is it me?
It's not coming from me.
It's not me either.
No, it's from you, Will, and we can't hear the
No, it's
echo
not.
from you.
I hear the echo
gone?
too.
Hello.
Hello.
Is it gone?
Hello.
It's good. It's good now.
I think it's
it
gone.
will.
I think it's
yeah,
gone.
Yeah. What I've been
Okay.
playing lately? I've playing, I guess, quite a few things. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I got 2 more chapters of that. Unfortunately, I played Smash Brothers Ultimate 4 days in a row. I think I'm smashed out for the rest of the year, guys. I'm not playing that. My first 2 days, I got back into it. I played it really well. I was beating everybody. It was a fluke because the next 2 days I just got bodied left and right. So definitely not playing that ever again. Unfortunately, we play Call of Duty multiplayer with the homies. Unfortunately, that was a fucking terrible idea.
Terrible idea.
Why do we always have
Fucking-
terrible ideas?
So, another terrible idea is what I've been playing the most this week since it came out is Fire Emblem Three Houses, Cinder Ridge Shadows. Oh man, that DLC has been absolutely kicking my ass, dude. I've restarted. I'm only on the 3rd battle, and I've restarted every battle probably like 4 or 5 times. Like I've literally just been getting ass clapped by it, dude. Like it's tough. It's fun, but it's definitely tough.
You got heated earlier. I think you're like, man,
man,
I'm done with this game.
It's hard, dude. They definitely said it was gonna be hard, and fucking, it's clapping my cheeks. Also, Debo, you're a fraud. I know you didn't beat the game on hard, bro. I know you're fucking lying, dog. Don't lie to us,
Debo's a
bro.
fraud, cuz.
You don't. He plays on casual too, so he's not a Fire Emblem fan. But I mean, other than that, that's all. That's all I got. But yeah, definitely get into the topics. So
Alright,
definitely appreciate you guys coming through.
we got a bunch of questions that we
Yep.
can ask. You know?
So yeah, this week it's gonna be a little different. Like I said earlier, we're just gonna ask typical questions. We're gonna have us, answer these questions so you guys can get to know us more and better.
Because it's dry as
So,
fuck.
Because it's dry as hell. There's been no
Really
news. It's just
dry.
Especially from the
everything's been
girls, bitch
getting
ass.
delayed.
Yep.
Everything's been getting delayed. It's just no news, no gaming news out there. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna just answer some typical questions, for this podcast, and hopefully, maybe you guys have like the same games as us. Maybe you have the same interests as us. So, the first question we got is, What are some games you guys loved to play as a child?
Well, that's gonna bring the good times, bro.
And then
who's-
we'll go with Richard. We'll go from left to right.
You know, it's just gonna be RPGs and like fan service games.
You'd be surprised.
Okay, first off, Will, at least my whole list isn't going to be Mario Kart.
It's actually not, bro.
Well, other than the obvious ones like Pokemon, like I've been playing Pokemon ever since I was a kid, and I still play it. I had a PC when I was a kid, so I played at very low frame rate.
Alert. Rich nigga alert.
Privilege check alert, bro.
Check alert.
I played a lot of like Warcraft and Starcraft as a kid,
Oh, okay.
which is why I really like RTSs nowadays.
That explains a lot, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
What does that explain, George?
I'm just kidding, bro.
So, are you a big XCOM fan then?
Yes, I do like XCOM.
He literally only plays anime games, like cringy anime games. I've never heard him about RTS or.
I don't talk because you don't like them. I don't talk about them around you.
Good. Keep it
So
that way.
wait, did you like Halo Wars then?
Halo.
I did
Wars.
play Halo Wars. I didn't really like Halo Wars.
I don't
so,
like Halo Wars
I
either.
don't like playing those games with a controller.
Mm.
So that was a bit janky for me.
Gotcha.
So did you play Fire Emblem when you were younger, or no?
He doesn't like Fire Emblem that
Oh,
much.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's more of a like turn-based strategy game
Yeah.
rather than
Then an RTS.
an RTS.
Right.
No, when I was a kid, I played more Advance Wars than Fire Emblem.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
still
I
a
know a lot of
tactician
people love
game,
that.
but
That's
I love
Wars
Advance
was
Wars,
fantastic.
but
That's
Yeah.
a
Fire Emblem is so
Yeah, Advance Wars, and
similar to it.
I played more Final Fantasy Tactics.
Tactics. Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics so good.
yeah, people love Tactics as well. Yeah.
Nice. What about that it?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Me,
Other than the normal stuff like Mario, Pokemon, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I guess.
I feel like all of us gonna
Or
say
gonna
that.
say they have the same.
So I just want to make my answer be a bit different than what I'm expecting
Right.
everyone else to say.
Advance Wars is the
Yeah.
granddaddy of Fire Emblem. I mean, Fire Emblem came first. But
Yeah, it came
Yeah.
like way before Advance
Oh,
Wars.
yes, bro. Like,
Maybe not in America, but
yeah,
it was out
but
way
it
before.
existed, you know.
Yeah. Tyner, what about you?
Can I put a
So-
preface before
Pong.
Tyner starts?
Oh, bro.
I'm not
Bro,
clowning.
no Pac-Man, bro.
We all pretty
I'm
much
clowning,
loved Pokemon and Mario for the most part. So can we say something besides those two?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because I was actually going to get into that. So, you know, pretty much everything that I played as a
What's
kid,
good, Paul Durant?
like,
What's up, Paul?
What's good, Paul?
hey, what's going on, Mero? So everything that like I loved as a kid, you know, a lot of the stuff anyway. Like, I still love playing. Like, I still love Mega Man. I still love Mario. Still love Metroid. Blah 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 blah. So I'm interpreting this question as, like, what did I like playing as a kid that I wouldn't necessarily play today? So I'll just list off a couple like weird. Like, I fucking loved like when you were in school, you know, and you like finished up your work for the day. Like I'm talking elementary school. Like, you know. If you got like free time, of course they'd let you go on the computers. And I'm talking like, you know, I'm one of the older people in this group, so like you get things like, you know, old school Macintoshes and old school like, you know, IBM computers and shit. And we would have
I wish my school was that privileged.
Says the nigga.
and we would have
I know, right?
the Oregon Trail. Like, this game, it didn't almost feel.
Definitely.
Yeah, I fucking love this game. You know, playing this shit. You know, like, you know, making the decisions of like, you know, how to. You know, it involves strategy. Like, when you start the game, you always want to be a banker because you want to have the best money. You always want to make sure you have plenty of bullets so you can go hunting. You know, and I also loved other things like Where the USA is Carmen Sandiego and stuff like that. And the stuff that, you know, this is stuff that I wouldn't play as an adult because it's like, you know, why the fuck am I playing like Mavis Bacon math or whatever? Like,
Yeah.
but you know, and there are also some other shit that like, you know, I used to love as a kid.
Damn. Can I just say?
No, this is my time now. Shut up.
This guy, Adrian,
Hey man, a viewer said it, not me, bro.
This guy, Adrian, said, "What a boomer this guy is."
And he's a new
First he
viewer.
said bummer.
I'm not sure if he meant
What a
bummer or
bummer.
boomer.
He said boomer right underneath it, so I think he meant.
Yeah, he meant that, but I think bummer works also.
Boomer. He's a.
And right when you started, Julio was like, "Damn, Tanner giving his whole life story."
Okay. All right. But just one more thing, like some of the games that like the AVGN used to like complain about. I actually rented those games back in the day.
You keep cutting.
Oh, hello,
Jade fucking dipped.
Oh yeah.
Jay dipped.
Yeah, Jade dipped.
He's back.
Kind of.
Okay.
Just continue, Tanner. Just continue, bro.
Okay. But like, some of the games that the AVG used to like complain about, like I would actually rent some of those games. And one of the games that I actually liked as a kid, but I recognize as fucking garbage today, is the Ghostbusters video game.
Oof.
You know, the one where you like travel around the screen as the Ghostbuster symbol, you tap on buildings, you drive around the Ecto-1, and you like fucking
That's a GG.
like awkwardly going around busting ghosts and shit. Like
I never
you have to
played
like
it.
rapidly tap. It's a terrible fucking game. Like I loved that shit as a kid, but like it's garbage. Don't fucking play it.
Bro.
But yeah, like I love like a lot of the classic series like Mario, Mega Man, Final Fantasy, Pokemon, Metal Gear. You name it. I've played it. I enjoy all the series, and I can pop into any of those games today and still have a good time with it. So that's me. That's it.
All right.
Is that it? Who's next? William, what about you?
I think the games that made the biggest impact when I was a child was like the OG Star Wars Battlefront.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
Star
that
Fox
was
Assault.
fun. That one was a lot of fun.
I love that, and also back in high school, like playing Halo was amazing at the time with like my friends and everything.
Giving his eulogy.
I don't have been the typical stuff like Mark and that kind of shit.
Fucking Julio, bro.
Giving his
Yeah, movie, bro.
fuck.
Bro.
Is that it? Is that
Yeah, that's it for me. I'm not gonna make like a 2-page paragraph on my life story.
I put in the hours upon hours upon hours into Final Fantasy VI, and probably the most played game as a kid, I would have to say, was probably Legend of the Dragoon. I
There's
played
a rumor. There's a
game.
rumor that it's being remade.
Don't
PS5.
not hurt my heart.
Don't fuck
Do
loose.
not hurt my heart,
That's
bro.
it's a rumor. It's a
Yeah,
rumor. I'm not trying to like hurt your
Like,
feelings, but there's a rumor that it's supposed to be one of the like, it's just Blue Point's making a remake of a game, and there's 3 games that it's being rumored it to be. So, and Legend of Dragoon.
I would be so hyped, bro. I love that RPG so much, bro.
That's a good
It
game.
belongs right up there with Chrono Trigger, in my opinion, of best
Another
RPGs of all
fantastic
time.
game.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger is so good.
I loved playing Parasite Eve and Xenogears.
Bless you.
I didn't too much care for Parasite Eve 2. It wasn't as good as the
Oh,
first
no.
one, in my opinion.
It was like a Resident Evil clone. It wasn't like
Yeah, it wasn't the same turn thing like what it was before. Oh, there's the echo again.
Yeah,
William, I
echo
think this
back.
echo is you because my voice sounds
It is?
hell in the echo, bro.
Alright, let me see if it's me.
Yeah, it's you.
It's you.
Your voice is deeper now.
Where'd Jay go?
I don't think. I don't know.
I'll inbox you, bro.
Testing.
Yeah.
Do I sound good now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're
everything's good.
I think we're good.
Thank you.
So, like I said, my biggest thing as a kid was RPGs. Loved the hell out of them. I wouldn't tell anybody I played them, but I loved the hell out of them, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I can relate to that too with some of the games I played too.
another game I loved playing on the PS1, game series is the Digimon games. I had a lot of fun with the Digimon
hey.
games, bro.
Digimon, cuz.
Like Digimon World.
Digimon World. There was like a Digimon Arena that I love playing, and then y'all know I'm a fighting game fan. So you got Tekken.
Yeah.
I used to put hours upon hours upon hours into Tekken. For whatever reason, I used to play Virtual Fighter. Sam Show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fire.
Radio, CK Peaks, bro. Game is fire. Not that future trash.
Oh, the original
Dreamcast
Jet Set
one.
Radio.
Yes, the original one. Yeah.
I actually never played Jet Set
Jet
Radio.
Set Radio was so good.
Fire,
It's
dog.
so good,
fire.
Yeah, never ended up
One of
playing
the-
that one
one
either.
One of the weirdest
saw that
games on
comment.
on Xbox.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
Hang on. Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
We can hear you. I don't
Okay.
think you can hear us. Or something.
Is there anything else?
That's pretty much it for me. That's other than like Time Splitters, bro.
Ooh, Time
I
Splitters
enjoy
too.
Time Splitters a lot,
Time
bro.
Splitters too.
Yeah, that's a good
You get a
one.
headshot, dude would be like lobotomy. Like, yo,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
that's pretty much it for me, though.
Yeah.
George, what about you?
When I was growing up, I had a Super Nintendo, and I remember the game. I mean, one of the games that I used to play on it a lot. I mean, obviously, fucking Mario and Zelda, but also like Killer Instinct on the
Ooh, what's
Super
up?
Nintendo, bro.
The black cartridge,
Yes,
dude.
bro. Me and my cousins would always play that game, bro. We also used to play Mortal Kombat as a kid, even though obviously we weren't supposed to, bro. But Mortal Kombat was hella fun back in the day. I didn't have a PS1 growing up, so I missed out on all the fucking RPGs and shit on the PS1.
Yeah.
But I remember when I got the PS2, though, I remember I played like Crash Bandicoot. I played a lot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's some good stuff.
I
Throw Spyro in there, too.
Spyro, that too.
Yeah.
Bro. I remember I rented all those games, bro. I played F-Zero growing up.
I never got into Spyro. I'd like to try it now though.
Yeah, get the
Spyro,
Reignited trilogy. It's amazing.
And I'm about to show how old we are.
What up?
How many of y'all played Crash and Spyro and Metal Gear Solid demos on that Pizza Hut demo disc?
Oh, hell yeah.
my god!
I never got the Pizza Hut demo disc.
All of our viewers are like, "Oh, y'all boomers, cuz."
Y'all all boomers,
Y'all
bro. I
boomers,
told you I'm about
Hey,
to
we
show
baby
our
boomers
age,
though,
bro.
cuz.
We big.
Hey, what about the final? What about playing the Final Fantasy VIII demo on Brave Fencer Musashi?
Best Final Fantasy game. Boy.
Yep, agreed.
That's
Final Fantasy 9 is my favorite.
I
Final
bought
Fantasy.
I bought Great Fencer Musashi to buy the to play the FF8 demo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
I feel
Great
that.
Fencer Musashi is a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
a good game.
not the sequel. The sequel sucks.
So is Jay coming back, or is he like?
So
I don't think so.
He might be having Discord issues because that's what I was. I just had Discord issues. That's why I
Man,
was.
CP, you
Oh,
can't be
that's
stealing
fine.
shit like that.
So he might be having issues with Discord right now because I couldn't find a route to the voice chat.
That's
Oh,
weird.
that's weird.
So can someone DM him and ask him what's going on?
Yeah, I'll ask him.
Oh, thank you.
But for my answer, I'm gonna go different too. I'm not gonna say Mario or Zelda or stuff like that. But
Yeah, I try to say something.
when I was a kid, me and my older brother, we used to play a lot of Streets of Rage.
Oh,
Streets of Rage 1.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of
Oh,
Rage
the
2.
beat 'em ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Streets of Rage
Yeah.
2, though.
Yep.
Fire, dog.
Yeah.
Speaking of beat 'em ups, I used to love
Fire.
the X-Men one.
That was a
Oh,
bad
X-Men one.
the X-Men
that
was
one,
so
bro.
good.
Oh, the X-Men. Oh, that's a great
And the
game.
Ninja Turtles
You
one
remember
was.
Yeah, the Ninja Turtles one too. Yeah, exactly.
The Ninja Turtles one, the Simpsons, bro. Dude, all great games.
Yeah.
Another game I used to love playing as a kid, and my sister will probably remember this too. I am a huge Dynasty Warriors fan. I love Dynasty Warriors 3.
Yeah, hear me?
Love Dynasty Warriors
yeah.
4.
Yeah, we can hear you,
I
bro.
love Dynasty
Power
Warriors
just went
5.
up.
He's back.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh, your
go.
power went out? Oh shit.
But this was before you were born, Emlyn. You weren't even thought of. We were in Georgia. We lived in Georgia. So yeah, we used to play Streets of Rage all the time with Asher. Me and him used to play all the time. But yeah, he's not really a gamer. But yeah,
I was a
Dynasty
bad
Warriors.
kid in my disc.
Those
Shout out
hack
to
and slash
Pete,
games.
Wait, did you play Dynasty Warriors when it was a fighting game?
Plus one? No, I played 2 though. 2 was when it changed.
Yeah, I know.
I played 3 first though. 3 was the first one from the demo.
I
don't know if anyone remembers. Dynasty Warriors 3 was on a demo disc for the PlayStation 2, one of the first PS2 demo discs, and it had that game on it. And then,
3 was my first.
I remember seeing Dynasty Warriors 2 first on like a kiosk at a GameStop, and just seeing like, oh my god, there's so many dudes on screen.
Oh, hold on.
Like it's running so
Dynasty
smooth and
Warriors
stuff. Like,
was fantastic, dude. I love those. I love that game. N64. I'm gonna go a little different.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Pokemon, but Pokemon Puzzle League.
Puzzle.
Puzzle.
Oh my
Fantastic game.
fucking!
That is the
Puzzle
best.
League,
To
yeah.
this day, that is the best Pokemon game, bro, ever, bro. I remember my
That is
buddy.
the best puzzle game ever, too.
My buddy let me borrow that, and I was like, I don't want to play no puzzle game, and I played it, and the music was playing, like the Viridian City song was playing in the background.
We're on the road to Viridian City.
Dude, it's
Yes, bro. And then the music when you were about to lose would get all like super hype, bro. Oh god, I really wish they would bring that game back. I wish I would have kept my Wii so I could still play it through the.
And then here's another game too that I'm sure if you're a little older like us, will remember that I used to love playing as a kid. So much good memories with this series. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
I remember playing that one.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Skater 1 and Tony Hawk's Pro
That game is so much
was
fun.
Fire, bro.
Dude,
Fire.
those games
Oh
were,
my god,
bro,
that was so awesome.
all day, all night at friend's house or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, bro.
On the
I feel bad for those of you that grew up with the new one.
Oh, guys. Oh.
Yikes.
Tony Hawk's Pro
What
Skater.
are you talking about? Skate 3 is one of the best games ever.
Yeah, Skate 3 is fantastic though. I agree. But Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, dude. I remember having the demo disc for PlayStation 1 with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and you only could use
That's weird, bro. That's weird. I remember playing the GameCube, bro. My favorite Tony Hawk game was Underground, bro.
Underground, yeah, I like
Underground, the Underground, bro. The Underground. I want to say Underground 2, bro. The soundtrack for Underground 2, bro.
The soundtracks, I feel like, for Tony Hawk was always good, but I feel like didn't Underground 2 do something like revolutionary for like games at the time because it didn't have loading screens in between like cities and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was kind of open world-ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tony Hawk games was amazing, dude. Like I said, the demo disc, dude. The pizza. I don't know if it was the Pizza Hut demo disc or this had the
Bro, those demo discs.
Bro,
and it had the Tony Hawk and Cream Campbell, and the only song they had on that demo disc was the Superman song, Goldfinger.
Oh,
dude, bro, fire.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, that's just something that made a big impact on me when I was kids. You know, that's not Mario, Zelda, you know, or
Hey, can I add one more thing to my section?
No.
Are you gonna put people to sleep?
Are you kidding?
Hopefully not. Okay, so as a kid, it was an event to go to my local Round Table Pizza because right there they had a section in the back
This sounds long.
with
bro.
all the latest arcade games from back in the day. They had, which was new at the time, Street Fighter II Champion Edition, where you could, for the first time, play as all four of the boss characters, like Vega and Bison and stuff. They had Final Fight, which was still relatively new. Mortal Kombat 2. Like you would go there, eat pizzas, like beg your parents for quarters and shit. Yeah. And right next door to that, my parents would let me rent a video game from Take One Video. Like it was like seriously an event every time, like a video game event every time we went over one of those places. Like, they had all the latest arcade machines, like Sunset Rider. They always like.
Wait, can I interrupt? This guy Adrian Alvarado says this geezer is a snorefest or a snooze fest.
You came to the right podcast, bro.
Fuck, dude. Like I'm talking about like these amazing games, like fucking like true classics and shit. And these people are like shitting on them, man. Well, fine, whatever.
It's just like when you set up.
The boomer's done talking now. Go ahead.
Instead of saying what your favorite game is, it was like 1993. I was eating pepperoni pizza.
Wait. Julio said, "Thanks for coming out, Adrian. Sorry for the boomer."
What the fuck, dude?
Don't worry, Tyner. Don't worry, Tyner. Amy says we stand the boomer.
Oh,
Yo, shout outs to
boomer,
the new press, bro.
The new.
But
Yeah.
Jay, since you didn't answer, you want to answer? Go ahead, bro. Did Jay leave again?
No, he's muted.
He muted himself, bro. Jay, you muted him. Jay, you muted yourself, bro. Jay, stop smiling like.
My bad, bro. My bad, bro. At the same time, bro. But look,
What up?
check this out. My shit is basic, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like
What up?
my first experience with video games is The Legends of Zelda, bro.
Yeah.
So like, of course, I used to sneak in my uncle's room and like just sneak and play Ocarina of Time on the 64, bro, all the time.
Big fact.
But I can say for sure this is kind of crazy. Like I remember my mom, like, cause my mom is from a different not a different country. She's from an island outside of the U.S., but it's still a U.S. territory anyway. My mom came up here. My mom finally got a good job or whatever, and she saved up for my birthday and got me the gold Game Boy Color, bro, the Pikachu and Pichu one.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yes, bro.
Oh, that was great back then.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers is worth a lot of money.
Yes, bro.
Really?
She saved
A
up,
lot of money.
I didn't even know.
and she. The one with the Pichu on the A button and the Pikachu on the
Oh,
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Bro, she saved up, bro. Got surprised me for my birthday, bro, with that and Pokemon Silver, bro. I'm talking about I played that bitch forever, bro. Like that bitch died on me, bro. It was one of the saddest days ever, though. I was just like, don't know what.
Thank you so much, cuz.
Like
The
dude.
struggle we boomers had to go through looking for spare batteries in
I
the
know,
house.
right?
bro,
Taking my bat. Wait,
the TV remote, bro.
That shit wasn't rechargeable,
Bad as
cuz?
fuck. Like,
Look,
why is the remote?
bro, you
not
go and lift,
working?
bro. You go and lift the remote, bro. You gonna lift the remote. So I contemplate, like, bro, I'll take these batteries out. My mom gonna beat my ass.
Beat my ass, yeah.
But I gotta continue though.
But I have to continue. Like, bro, is it worth it for an extra 2 hours of gameplay, bro?
I'll take the ass beat.
Like, I'll take the ass, bro.
Like, just hella used batteries everywhere, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
this one might be dead, but this
Or it's batteries everywhere and none of them bitches work, bro. You
Yeah,
start,
facts,
you
bro.
start using
Dude,
binary.
don't even talk to me about.
bro.
Dude, don't even talk to me about used batteries when I used to be a Game Gear owner, man.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, you need every remote. You need every remote in the house to fill that thing up.
Oh yeah.
Didn't that thing
sucked,
take like
man.
8 AA's or something?
Something like that.
It's six
It was
double
six.
batteries for 5 hours of gameplay. It was terrible.
You actually had a Game Gear, Tyner?
Yeah, I had a Game Gear first growing up, then I had a
You
Game Boy
say that
Color
like it
later on.
surprises you.
I know, right?
Alright, I'll take care of that.
All right, go ahead and continue, Jay.
I mean, that's it, bro. I just remember playing that thing and breaking it, bro. Like, shout out to my mom, bro. This giving me sentiment, bro. I love my mom's.
Yeah,
Shout out to my mom, bro. I ended up
Facts.
playing that bitch so much, bro. I broke that bitch, bro. It was like one of the saddest days of my life, bro. And then the next year, my mom got me the purple Pikachu Game Boy Advance, bro. Bro. Shout outs to
the
my
Game Boy Advance. cuz? Hey.
Yes, bro. The purple
GBA,
one.
man.
Shout out-
The
Bro, I love my
GBA,
mom.
cuz? Yeah.
I love my
Mhm.
moms,
Shout out
bro.
to
Good times, good
Plenty of
times.
fantastic games on there, bro.
Oh yeah.
So, is that it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really all I can remember.
Bro, Alton had batteries
unless we
everywhere.
go out-
My mom was
unless
always
we
mad
go
about
out
the
right
TV
now.
batteries.
Unless
really?
we go out right now, bro. I put a lot of time in
Batteries
Persona,
everywhere.
but I know the most hours I put in a video game has to be Pokemon. So
Hold up. What kind of weeby ass Sonic? Oh my god.
What happened?
Wait, what
I'm
the
gonna
fuck?
whoop your ass, bro. What the fuck
Hey,
am I
Sonic Mania's a
looking
good
at,
game.
bro?
Wait,
what?
Sonic Mania.
Nah, he chose the weirdest way to make Sonic look, bro. I can't stand
It's
you, bro.
Hatsune Miku,
Like,
okay?
I can't stand you, bro.
What the fuck?
Sonic is
I mean,
already
it's-
cancer, bro. You made
It's
him
Sonic
worse,
Mania
bro.
and Hatsune Miku.
What you mean, bro? What happened?
Yeah, that's a mod. I'm guessing that's a mod.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
it's a
Richard.
mod.
It's a Hatsune Miku mod on.
Go ahead and continue.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
Yeah, Richard
I
is
was
just
like,
a
what the
degenerate.
fuck?
I'm sorry.
Like, Clues was
What-
like,
what-
damn,
okay,
what happened? Cuz?
Shout out to all the supportive gamers.
noob move. Hey, Amy, I'm sorry. I know I was a noob. I'm like eating cookies at the same time, bro. So I don't want to chew them.
Yeah.
He eat milk and cookies.
Some cookies.
Milk and cook. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
Fuck
facts.
them
Okay,
niggas.
for sure.
King
Bro, I was just watching that clip the other day, bro. Shout out to
Rest in peace,
one of
Bernie
the
Mac,
greatest,
bro.
bro.
Rest in
Oh,
peace to the king, one of the kings of
King
comedy,
comedy,
bro.
That nigga said him downstairs.
But the next question, and this should be a good one because I hope everyone has different answers. What was your favorite console of all time?
Favorite console
favorite
of all
console.
time.
So not just as a kid, just
No,
in general?
as a kid, the one you made the most memories with as a kid.
Okay.
This is easy for me, actually.
This
This
is
is
easy for me
easy for
too,
me.
but
Can I go
I wanna-
first?
Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead, go first.
PS2, hands down.
Yeah,
PS2,
well,
hands down.
now I gotta change my answer.
You took my answer.
Here we go,
Lewis.
my boss
Fuck.
question.
God
Bro.
damn
I
it.
feel like most of us.
It's not a wonder why this is the best game system.
Oh,
Bro, Daniel said the calculator, Tyner.
the calculator.
He was
Back
Oh my
then,
God.
best video game I played.
Calculator, bro.
That's funny that you say that because the calculator is like
Oh, no, that was his
games
answer.
updated with the idea for the
Oh
Game Boy.
my god!
Dang.
Just stop, Tyler, please stop.
Just don't.
But yes, PS2 introduced me to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
Introduced me
that's why I
to
was gonna say
some
that.
more Final Fantasy, games. Of course, Time Splitters. Like I said earlier, PS2 was the first time getting to play God of War.
Yeah.
Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter was
Bro,
fun.
the PS2 was just a great system.
PS2 just had so much fantastic.
And you could play your PS1 games on
I
it.
play Crash
Yeah, exactly,
on PS2,
exactly.
Bro. Fuck,
Yeah.
Spyro.
There was just so many good titles.
God damn it.
On the
Bro, hey, who is Adrian?
I don't know. I think he's in New York.
He got so lucky, bro. He got so lucky. He came to the right podcast.
Get this
bro.
boomer out of here.
Get this
boomer out
would have got booted. Anywhere else, he would have got muted and booted, bro. But we fought for that
I
shit,
know.
Ratchet
We
and
live
Clank,
on that
yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank was
exactly.
pretty solid. I like that one.
He
Oh.
said, "Get this boomer."
Oh my
You
God.
might, is that
As
it?
we grow, our comment section is going to be fucking toxic as hell. But I bring it on. I love
I'm
it.
all for it.
Hey,
bro.
we
I'm all for
toxic.
it.
Hey, we toxic.
Yeah,
ourselves.
like I said, bring it on, bro. I love it. It's good. It's good.
Hey, can I go? I'll go. I'll go
Yeah,
next.
go ahead, go ahead.
Go right ahead, bro.
My favorite console of all time is the Nintendo GameCube.
I can see that. Yeah, I understand that,
You
bro.
know,
Yeah.
all the Resident Evils were on there.
Yeah.
My favorite JRPG of all time is on there, and Skies of Arcadia Legends.
Yeah.
You had Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. You had sleepers like Eternal Darkness. You know what I mean? Eternal Darkness, fantastic game. I don't know what Nintendo's doing with that. They need to bring that game back, HD remaster or whatever. You know, you had Mario Kart. You had the best Mario game, Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine. You know, Wind Waker. Yeah, just great games on there.
Twilight
And just-
Princess.
Twilight Princess.
Wow, Princess,
You know,
bro.
Clueless mentioned earlier, Time Splitters 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just, you know.
Wait, man. Fuck you, TG. This is amazing.
Wait, what? This gameplay is just as bad as the Mario Kart game. On behalf of all of us, we apologize.
Yo, he made that seem so professional, bro. I love TG,
Man,
bro.
fuck you, TG.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me turn off the gameplay. Okay? No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, good idea.
No, but
Well, I control what goes in the gameplay.
the GameCube, Super Smash Brothers Melee. I
Yeah,
remember
Melee was
playing
on GameCube.
the
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
out of that game, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Most definitely.
I feel like, you know, I didn't really have a PS2 growing up. My sister had it. She got one when she got
I had a
older.
PlayStation 2
And,
mine, bro.
she got the little PlayStation 2 Slim
Yeah.
with Kingdom Hearts. I think that was her first game.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, shout out.
I had the GameCube, you know, and like I said, you know, I
Kingdom Hearts
had
bro.
so much great memories with the GameCube, sleeping over at friends' house, playing games like Melee, Time Splitters 2, you know, Mario Party, Mario Kart Double Dash, you know, games like
I love
Resident
Double
Evil,
Dash.
Legend of Zelda, Wind
Of course
Waker.
you do.
We know you do. We know you do.
Hey, Double Dash is the best Mario Kart game, bro. Don't add
Bro,
me.
you know, and
That's
you know
a
what?
debate.
This Nintendo console, because I'm a big sports guy, this Nintendo console has all sports games too. When Madden was good. When
When
NBA
2K,
Live
when
was
2K
good.
football was still around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that too.
NFL 2K football.
NFL Street,
2K,
NBA Street.
You know, FIFA Street. NFL Street. It's just the GameCube.
I
man.
remember
That
2K
was
SLB on the
my
PlayStation
console.
2.
Yeah, yeah.
That is
yeah.
my favorite console of all time. That's
That was also kind of like Nintendo's experimental console because they put a lot of games that were just like new IPs, like Chibi Robo, Eternal Darkness.
Eternal Darkness.
Oh yeah.
Like those are games you won't see again.
VC is rating us, bro. Hey, shout out to
Hey.
What's up, VC?
Trey!
Oh,
Trace Graham!
bro. Hey, let's get. Hey, VC is rating us, bro. Shout out to VC.
Hey, let's
Oh
go,
shit! What's up, VC?
Shout out
Let's go.
VCIP, bro.
Hey, thanks for the raid.
Vinny,
Appreciate
bro,
it.
Thanks for the
aka
raid.
VCI free, bro.
Hey, during the right gameplay too.
Yeah. Well, definitely appreciate it.
Mario
Whoever wants to
Kart.
go next, you guys can go next.
I mean,
Whatever you guys want.
But me, bro,
Yeah,
my
we do
favorite console, bro.
go
I
ahead.
say, bro, we already established that your favorite console is the calculator, bro. Come on now.
Oh my god.
No,
I gotta say,
no.
mine,
Continue, Jay.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
mine has to be fucking. It's a toss up between the GameCube and the Game Boy Advance, bro.
Yeah.
'Cause I just remember like so much part of my childhood is either playing my Game Boy Advance or the GameCube.
Yeah.
Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
Bound Kingdoms?
Yeah.
The Dice
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Monsters game, bro.
I
or
love
the
False
Bound Kingdoms, bro.
game.
Yeah.
Like fucking Pokemon, bro. Every Pokemon game that fucking came out. The Wario World, or Wario Land, fucking on the Game Boy Advance or whichever one it was.
Yeah.
Or the GameCube, bro. Like Prez said, bro. It's you don't have to say anything.
You got a lot of fire hitters.
The GameCube was just like a crazy ass system. All those games on it, bro. Come on, man. Is this an amazing Sonic Heroes? Fuck all y'all niggas who hate on Sonic.
Sonic
No. I'm a Sonic fan now. Sonic Heroes is a no-go.
Sonic Heroes is a good game.
Sonic Heroes is not a good
Yeah,
game.
that's more like Sonic Zeros.
That's the school days of Sonic games. JJJ.
Damn, we
Yeah,
really had to
that
bring up
was-
school days, bro.
We had to deal with it.
Hey, school days, top 10 anime all
Sorry.
time.
Alright, we'll get to
Louis,
that.
we couldn't hear you.
We'll get to that, cuz. Damn.
VC no, bro. Sonic Heroes is a good game, bro.
Sonic
I-
Heroes is good.
Oh, I love Team Dark where the stages take
I also like
15
Sonic
minutes.
Adventure.
Now Sonic Riders, that shit's trash.
I love
Oh
Sonic
yeah,
Riders.
that was.
Sonic Adventure
hell
2,
no.
bro. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Come on, dog.
I'm gonna say Sonic Generations for 3D Sonics.
VC says
Okay.
Sonic.
Okay, well,
Heroes two
first off,
Fire one.
don't get me started on Sonic. I'll be here for 3 hours talking about it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Alright, and
I
we
was
don't
dragged
want that to
and forced
happen,
watch
bro.
the
Juice
Sonic
Man,
Adventure.
hey, Juice Man Vaughn said, "What's good with?"
Cool,
Hey, VC, you about to
we
get
can-
go-
we can
go,
hear you.
Richard?
Hello?
Lolo.
Oh, there we
What's
go.
up?
Hello.
What up,
Okay,
bro?
there we go. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is hands down the best.
I like that game too. I really
the
like
last
that
good
one.
one, bro.
Sonic Riders so
Alright.
trash. Exactly, VC, bro. We all know this,
But
bro.
just Sonic.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
Oh,
is
bro, don't
Yeah, the first one on the Wii was pretty okay.
No, it wasn't, bro.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Secret Ring.
You actually didn't like it?
bro.
Y'all tripping.
Stop lying.
Sonic
Bro.
Sonic has been bad out.
Your name is WeM Gamer. You
Hey, that's because he takes no L.
Usually Sonic and Secret Rings will.
Oh god.
Oh my god, that is the worst 3D Sonic game.
Which one?
I
Is that what he
never
said?
touched
For the
the
Bro,
Wii?
like Sonic, hey, Sonic Unleashed, bro. I think that's a good one. Sonic
Okay.
Unleashed.
Sonic Unleashed?
Richard, did you go?
Is this just
No.
the disrespect that Cubs bad takes right now? Is this what we're doing?
I mean,
No, I
I
think
think
Sonic
it's
Unleashed is decent, bro.
Yeah, we'll go.
I mean, especially after 06.
Richard, what's your favorite console of all time?
Well, it was the PS2, but Clue stole my answer, so I'll go with the.
You can do the same.
You can have the same answer.
Yeah, you can do the same
Yeah.
answers.
Well,
What are your favorite games on PS2?
if I say the same answer, I'm just everything Clue has said.
There's always different
Yeah, pretty
reasons
much.
though.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm
I'll
sure there
go.
was different games that you played than I did. Just talk
Yeah,
about
what games did you play on PS2?
I mean, I played Metal Gear 2. I
Metal
played
Gear,
King-
Yeah, that's a
King-
good one.
Kingdom Hearts.
Trash.
Metal Gear Solid 3, top 5 game of all time.
But, you know, I did play a lot of my PS1 games on there too. So I played a lot of Crash. I played Symphony of the Night. It's a great game.
Best Castlevania game, hands down. Still.
I didn't play Spyro on my PS1. That was a game I wanted to play, but I just never got to. I didn't play it until the Reignited trilogy.
Juice Man Vaughn, who are the folks that like Sonic? Hey, I didn't say I like it. I said it's a decent Sonic.
He said I'm taking notes.
That's definitely a bad
Damn, he
take.
took your.
I said it's a decent Sonic game, bro. That's all I said.
His name is
I said
Triforce.
it's not as
Okay.
bad as you say it, bro.
It's
Yeah,
not
that
okay to
takes
like that
games
shit.
and anime, so you'll know
Hey,
that real
His
quick.
name is Triforce J, bro.
Hey, B-Sips, we don't talk about Sonic and the Whack Knight.
But people,
Bro, now that we talk about this shit, bro, it's so many bad Sonic games, bro.
It really is.
Yeah, I own every single one of them too.
Adventure
Of
2 was
course
the
you
last
do,
good. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was the last good Sonic game, hands down.
It was the best.
Yeah. That's
Okay, well, my top 5 favorite games would beg to differ.
Okay, well, I mean, we're not at that yet.
Yeah.
We're not at that question yet.
I mean,
Yeah, but it was just the PS2.
This nigga
I
off
played
the
a,
top.
like Clue said, it introduced me to a lot of different series. The PS2 was actually where I first played Final Fantasy. I didn't play played on the PS1.
None of us said Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean,
One of the most influential games of all time, bro. Come on.
I was too young.
You can mention.
I had San Andreas.
I was too young and I still played that shit. What you talking about?
Crunchyroll Premium. Oh my god, get this
Is that
shit
anime in the bottom?
What the fuck?
Yeah, look at all the anime in the trash. There's Sword Art.
Right.
There's Eromanga Sensei.
Can I go?
Oh, great.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Yeah, for mine, it can't be anything else but the mighty Super Nintendo.
Dude.
Super Nintendo. It is the NES, but better. No. Get out of here. No, it's better than the NES in almost every way, shape, or form. Super Mario World, Legend of Zelda: Link. Dude, shut the fuck up.
That was Trey. Trey is making the freaking that sound to you.
Damn,
Right?
even Trey is.
I heard snoring noises throughout that whole
that
thing.
was Trey. That was Trey saying.
He's won.
Anytime Tyner starts talking about what his favorite is, Trey's just like going ham over here. Bro. Trey, bro.
Okay, anyway.
Ass, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Trey,
Super Mario World, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Chrono Trigger,
Amazing.
Castlevania 4, Contra 3. Like, there's just so many great, fantastic games for the system, from RPGs to shooters. Like, there's something for everyone on this system. And it's fantastic. I still love it. I'm still playing games that I've never played to this day, like the reproduction cartridges, like games like Clock Tower, games like Final Fantasy V, games like Gunman's Proof. And I'm still like wanting to buy.
This says boomer.
How the fuck are you in this podcast?
So GG said games I enjoyed as a kid were Paper Mario 64,
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time,
Majora's Mask,
1080 snowboarding, Kirby and the
Crystal
Stars.
Shards.
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye on the N64 was hella
Which one is the
fun.
one for 64, bro?
NFL Blitz, WWF No
Yeah.
Mercy, Pokemon Stadium.
007, bro. GoldenEye.
Yeah, N64 was a great system too. Just
most
for
definitely.
me, the
Most
Super Nintendo.
Yeah. No.
Hey, can somebody please mod Adrian, please, bro?
Not yet, bro. Not
We're
yet.
gonna mod Adrian.
William, talk so someone can mod you. You're on the podcast.
Yeah, sure thing. Well, can I talk about like my favorite console real quick?
Go ahead.
Sure, go ahead.
Is it in your name? Is your favorite console?
No, it's not the
your
Wii.
name? Okay.
I do use the Wii to play certain type of console games called the GameCube.
GG's, Julio.
And I just gotta say, the GameCube had like a shit ton of great games I love to play. It had the best Star Fox. Star Fox is a great game. I also think it had like the best collection of Mario parties, and then playing games like Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube was just like, it looks so good at that time, and it still holds up pretty damn well.
Yep.
I really like that one, and of course Double Dash was a great classic. So I just really think the GameCube really hit me the most.
Facts.
Gotcha.
Bro, for it to sell underwhelmingly, bro.
Oh wait, and also F-Zero
yeah.
GX. I love F-Zero GX.
What?
That's a great
Diddy Kong Racing was amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Diddy Kong Racing, bro. I used to play
Banjo-Kazooie?
that all the time, bro. No,
Don't forget about F-Zero GX on the
not
GameCube.
Bro,
That's
even
fine.
even on modern consoles, bro, this nigga Tyner finds a way to bring up the oldest.
Bro,
Damn, he's just that
be
retro,
happy
bro.
he didn't bring up the original NES or the Atari. A little bit,
I don't like Atari games. Fuck Atari.
Shoot.
Says the one who pre-ordered the Atari VCS, bro.
He was the first one
I
to
did
pre-order.
not. No.
Those
are
Super
lies.
Mario 64.
He donated as
SmackDown
much
versus
money as
Raw,
possible, bro.
Kingdom Hearts 2, NBA Street Volume 3. I think Volume 2 is better.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Metroid Prime,
Metro Prime.
Smash Bros. 64, Mario Kart Double Dash,
Double
Mario Party
Dash.
4, Okami, and more. Okami is a fantastic
Mario
game.
Party 2, I thought was the best.
The best.
I've never played Okami, bro. I'm thinking about buying
Okami's
it.
good.
It's really good.
It's
I
on
love the
Switch,
art.
bro.
The art
I got
direction
the-
and stuff
Yeah,
like
it's only
that.
digital only on Switch.
Hey, Harvest
I
Moon.
got the HD version on
Harvest
PS4.
Yeah,
I feel like Harvest Moon on GameCube is overlooked because of Animal Crossing. Because Because Harvest
Harvest
Moon
Moon was good.
I remember playing
Oh,
Harvest
that's
Moon.
true. Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't Dark Cloud out at around that same time that Harvest
2001?
Moon was out?
Think so? Yeah, yeah.
2001, if I'm not
Bro,
mistaken.
none of us talked about the Pokemon games released on GameCube either. Bro.
Oh, Gale
What?
of Darkness.
Yeah, some of the
Well, I mean,
Trash. Pokemon Channel?
like what I said
Pokemon.
earlier, like we
I don't
all
remember
enjoyed
about Pokemon
Mario and we all enjoy Pokemon, so it's kind of a given. You know what I'm
Yeah.
It
saying?
really
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, but no one also mentioned like Wind Waker.
I said
Yeah.
Windmaker.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
he
did?
said,
Yeah.
said Wind Waker earlier.
But what about you, George? What was your favorite
Oh
console?
shit, my bad, Julio.
You know, as a child, that had the
and Derail, yes, it was, bro.
I mean,
that was only on GameCube.
I'm gonna say what Richard and Clueless said. PS2. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still am a huge Nintendo fan growing up, but like the PS2, like, I don't know, it just broadened what type of games I play. Cause like the Nintendo systems, they didn't. At least the games I played on Nintendo systems, all the fucking Mario games and Zelda games and all Pokemon. But the PS2 introduced me to like all these RPGs. I was able to play like the Final Fantasy games and Kingdom Hearts 2, Spyro, Crash. I even played Metal Gear Solid back then. I didn't beat it, but I played
Metal Gear Solid 3, one of the top 5 games.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna say it again,
one of the
bro.
fucking Go games ever.
Yeah, bro, and also, bro, the PS2 was a cheap DVD player, so that shit helped a lot, bro.
Yeah, it did.
Growing up, bro.
Yeah, it
like,
did. Yeah, it did.
But yeah, man, I'd say the PS2. That was my pick.
VC said, nah, Pokemon games on Game are trash.
Trash.
The N64 Pokemon games. I don't know. I liked Pokemon Gale of Darkness X.
Okay,
I
okay.
thought that was pretty good.
I mean,
I
Stadium,
thought-
Stadium was cool because you could play like the Pokemon games on your
Before we talk about
N64.
VC's opinions, he hates like 90%. So just put that on paper.
yeah, that's
Do you know how many Pokemon those XD Gale of Darkness and Coliseum had in?
The Gale of Darkness was
Only
trash,
30.
bro.
Only
no,
30.
Gale of
They only
Darkness.
had
I love
39.
Gale of Darkness because I was able to transfer Pokemon from Emerald over to there and do
Oh,
battles
yeah, you
with
could
like
do
with the
that.
GBA.
Some-
Yeah, but
Gale of
nobody
Darkness
had
was
the fucking
fantastic,
game.
bro.
You could do that on
Yeah,
Stadium, I think, too, right? Stadium.
Yep.
On
Yeah,
Stadium, yeah,
Stadium.
you could do it on Stadium too, bro.
Coliseum was the best
What's up, Lulu?
Pokemon GameCube game.
Yeah.
Oh, Coliseum. Yeah. That's true.
But it was literally only 30
Snap is the
Pokemon.
best N64 Pokemon game, though. Come on now.
Bro, we said GameCube, bro.
Puzzle League was the best 64 Pokemon game, bro.
Facts.
Oh, hell no.
Who said
Pokemon
that?
Snap.
Who said that? Puzzle League.
I said Puzzle League is the best Pokemon game on
Facts.
the N64, bro.
Facts. But we're gonna go on to the next question, and then this one it's gonna be a two-part question, and I want to see what people say about this.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
was the most? Well, in your opinions, what was the most underrated console? Underrated console. Gaming console.
This isn't easy. Can I go
Overrated?
first again?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, he's gonna take my answer again.
The most underrated console easily is probably the Dreamcast.
Oh my god, that was my answer!
That's,
It came
that's
before
everybody's
time, bro.
answer, bro.
That's
everybody's
Oh my
answer.
god.
God damn it.
There's
That's
a reason I wanted to go first because I knew this was everybody's answer, bro.
I guess we don't get a turn then, bro.
That would be mine, but you'll see.
Oh
So,
great,
and-
it's gonna be
and
some
then
console from before we were born.
And then on the other side of that, you said
Probably.
what was the most overrated?
Overrated.
The DS?
Nah, the
You know what,
DS was good. I'm gonna say the Wii. That's just me.
The Wii?
No,
Oh, yeah,
I gotta say it's the DS, bro. I really
I
didn't see
think
the
the
appeal. of it.
DS or
What?
the Wii.
Overrated?
Overrated, yeah.
DS? Yeah.
The original DS. The
Yeah,
original
I can
DS.
see. I can see that because the DS it sold a lot, but like I don't know, bro. A lot of the games on the
Name me five games from the original.
The Zelda
DS.
games were bad. The Mario game. I mean,
I think Mario Hoops through and through was
Nigga, I said name me 5 games from the original DS right now. 5.
that are
For the
good.
original-
that are good.
Just 5 games, period.
Well, yeah.
Phoenix Wright, Professor Layton.
Shadow
Oh,
Dragon.
okay.
Pokemon
Dragon,
Black and
the
White.
Right games, Trace Memory.
New Super Mario Bros.
Phantom
Nintendo.
Hourglass,
Nintendo.
Spirit Track,
Nintendo.
Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
Super Mario 64 DS. That game.
That one's a fun one too.
Pokemon Gen 4.
Pokemon Diamond and
Oh,
Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Oh my god, such a good game.
Alright, I'm back.
What's up?
Go ahead, bro.
Back.
Pokemon Black and White.
So, back to being the DS being the most overrated one.
I don't think it
know.
was. I think the Wii
I
was.
feel like there was way more
Yeah,
banger
you can see the
Game
Wii
Boy
too.
games on the Advance. than there were on the DS, in my opinion. Like
that could be true too. Honestly.
I'd like to go next, Clueless, especially after what you just said.
I think with the Wii, bro, the Wii's hype was kind of warranted. Like, think about what happened. Think about what happened that generation because of the Wii. That trash ass PlayStation, fucking microphone.
PlayStation Move.
PlayStation Move.
With the weird balls
Connect,
at the end of
bro.
the controller.
The fucking Connect, bro.
The Wii was trash, bro.
I was tired of the Wii gimmick. Like after a month.
The 360's Connect was pretty good.
But like, if you think about it, bro, it's people still using the Wii to this day. To this day, bro.
I mean, they put out Just Dance 2020
on the Wii, bro. That's
Yeah, they did.
crazy, bro. Somehow it still sells, bro. Crazy.
But Tyner, you're more than welcome to go next.
Okay. So I'm gonna make my most underrated console short because I'm sure you guys probably never heard of this console or know very little about it. It's got it for me. It's got to be the TurboGrafx 16. I think that this is a console that I only started playing.
Yet.
Yeah, it's a console during the 16-bit generation. You know, I didn't play it until after I started, collecting games and stuff like that, and I went back to its library, and there's a lot of good games for it, man. There's great RPGs like Eastbook 1 and 2.
You said it's good.
East? Okay, cut it.
TurboGrafx, great platformers like Boxed Revenge and Ninja Spirit. There's great shooters like Blazing Lasers and R-Type. Like there's a lot of really good games on the system, but like it just got screwed over because they didn't market the system well. Like it actually did really well in Japan as the PC Engine. But it just seriously, come on, man.
Adrian said,
come on, man.
It's Adrian. I'm trying.
I'm trying, bro.
I'm literally trying.
Can we mod this man, bro?
Amy said, Tyner said we gonna learn today.
I'm sorry, bro.
Let me catch up in chat here after Tyner.
Adrian.
Okay, let me fucking finish, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Let other people talk.
Let
Tyner keep
Okay.
going.
Yeah, I just feel like the system got screwed over because they didn't market the system well in the United States. It actually did really well. It was actually beating the Genesis in Japan for a while, but it just because it didn't do well in the United States, it ended up failing completely. So now moving on to my most overrated system, and I think a lot of you guys are going to disagree, especially based on what you've been saying, but I don't know, man. I really didn't like the Game Boy Advance that much. I just view it as like a system that has a lot of like watered down Super Nintendo ports with screen crunch and oversaturated colors and stuff like that because they had to do that in order for people to see the super dark screens. But like if you play it on a TV nowadays, like with the Game Boy player, it looks washed out and ugly. And how do you make a game system like they ported Street Fighter 2 to the GBA? But it only has 4 buttons. Like, how do you screw that up? Like, why not have 4 buttons, like 4 face buttons, like the Super Nintendo?
Isn't that why people are like taking that bitch apart, adding lights in, like the new lights?
Like they're modding and shit.
Yeah, they modding it.
Yeah,
so bad.
Yeah, that's what I have too for my Game Boy Advance.
Got the TurboGrafx 16 known in France and Japan as a PC.
But that's not to say that the system is bad though. There's definitely games I like on GBA, but like for example, like they have all the Mario Advance games, which are essentially just the Mario All Stars pack, but just like sold individually, and I just never liked that. And I don't know, man. The Game Boy Advance just really, really didn't do a whole lot for me. But that's just me.
I agree with Mega Man Battle Network on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, I agree with Amy, bro. The GBA is nostalgic for a lot of, especially like people our age. Most people's experience with like really getting into video games by themselves is the GBA. Like
I think it's good that the GBA is around because like it introduced a lot of younger people to Super Nintendo games. But for someone
SP is better. The SP is better, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, that's the back.
Yeah, the SP is definitely better.
Well, the SP is just a step up, though.
Better. Yeah, better.
When it comes to Nintendo handhelds, I feel like the DS and 3DS were just far better systems and had far better.
I will
libraries
agree
of
with the
games.
3DS.
That's just me.
Like,
Hey, VC about to come on this over. I remember VC, you was talking
let's catch up and chat here.
on a Spawncast about Mega Man Battle Network, bro. I know you like a huge fan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
will
but
definitely be a future guest on the podcast. I've talked to him about it before or earlier,
Yeah.
weeks ago.
That'd be hype.
Hey, okay,
Get him on.
hold on. Let me say something close before you start reading in chat, bro. In all seriousness, we clown each other. We clown Tyner. We love this nigga because he brings something to the podcast that none of us know. That's the retro shit. None of us know nothing about the retro shit. It's fine to clown his ass. We ain't gonna boot him. We ain't gonna boot him off the podcast. He got real valuable information. But go ahead, Clueless. Hey, this is why
I appreciate that, Jay. Thank you.
This is why we interrupted you. Tyner. This nigga Adrian, bro. This nigga said, "Was this man born in the 30s, dog?"
Damn.
What's this-
I didn't even see that one, bro.
Oh
30s?
I couldn't hold it in, bro. I couldn't hold it in, bro.
30s, cuz.
I couldn't hold it. Hey, Adrian, bro. We know you kidding, bro. We
like to mess around too.
we know you kidding, bro.
It's cool, man. Everything's
It's in
cool.
our name, bro.
Hey, we ain't tell you to keep clowning this nigga, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, keep clouding, man. I can take it.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go next.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Press.
I agree
Just
with
to catch up in
Lewis.
chat
I think the
anyway.
Dreamcast was while it did fail, I don't think it was a bad console at all. There's some games on that console to this day that's not on any other console. And one of my favorite traditional fighters is on that game, and it's not on other consoles. And that's Project Justice, dude. There's the survival schools.
Fantastic, bro.
Oh my gosh, dude, that game is
So good.
so good, dude. Some other games that's never made it, to any other
Damn, I
console.
keep forgetting
the
I'm
Power
playing
Stone
with you,
games.
My
Mhm.
bad.
Power Stone 1 and Power Stone 2.
No, they were on PSP.
Were
They
on
never
PSP?
made it.
Yeah.
They were on PSP, but they never.
The first one was.
Not 2, right?
Yeah, it was the first one.
Okay, Power Stone 2, fantastic game. Another one, CK Peaks mentioned, I don't know from the chat, but Jet Set Radio. Oh
Yeah,
man,
that's the radio.
some Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had
Yeah, and you said you like Skies of Arcadia. That's where
Skies
it
of
started.
Arcadia, the original Skies of Arcadia was on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Choo Choo Rocket.
Definitely an underrated
Both
console.
the Sonic Adventures both started
Yeah,
there
yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
both Sonic
okay.
Adventure games.
Right.
Space Channel
Street Fighter
5.
3 Third Strike.
Space Channel 5.
Third
I
Strike.
love Third Strike.
The
Oh hell no, Julio. Hey,
Third Strike is the best.
Hold on, y'all. Look at this nigga Julio.
What up?
Look
I
at this
still have to
nigga.
go with 4, but Third Strike is good.
What is this? What the fuck is this, Julio? Y'all see that shit? This nigga got a shiny Incineroar in Sword and Shield, bro. I'm
Oh,
beating his ass.
yeah. he did, he
I'm
does,
definitely
bro.
beating his ass, bro.
Yeah, I think Dreamcast was definitely
Yeah,
a very
I agree
underrated
with that.
console.
Yeah, for sure.
Overrated. I think the Wii just had a bunch of shovelware, a lot of terrible games, fishing games, fucking cooking games, just these terrible shovelware games that you.
Bro,
can,
if
for 10
your
bucks.
system
Carnival
sells,
games.
if your system sells over 100 million, bro, don't you think I make a game? I'm gonna want that bitch on the Wii. Bro, just give me.
But even
there's
then,
give me
it's poor
10%,
quality
bro.
of the games
So,
that
bro,
come out.
There's definitely
So
been some
the-
good games on the Wii, but I think it's just
Bro,
a little
listen.
overrated. 'cause
Bro,
Yeah, the Wii did have some great
I
games though,
understand,
like
but
Punch
listen,
Out for
bro,
Wii,
As a game developer,
Donkey Kong
bro,
Country
if-
Returns.
Look, as a game developer, bro, if a system sells over 100 million, and I'm a game developer, I want 10% of that audience and 10% of the
So-
Wii's audience.
My
10
biggest
million.
thing, and OK for Show actually brought this up earlier. I think a lot of the biggest reasons why
Yeah, the
people
games ain't good. Exactly, just Daniel.
it wasn't about the games; it was about the gimmick that was the Wii.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
It-
why I'm
you
saying
know,
it sold
like-
a lot of consoles. I'm gonna tell you something right now. It sold a lot of consoles, but guess what? People played Wii Sports for a
And that
month,
was it.
and their
For a
Wii picked
month.
dust for fucking the next 6 years until
Yeah,
they
they
decided to
played
sell it.
they played Wii Sports. They played what is
No,
that?
this nigga didn't, bro. Hey, Julio, I'm not playing with you no more, bro. This nigga just threw out a shiny
I knew this-
They played the
I knew
Wii
this
Fit
would happen,
game,
bro.
the Wii Fit balance board and shit like
And like
that.
this,
Oh yeah, We Fit, all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
In
but
my-
we had some good games. But like I said, I mentioned this many of times to everyone in voice chat. I am not a fan of motion controls. I cannot stand motion
Yeah.
controls. That's why I can't stand when
Yeah.
Switch bitches complain about ports not having gyro controls. Like fuck gyro controls, dog. I don't give a shit about that game.
Actually, gyro controls is pretty.
I actually like gyro controls. Quite a
I
bit.
like gyro.
I don't mind
that
it for like
shit,
some games, but for the most
Get
part,
shit out of here, dog.
I will say
I'm not sure about that. He asked, "Isn't it true that the Switch sold more software than the Wii?"
Not yet, I think.
I'm gonna look it up.
I didn't like the Wii's pointer controls. Fuck pointer controls, man.
Yeah,
that shit
that
shit
was-
sucks.
that was the only part that worked.
That pointer
Yeah.
controls ruined Metroid Prime 3.
Yes, bro. I hated that about Metroid Prime 3, bro. You gotta do.
And
motion
while I
control
love
for
the other
everything.
Metroid Primes, that
Well,
really
you know,
pissed me off.
I'll take that over the Wii remote sideways the other M had.
I mean,
Oh,
it's still
yeah.
bad though.
I never.
I like
played
to
the
sit
other
close
end.
to the. I like to sit
think-
close
I
to the
think- I
TV,
think
and if you have the sensor bar, it doesn't register.
I think Metro
So
Prime
I have to
3
like have my
Yeah,
sensor bar off to
Tyner,
the
just figure it
side.
out while you're blind, bro.
Metroid
was one of the
Prime
few
3
games that actually.
I mean, okay,
use
if
the
we
motion controls good.
It
That's
over,
just me,
I
though.
feel like it overused it.
if we don't count Wii Sports because Wii Sports was bundled with the Wii, so are we counting that as sold?
That was mostly
if
what
we
people
count
played
Wii
on the
Sports-
Wii, though.
Yes, but
was
bro, if
Wii
we
Sports
count-
and Wii
Bro,
Fit.
if we count Wii Sports as games sold, 82 million Wii Sports copies was sold, bro. We know
Yeah,
damn
pretty
well.
much.
You feel me?
I will
Like,
say
if
there's
that's
a
the
lot
case,
of really good underrated games on the Wii.
I mean, way more games sold.
And I
Um,
do game collection.
I
But
think-
would you? Is that
Bro.
something you guys would want to see? Is from my videos? Is like a Wii collection showing off a bunch of good Wii games?
That'd be interesting.
Hey, that would be interesting because nigga ain't no.
Yeah, I can do that at some point.
Wii game.
Tyner is actually blind. Vinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm legally blind.
Yeah, he's legally blind.
Apparently.
I personally think, the most overrated console would
Was it your turn, William?
it has to be the 3DS or the Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
the 3. I personally like the Wii, but I think that one's a little bit overrated. I think the 3DS is like my favorite console ever.
I think the DS is way more overrated than the 3DS.
Yeah, I think the Wii probably has one of the best like
It's the DS, bro. Hands
like
down.
virtual consoles.
I actually like the
Of
DS.
any
I
system?
can't agree to that whatsoever.
I don't
I had
know.
more games I liked on the DS than the 3DS. That shit's for sure.
I mean, with the
Yeah.
3DS, you had to remake a
Majora's Mask.
We talking about,
Oh, yeah.
we talking about
And Ocarina of Time on 3DS.
Play on the
cuz.
64.
we talking about strictly overrated though. Overrated consoles. I think
Yeah,
the
we're talking
DS
overrated.
overrated, bro.
DS, that's my pick, bro. DS overrated.
Yeah.
Way
I mean,
I think it's
besides the
3DS. I'm gonna go with
Pokemon
3DS.
because
I don't know, man. I really like
whenever
this
they talk
3DS
about
line.
games,
Uh,
bro.
Yes, bro.
No, I like it
Game
too.
Advance.
Like that's the thing. Like saying a console's overrated doesn't mean you hate it.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I don't like the 3DS.
I like the DS, but I think it's overrated. Honestly, bro.
And I think
too.
I
I'm
know-
gonna put overrated.
I never thought I'd ever say this, but I think I agree with William that I think the 3DS is overrated. It kind of
Oh,
suffers
shit,
with
are we
the
bonding?
The
it, oh, don't say it like that, please.
We're bonding, bro.
Wait. The 3DS is overrated?
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I mean it had good.
In
Like,
my-
it's good.
opinion-
It's good.
The 3DS did its gimmick better than what the Wii did.
Yeah, and
Sure.
No. No.
I feel like the gimmick lasted longer than in terms of
Like I
feel like
could
the,
deal
yeah,
with
the
the
gimmick did last longer.
longer. And
Over
then,
having-
Yeah, I agree with that
obviously.
Literally every
You
Wii
see,
game
that's
I played,
subjective,
I
bro.
hoped that there wasn't motion controls in it. That's why I played so much Brawl on the Wii, because I didn't have to deal with motion controls, and because it was Brawl.
DC,
Yeah.
that's subjective, but I do. I think I would disagree with that though. It's subjective. I think the 3DS had better games. than the
DS had better get. I don't know.
I think
the
the
3DS had better games.
Whenever
That's
you
just
go
me
to
though.
bring up the DS, you
I don't know, man. My
I think
favorite 3D
3DS
Mario
is
games are
way
on the
whenever
Wii,
you
man.
bring up the DS.
And I did not mind the motion controls in that game at all.
Okay, for show says 3DS way overrated. Yeah, you could see it. Though. But
it's
feel
no
like,
big-
but I feel
most
like
of us
the
like
DS
the word
and
Smash,
the
but I
3DS, I
enjoy
feel like
Brawl.
DS way more overrated than 3DS in my opinion.
And that's
Brawl's
fine.
the
I
worst
can
Smash.
understand.
It is. Brawl is the worst Smash. Well, Project M is better.
There's
So
no-
it
there's-
redeems itself.
That's
Yeah.
true. Project M.
the Wii redeems
The
itself. for
Zelda
Project
game. That's what I mean.
The Zelda games on DS are trash.
Are so
the Zelda games on 3DS are better.
Phantom.
Yeah, but two of them are remakes.
So
They still better than
They're still
fucking.
They did a really good job of.
I would say that Nintendo's first party games on the DS were not super great.
So Zelda 2. Zelda
So, but like my question when it comes to the DS, because every time people talk about the DS's games, they bring up Pokemon.
Yeah.
What else?
What else?
Shadow Dragon.
Phoenix Wright,
Yeah,
Professor
Phoenix
Layton,
Wright, Professor Layton.
Marvel's
fair,
3 on 3.
To be
Hotel
fair,
Dusk.
the Phoenix Wright games were actually
Phoenix Wright
originally
games,
on
exactly.
GBA.
They were on GBA.
Dragon
Yeah,
Quest
and the
9.
Zelda games were on N64. What's your point, George?
Exactly.
But that was
That's
What
true.
do you
That's
mean?
true.
They did a lot more with what they did with
No,
the
but
3DS
what I-
and what they did
exactly,
to the DS. bro.
They gave Phoenix Wright 1 a whole new case.
Didn't
There
the
was a
guy-
shit
one
ton
case
of JRPGs
for one
on
of the
DS.
games. Whereas they
Didn't the guy that-
they
And you
remade.
saying Cooking Mama, bro. We all just fucking her, bro.
There was a shit ton. There was a
Hey,
shit
is that
ton
the one
of
on the Wii?
JRPGs for the DS.
Didn't the guy that made Brawl make Undertale? Or am I tripping?
No,
No, that was
no,
Doki
the
Doki
guy that-
Literature Club.
Yeah,
That guy.
Doki
Yeah,
Doki.
he made-
That's right.
Yeah, the
Doki
guy who
Doki.
made Project M made what you call
Dan
Yeah,
Salvato.
Project-
Doki Doki Literature
Dan
Club.
Salvato.
Doki Doki Literature Club. Fire.
Yeah.
Where is
Don't
Doki Doki
ever
Literature
clown
Club
out
2?
Cooking
Where
Mama.
is that game?
I didn't clown.
Hey, he
on
said
it.
new content's coming out
I
this year.
didn't clown it.
I mean, I
Cooking
hope
Mama
so.
ever
I hope
again.
so.
I mean, I guess the DS
Don't
did
ever,
launch with-
don't ever
but
clown Cookie
Nintendogs
Mama.
Nintendogs was huge.
I actually
do
like
know that.
Nintendo.
Nintendogs was huge.
It was
was
huge, but
Bro,
I mean,
My
did
sister
y'all
was
wanna
one of them.
play
My
it?
sister was like me, hella young
Yeah,
when she had a DS. And bro, guess what? Some of her first games was those Nintendo.
Nintendogs.
true.
That was one of the
yeah.
first ones I played too.
And
That's
my
true.
cousin and she had the Nintendogs, and my cousin recently passed away. May you
Yeah,
rest in peace, Asia. I love you. She had Nintendogs too.
yeah.
I remember they used to play it all the time, right, Emlyn?
I had the Chihuahua one.
So I
had
like
the
I said, dude,
Chihuahua.
Nintendogs was huge. Yeah.
It
So,
Oh,
was.
you
definitely
mean
agree.
Smash 4 on the DS? Okay, for and on the 3DS is what you're talking
I actually
about?
like Smash
Yeah,
4.
just the fact that like they were able to fit like a fully featured Super Smash Bros. Game on a portable system like that's just nuts to me.
That shit
So,
would
like,
It
never
actually
worked on a
ran
DS,
kind of
bro.
crazy, and it actually ran kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
and it ran
to
at
be
60 frames too.
It ran 60 frames. It was crazy.
But to me, I'm gonna be honest. I think the DS and the 3DS are overrated. I'm gonna stick with what I said. I think the Wii
I'm gonna stick
was
with the
extremely
DS,
overrated.
bro.
I'm gonna say DS.
Original DS as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
overrated. Overrated.
Can I say both? Can I say the DS and 3DS?
But I think we all in agreement
I can
that the
understand.
Dreamcast.
All the consoles
we all in
overrated?
agreement that the Dreamcast is the.
I don't know, man. I really enjoyed the DS and 3DS quite a bit more than the GBA. Like it was just like it's Super Nintendo games again, but shittier. I'm sorry, like that's
Wasn't
just
there a
I
bunch of
can't see it any other way.
The DS too, though.
Not as much as on the Wii.
I prefer 3DS over DS. I'll put it. I'll say that.
There was a lot
much,
more
yeah.
shovelware on DS. There was a lot of
Yeah.
shovelware
Yeah.
on DS.
But honestly,
Well,
those
actually, now it's
shovelware games probably make more sense for the DS because they're all just like puzzle games. That's something you'd want to take on the go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
CK, we mentioned that earlier. I mentioned you earlier in the stream. I was like, the Dreamcast is the most underrated console, and they're just
Yeah,
like
Oh yeah,
gems.
most
Yeah.
of I don't think that you can debate that the Dreamcast is the most underrated console.
Yeah, that-
It was,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it was before its time. I mean,
Yeah.
it had a controller that had the screen on it.
Yeah.
It
The
had
DMU.
updated graphics.
Yeah.
It focused on frame.
But there was a lot of things going against it though. Like it had no DVD drive, which was big during the time. It was easy to
Yeah.
pirate the games.
Yeah.
The PS2 just outclassed it in a lot of ways with having better
Hey,
IPs.
true.
It just
I agree with the show. PSP is an underrated console.
PSP was good too. Back in the
PSP was
day.
good.
Very
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had a PSP.
I would agree,
Honestly-
actually, that's pretty underrated. I think PSP is great.
True.
I think the Vita is underrated.
Dreamcast was
I
the
don't know.
first.
You could play if it was on the digital market, you could play almost every PS1 game on the Vita.
Amy says, I'm gonna have to unsubscribe. DS better than 3DS.
But yeah.
PSP. VC says PSP was fire. PS Vita was whack.
I don't
agree.
think the PSP was underrated because it's actually in the top. It's in the top
I really
10
like
of
playing
sold
on
sold
PSP.
consoles.
But everybody say the Vita. Nobody, you never hear anyone talk about the PSP. They're like Vita.
I was just talking about the Vita.
The PSP did fantastic. The Vita, yikes.
Yeah, we're
The
just talking
Vita,
about-
wait, but the Vita, the
Dissidia on PSP, bro. That shit was.
The Vita
I
is
think
a
it was
good
Vita
system.
Duodecium, bro.
Yes, bro.
Crisis Core.
Oh my
I feel
God,
like,
Crisis
bro.
Core.
Oh my god. Kingdom Hearts.
Birth by Sleep.
Birth by Sleep, bro.
Oh,
God,
my-
the PSP had so
Bro,
much fire, bro.
I love playing the PSP.
Go up
bro.
there. Yes.
People
I
bought
feel
it.
like the Vita.
I agree.
I bought
PSP was
my
fire.
Wii.
I modded that shit right away.
The
So
only
it's
reason
TG.
I bought The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on Wii was just so I can mod it and get all the free games that I want, bro. That's literally the only reason I bought
Homebrew,
it.
hey,
Admitting that
Homebrew
right
was fucking crazy.
Homebrew was insane,
The last story,
and
bro.
it was so easy to do, bro.
It was so easy to do, bro. Download the Japanese save file to your SD card, put that bitch in your Wii, and start up The Legend of Zelda, bro. Boom, your shit's
The
Homebrew,
last
bro.
story on Wii.
The
Last
last
story
story was okay, bro. I
on
don't
Wii
know.
was pretty good.
Point
I think it was pretty good.
It's good, but it wasn't as like I remember like it was one of those games along with Xenoblade. Was it Project? It was one of those projects to get those.
Rainfall.
Rainfall.
Rainfall. Yeah.
And I bought both.
Another reason why I'm sorry to go back. Another reason why I think the DS is way overrated than the Wii, bro. The Wii had Virtual Console, bro.
Yeah.
And that shit was the Wii. That shit was legit, bro. The Virtual Console is what kept me playing the Wii, bro. I just kept playing Ocarina of Time and the
I played a whole lot of
overrated, overpriced, not overrated, overpriced retro games. Yeah.
What were they like? $10 a piece?
I think 7.
For the N64.
No, what?
It was
What
$5 for
the
NES.
$10 called back then? Call them actual
It's Wii
the Wii
points.
points.
like the Wii points, bro, and like the currency exchange for it.
Yeah, and their memory was
weird,
blocked.
bro. Like it wasn't just,
Microsoft points back in the day.
Yeah, that was so dumb, bro.
Dead ass, bro. So dumb.
So fucking dumb.
But yeah, we're gonna get into the next topic. Again, I think everyone agrees Dreamcast is the most underrated console of all time.
For sure.
I definitely agree with
Yeah,
that.
I'll agree with
Yeah,
that.
underperformed.
Definitely.
I mean,
underperformed.
Well, yeah, you could also pirate all the games.
Yeah, I mean, you can burn all the games.
I did that on my Wii.
I still
did
stay in
that on my
TurboGrafx
PSP.
for me, but that's just me.
Bro, and that controller, bro, you know, like I found out like shit like last year, like shit that controller could do, bro. It's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous. But when it came out,
They had some big ideas for it. It just didn't pan out. You know?
Okay, this next question right here.
they didn't market it right.
Yeah, yeah.
This next question is gonna be another two-parter, and same thing.
Fuck.
It's
Yeah.
what are some underrated games and overrated games in your opinion?
Underrated or overrated?
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go on an overrated. And people might get mad, but I've said this many times. I think the God of War
RE2
series,
overrated?
God of War series,
RE2.
I think the
Oh
God of
my
War
God.
series is extremely overrated. I just
Damn, the
I-
series, nigga.
The
whole
original
series?
the God of
series?
War series, the original
Damn.
series.
Oh, the original
Even
series.
I haven't played 2018. I'll give it a try because Jay played it.
Hey,
so, but
2018, bro, that's 9.5
Yeah,
out of
that's
10.
actually-
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
God of War is one of the most overrated series. I think to me, I like Uncharted more than God of War when it comes to Sony.
I
exclusives.
enjoy Uncharted more than God of War as well, but I mean, I just remember playing God of War back then. It was just a graphics monster. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was one of the
Yeah,
first native 720 actually.
yeah, it was.
Bro,
it was,
let
just,
me
it was
find
so
out,
beautiful back then.
Is that your sister is like a bro gamer, bro?
She kind of is.
Julio
Y'all better say Death Stranding.
Julio didn't say shit, bro. Julio been quiet for like 30 hours, bro.
The walking simulator.
The walking
So what's
simulator.
your
Death
underrated
Stranding.
game?
Trash.
I honestly can't really think of a game, a really series. It's like,
Okay, can I go next, bro?
go ahead. I'll
Go
come
right
back to
ahead.
the underrated. Yeah.
Overrated? Y'all niggas gonna hate me.
Right.
Final Fantasy 7, bro. I never
Oh.
played it, but I think that shit
Yeah,
is
I-
way
Oh,
over.
He's not wrong. He's not.
Yeah, he did. I completely
Hey,
agree.
not saying it's bad. Not saying it's bad game. Overrated. Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, agreed.
Right.
Agreed.
That's
I
Agreed.
think
One of the most
I never
underrated.
played it, but I've seen other people play it, and I think it's other RPGs better than Final Fantasy 7. That's all.
Yeah, I say that.
Underrated, bro. I could just gotta go off. It's hard to think of an underrated game, but I gotta
It
go.
really is.
Play it. I Am Setsuna, bro. I Am Setsuna is a really underrated. The game that released for when the Switch
Is
first launched.
it really underrated? I thought that game was.
Bro, people say it's trash all the time. The music
People
is good.
do say it's trash.
The music is good. TG said the Crisis Core is better than Final Fantasy 7. Hey,
Yeah,
I
baby,
see
the old press now as well. We're searching for a new press.
We're searching for a new. Damn, we're searching for a new press.
Yeah. But I'm sorry. I know y'all gonna hate Final Fantasy 7 is overrated, and I think I Am Setsuna.
Andy
Overrated
said,
doesn't
bro.
mean bad though.
And
But I
what's
mean,
the
No.
We can put that preface
What's the
on
other
pretty much
game?
all of them.
what's the other game, bro?
Lost
That they
Sphere.
released.
Lost Fear was bad.
that's a
Lost Fear
pretty
was
good game,
trash.
though. I think that's pretty. The story, like if you
I didn't
get
like Lost
past,
Fear.
like with I Am Setsuna, I feel like people get they get overwhelmed by the fucking mechanics of the game. Once you get past that, I'm not saying that it's just a perfect game, but I think it's a pretty good game. That's all I can say for real. Hey, be lucky I didn't say Fairy Fencer F, bro. Greatest,
Be lucky I didn't say that. Cause
Greatest dumpster fire ever.
most underrated game of all time.
of all time, cause damn.
Of all time, bro.
So
See,
anyone else?
Julio, I Am Setsuna, bro. It's fantastic. It's a really
You know,
good game, bro.
I do got some. I actually do got an underrated game that I feel like
Go ahead.
we should play. A series actually, and I think that's Valkyria Chronicles.
Yeah.
I
agree.
just played them last year. Last year and in 2018, I played VC1 and I played VC4, and those games surprised me, man. I really enjoyed them, and I definitely think I know they didn't sell really well, but I definitely think if people are willing to give it a shot,
Yeah.
those are some great games, man. Great games.
Fire Blast said underrated. Legacy of overrated.
Legacy of
Is Final Fantasy
Reaver.
12 really overrated though?
No, not really. To be honest.
12
I
has
don't
always
get-
been
I
like
don't-
a hit or miss for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hit or miss. Yeah.
It's not really overrated. To be honest.
Kojima ain't allowed here.
I love Kojima. I mean, like I said, Death Stranding was just the story is great, but
It wasn't the
gameplay's boring.
same, but Prez saying Valkyrie reminded me of Valkyrie Profile.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think that was a fantastic
Amy
RPG.
said underrated Shadow of the Colossus, but people like Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus
Yeah,
is a
that's
very good game.
Was that underrated? Is that underrated?
It's not really.
Most of the people out here say that's a really good game. They're like, "Hey, play Shadow of
It
the
is
Colossus."
fantastic game.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I
I
love
knew,
it.
I knew Julio was gonna say that, bro. Radiator Stories, bro. We was talking about that the other day.
Yeah, Radiant. Yeah, I agree.
That's true. Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, let's tweet them niggas and tell them niggas to remake.
Make a remake.
I got a few other underrated games I think people should try. They're indie games. Battle Chef Brigade, fantastic indie game.
Bro, people keep saying, bro, how much is that? I'm gonna actually
Battle
try
Chef
that.
Brigade is absolutely fantastic.
Isn't that the side scroller with but
side
the
scroller
puzzle
beat 'em up / puzzle game, cooking
Puzzle
game?
game?
It's a fantastic game.
underrated game for derail is Gris? People, a lot of people.
Gris is fantastic too.
People really like
Another
Gris.
really underrated game that actually really surprised me when I played last year, Valhalla.
Valhalla? Oh, Valhalla?
Valhalla, yeah.
Fantastic game.
I thought that nigga was about to say. I thought he said, "Bro,
I love that
Yeah.
game.
That game is. I don't like
save your money, Jay. You think it's trash, Julio?"
it. Money, cuz.
Another.
I think it is
big
on Game
RPG
Pass,
fan.
man. I think it is on Game Pass.
The Suikoden series, I feel like is very underrated. It was a fantastic RPG.
Yeah, they don't
Uh,
really re-release them much either.
Parasite
No.
Eve, I feel like was
Parasite
also
Eve.
underrated.
Yeah.
Parasite
underrated.
Eve. Parasite Eve.
I
I think the
Wild
Ninja Gaiden
Arms
series
was
are
another
pretty
one that I thought
underrated
was-
now.
I love the Wild Arms series. That was another great
Arms is
RPG.
fantastic.
Yeah.
What was that one? Golden Sun, of course.
Golden
Sun,
Sun, definitely
Man,
underrated.
Golden Sun. Eternal Sonata was a pretty good one.
I never played that. I heard that game was hit or miss.
I have it in my
people.
collection. I really should play that game. At some
I
point.
really love Eternal Sonata.
Yeah.
I don't know if this one's underrated, but Jade Empire.
Jade Empire.
I
Jade
thought
Empire,
Empire was really
fire,
good.
dog.
Yeah,
Xbox, fire, dude.
yeah. And then
Fuck.
probably Residence of Fate, and then Lost.
Oh, that game's great.
Lost.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the last one you cut off for me?
I feel like a lot of people don't really value.
What was the last one, Clueless? You cut out.
Lost Odyssey
Lost
and Residence of Fate.
Oh,
Yeah, Lost Odyssey is another good one.
alright, I got an overrated game. And I just want to preface saying I love this game. I've beaten it like 10 times. It is a really good game, but I think GTA 5 is overrated.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
can agree.
For sure. Yeah.
That shit fun.
And I love that game. Like,
Yeah.
the great game. But there are other GTAs that I like more.
San Andreas.
Vice City.
San Andreas. Vice City over San Andreas, bro.
Tripping.
I love San Andreas more, but my favorite
Magna
character.
Carta. Oh, I
It's
forgot
it's
about that
Tommy
series.
Pizzetti.
That was really good. Star Ocean, first to
Mario Golf,
Departure
Advanced
R.
Oh, Mario
I-
Golf. I remember that.
I
yeah.
enjoyed Until the End of Time. I think is what it was more than First Departure R.
Mhm.
Star
Remember,
Ocean,
Star Ocean.
Oh, Star
First
Ocean.
Departure, DC underrated. Is
Oh,
Apex
another
Legends
another underrated
overrated?
game.
Is
Another
Apex-
underrated game.
Not really, not
Baten
anymore.
Baten Kaitos from the GameCube. Another underrated game. Even Origins. Baten Kaitos Origins.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of GameCube
have y'all
underrated
played-
games,
have
I
y'all
like
played
X-Men
Gun?
Mission.
I like
I
Gun for
enjoyed Mega Man
GameCube,
X-Men
bro.
Mission.
Gun for GameCube.
Gun was
San
Gun
Juarez.
was good.
San Juarez for GameCube.
It was
Is
for
it San
everything.
Juarez?
I think
What about,
Fantasy Star
Legend of
was underrated
Legaia?
on the GameCube.
Legend of Legaia is good too. Breath of Fire for the PlayStation 1.
Breath of Fire.
Oh, Breath of Fire. Oh,
God,
okay.
it's so
Ah.
good.
Breath of Fire 3.
Hey, VC, whatever
Rival
Julio
schools.
asked for, you gotta give to him, bro. He said give him that hard copy of Magna Carta, bro. It's over.
Give him that copy.
I don't know if this really counts as underrated nowadays, but I think the Yakuza series is pretty underrated.
I can agree with
I
that.
can agree.
Is it?
I can agree with
I really
that.
like I like Judgment.
Yeah.
I think Judgment's great.
Because
It's only
I think
8 hours
a lot of-
long,
I think a
Judgment's
lot
great.
I'm gonna stream Judgment. I think at some point.
Is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 overrated? No, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
You think so?
yeah,
It's not better than one, so
not
I
better than
have
one.
to agree. I love
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is extremely.
I haven't played one yet, but I think 2 is
that.
really
Some people call it like one of the best RPGs of all time, and I cannot agree. It's
I
not
could-
top 10.
I couldn't get past 10
They
hours of
call
that game.
what?
So-
Xenoblade Chronicles the best RPG of all
Xenoblade
time?
Chronicles 2 is not a top 10.
No.
Of all time?
Yeah,
Of all
Okay,
time.
okay. Hey, I like this.
I love it.
Okay,
think
I
it's
like
a solid
this. We
8.
all play Persona 5. Is Persona 5 top 10 all time?
Yes.
Persona 5 brought on a revolution when it came
Yeah.
to.
So where do you
And-
place
and-
the where do
and
you
we
place
said
the
this
Persona
before,
5 top 10
We
in?
said this before. Persona 5 is our generation's Final Fantasy 7.
Exactly.
Persona 5 did what Final Fantasy 7 did back in the day.
10 years from now,
Revolutionized
people are going to be
RPGs.
calling Persona 5 overrated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Facts.
Okay, so can I go next?
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so I have two for my underrated section. I got a smaller game and like an entire series.
Okay.
For my smaller game, I'm just gonna say Splatterhouse for the Xbox 360 and PS3. It's a reboot from the classic arcade series. Huh? What'd you say, Jay?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, Splatterhouse.
I heard it. Splat.
Yeah, Splatterhouse for the Xbox 360 and PS3. Like, if you like, old school God of War, if you like, character action games in general, and you like lots of gore, and if you just love pumping like, metal music and stuff, like this is a game that's definitely more style over substance. But I think the Happy Console Gamer said that about this game, and I kind of agree. It's a huge spectacle. Lots, really good dialogue from the guy who plays the Terror Mask. Like you get like this Terror Mask thing, and you put it on, and like it's a demon that basically possesses you, and he talks to you throughout the game. He's kind of like Cortana from Halo,
That
a
game
little
kinda
bit.
does look cool. It kind of does look cool. I'll just say this.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
bro,
that's
give
a,
it to you for $5, bro.
and
right now.
and people rip this game up. Like the critics ripped this game apart back in the day, and I played this game all the way through. It's definitely a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it.
God. You know what? Amy just literally said
Yeah.
lines, dude.
Oh,
Jesus
I
Christ,
agree.
bro.
The
They talk about
number one
Skyrim like it's the
overrated game
freaking
of all time,
Bible,
Skyrim.
bro. Good gracious, bro.
Skyrim.
Yeah, that's a pretty.
I'm so tired
okay,
of
so-
hearing about Skyrim.
What's your second one, Tyner?
What's up?
What's the second one? You said you got two, right?
Oh yeah, the second one was the series. Like, and I think you guys might call foul on it because it's kind of liked on the internet now. But I'm gonna say just Mother or Earthbound and like as a series as a whole.
I think that's overrated.
It's just so.
I think it's overrated.
No man,
I think it's overrated.
it's been so mismanaged by Nintendo in the West, like so
Yeah.
terribly.
So
And,
are
like,
you
I can
saying
agree.
it's underrated or overrated?
I'm saying it's underrated. Like it's
Yeah.
like it,
What do you
we
do,
don't even
bro?
have it legally here in the United States.
Every
Yeah.
Switch bitch and their mom is like, breathe, mother, breathe. Mother,
No,
breathe.
the
Yeah,
game
because you
really never had its
you've never
chance
played it
in the
before.
States. Yeah, in all fairness, the game has had its in the States. So
Yeah,
I,
it's-
mean, I don't know if you
Adrian,
can call
bro,
it
mother trash.
underrated
I'm like,
just
hey,
because
bro,
it's
that
never
shit
had
trash.
a chance to
Boomer
propel.
looking ass.
Undertale is way better
and the
than
series
Mother.
like basically prematurely ended because like it just did so poorly here in the West, and
Oh,
it's just never had a chance to like flourish and become its own. Like I'm like convinced that Earthbound / Mother could have been like right up there with things like Pokemon, Zelda, Mario, like every huge major release that if you're expecting the next Mario, the next Zelda, like the next Mother game.
That killed the Earthbound,
Are
aka
you telling
also
me-
/ Mother series controversies though. I mean, one of the final bosses was compared to an embryo.
That's true.
So was it?
The final boss of the first game
yeah,
was
first.
pretty much like what the creator remembered from when he was a kid, from when he saw a rape scene in a movie.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. He thought it was a rape scene, but it was actually just like a dude choking out. Like it was just
But that's
implied
still what
violence. It was
he,
kind of
that's still what
off-screen.
he imagined.
Yeah, so I mean,
Exactly.
a big reason of why that game didn't excel. It was probably during the wrong time period.
Well,
People
and
weren't
Mother
really-
Yeah,
three.
JRPGs didn't explode until
Mother 3 also would have some controversy if it was released because of the gypsies.
The gypsies, yeah.
the Magypsy. Yeah, but I feel like that they could still do something to like just with the writing or something to like make it a little bit more acceptable. Like I don't know. I feel like that they could do something.
Honestly, I love Mother 3, but I do think it's too late at this point.
Hold on, two things.
It's definitely too late, and it makes me sad.
D-Rail
So-
said Fortnite is overrated, yes, but we all put over
So
$500 in this.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's still overrated though.
Yeah.
So
Tyner,
I've been sitting here.
Hold on, before you go. Hold on, Tyner. You said that you think Mother 3 can be on the same level as Pokemon and... Is that what you said?
I think the Mother series in general could like if it would reach the same kind of buzz like oh man the new Earthbound game's coming like
So
I don't think so.
If Nintendo came and said we bring in Mother right now, you think it's gonna sell 16 million units?
I don't think that right. It never got its chance to do something like that.
I mean, but that's what
just-
Pokemon does. That's what Pokemon does. That's what
I
Pokemon
think
does.
at best.
If it had its chance to grow,
I think it'd be a Star Fox
I-
level.
No, I think if they did it.
I don't
right,
even think it'll
if
sell
they did
over.
it-
I can. You know what? I agree with that, Richard.
If they did it right, I
They could.
think it would be good.
It could be possibly Metroid.
Now,
Yeah, if it
So
had its
bring
chance
up a
to grow and like gain the same kind of reputation that other games did in the series, like in Nintendo's backlog of other IPs and stuff like that. Like it could have
you said
been.
it has potential,
there.
but isn't Mother like in and of itself in the category of RPGs? Isn't Mother a niche RPG, bro? Like
No, it's a classic. It's just a normalized RPG.
I didn't know that. I thought it was actually.
Yeah.
so you can blame Smash. Why a Mother and Earthbound isn't gonna work because everybody hates the PK boys, bro.
That's true. That's true.
I don't.
That's why they're never gonna make it, bro. 'Cause it's
Okay. So for my underrated game, I'm gonna give Prez a choice. Like, I think you already know what it is, Prez. Will you? Am I okay to like go full ham on this? Like, are you cool with that?
Do your
Can
thing.
you handle
Do
it?
your
Go,
thing,
bro.
bro.
Let's go.
Do your thing, bro.
Overrated.
Okay.
Is
I wouldn't have classified this as an overrated game, but apparently people love this game, and I don't know fucking why. Final Fantasy VIII, I feel like, is a garbage RPG.
Oh hell, my man,
It's a-
my man.
It is.
You can't even see, bro.
The junctioning system is broken.
can't even see.
Let me finish. Like I said, let me finish, man.
Yeah.
The junctioning system is broken conceptually. You never want to cast spells in the game because it's going to lower your stats because they're junctioned to your they're equipped to your stats. You want to constantly spam Guardian Forces, which like take forever with these unskippable cutscenes. And like, in order to power up, in order to get like the best stats in the game, you have to like fly your airship over to this one island, run around in a circle, and keep spamming these draw points. And get the best spells and equip
BC
them to
just
your
fucking
game.
said FF9 garbage. I'm
that is-
Final
that
Fantasy 9?
FF9 is the best
No,
game.
Final
bro.
Fantasy 9 is greatness.
Final
Hey,
Fantasy.
That's a good game.
Derail said, "Oh no, Tyler, I think that's a permanent."
That is, no, man. Final
It's not
Fantasy
my
8
fault.
is a
It's not my
garbage.
fault.
That's a
garbage video game.
permanent
It's not my fault. You're not.
Someone mute Tyler.
FF9 is fantastic.
It's up to me, bro. I got a mute Tyner.
You can't
Don't
even
listen
see
to what
you,
VC
bro. How you
says. I
not
swear to
telling
God.
Yeah, FF9's great. You should all play it.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, Final Fantasy 9 is
FF9
legitimately a great
is
game.
better than 7. It's better than 8. It's better than 6.
Yes.
Well, FF9 is tied
Yes.
to 6 as my favorite.
9 is the best numbered game of the
Final
series.
Fantasy game ever made. Then what's the best Final Fantasy game ever made?
8.
Tactics.
FF8 and FF9 are low quality. You're an FF7 fan. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, bro.
No, Clueless is pissed.
Yeah,
Clueless
that's all I have to
fuck
say.
that, bro. FF9 is easily the best
FF8 and
FF
FF9
game,
are
bro.
low quality.
People love Final Fantasy 8. I don't fucking
Did
get it.
you
It's
just
a broken
say
game
FF10
with terrible characters.
It's the best
Huh?
one. I will slap the shit out of you.
I hate Final
VC,
Fantasy games.
I will slap
Hey,
the shit out of you.
Ten said
Damn, I guess we're not listening to VC's opinions.
Hey,
I'm glad his goddamn mind. He
hey,
wants to talk
real
bad about
bro.
9, then boost up
VC,
10, bro. Go
VC,
go
bro.
watch that fucking video of Titus doing that weak ass laugh for 10 hours. Get out of here, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Blitzball, Titus.
Oh,
You-
the
trash,
Blitzball game.
Hey,
I would play Blitzball over Triple Triad.
I'm playing 10. I'm playing.
Oh my god, don't
We're
even
about
fucking
to
get me
spoil
started
it
on
right
Triple
now,
Triad,
Jay.
dude.
We're about to
Fuck
spoil all
Triple
that.
Triad.
I think it's
Exactly,
alright. I think
Tyner.
it's an alright game.
my
Bro,
God.
Hey, what? Hey, hold on.
Thank you, Richard.
Hold on.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
Hey, hold on.
What?
For somebody who's currently playing this shit, but I've never played it before I played it, I think it's an alright game. That spear shit, that shit trash,
Oh,
bro.
that's so
play other
That
Final
Blitzball
Fantasy
shit-
games.
That
Play other Final
Blitzball
Fantasy
shit,
games,
bro.
but you're not
That
gonna enjoy it.
Blitzball shit, bro, is fucking garbage,
Bro, the fact that you
Who
can
the fuck
only
decided to
hold
put that in the game, bro.
the fact that you can only hold one sphere in one hand, bro, during the
One
puzzle.
sphere at a time,
That's
dog.
so
Come on, bro.
fucking-
My man's got 30 pockets on his pants. Bro. Come on, bro. That's straight garbage, bro.
Fact,
That's
bro.
some straight.
Hey, William, what's your favorite Final Fantasy game?
And 9 are bad. VC, bro, you're banned, bro. I'm not banning you right fucking
Hella
now.
banned, bro.
You
You
banned,
can't
bro.
be-
Hella
you can't be on the
banned,
bro.
podcast anymore,
we
bro.
we reject that podcast invite, bro. We didn't even show up, bro.
Please disregard that.
Final Fantasy 8 is great, bro. He's just mad because he doesn't know how to do the junction system. He's
Hey man, I knew how to do the junction system. I beat the game.
Apparently
Can't even see
you
what's
did.
in front of you. Can't even see
The
funny.
system was not that hard to
Yeah,
do.
it's so funny.
You're making it seem like it was really that hard to do.
All you
It
had
really
to do in the
wasn't,
game,
bro.
cast Aura, cast Meltdown, spam
And hold
Ultima,
on,
you
hold on,
win,
hold on,
dirt,
hold on.
dirt, dirt.
It's not my fault you're not good at video
Final
games.
Fantasy X started
I'm
that
good at
gas Crystarium or like skill tree
Oh,
level
the sphere
bullshit.
grid shit.
I fucking hate
Oh, I
that
forgot
shit,
Prez likes Final Fantasy 13. Oh my
Hey, bro,
god.
don't ever-
Oh shit! Damn.
Hey,
13,
hey, but moral of this conversation, Final Fantasy 15, second half trash,
It's
Yeah.
it's halfway trash, bro.
halfway trash.
Trash, yeah.
The first
Dude,
half is
fucking-
great. The
First
first half is
half,
great.
half,
The
10 out of
second
10.
half is
So
Half, 0 out of
garbage.
10,
Dude,
bro.
fucking 13.
to expand upon what TG just said, and I actually got into this
What did
debate with OJ.
What up?
Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
I
Greatest
put Super
Mario.
Mario Sunshine
Greatest
out
I had a lot
there
of fun with
before
Sunshine. I
you.
actually 100% at Sunshine, bro. It's
Oh,
so
you
fun.
poor fuck.
You said what,
Hey,
cool?
I had a lot of
also
fun.
another game.
Bro, you play
I got
Sonic.
into this
You
with
play
OJ
Sonic.
because
I
Shut
don't
the
want to
fuck
fuck.
up,
I don't want to
blind
fucking
Super Mario
hear it.
Sunshine was
I
trash
fucking
and was
want to hear it,
overrated.
Richard.
I love Sunshine. But
Sunshine
apparently
is the
the
best
fan
3D
base
Mario
divided
game
on-
ever,
because
bro.
right
Facts,
now,
dog.
The fan base between
hell
Mario
no.
is divided on Sunshine, Super
Bro.
Mario 3D World for whatever fucking reason.
3D World is
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a hard
It's
no.
all,
Pretty well
it's
is not
always
trash, come on
between-
now.
It's always between Galaxy and Sunshine.
Yeah, Galaxy and Sunshine.
I think, me personally, I like Sunshine, but I think
Sunshine
Galaxy
was
is like
hands down.
Sunshine is fun.
way better than Sunshine. Come on now.
Oh, Tyler, you're off the
No,
podcast,
it's
bro.
not.
You're off the podcast.
Oh.
Get this boomer out of here, dog.
I agree. We're gonna have Adrian on the podcast, bro.
Hey, get your brother to edit the videos. Hey, give him your mic, bro. Get your brother to edit.
Oh my god.
Bro, the water hose.
What,
shit,
are
no
we saying
go,
Odyssey's
bro.
trash now?
Hey, don't talk shit about Odyssey.
Odyssey's good.
Odyssey's just a culmination
I
of
said Odyssey was
every
better than
Super Mario
Sunshine.
game, bro.
Hey, bro.
Sunshine's
Hey,
amazing, bro.
hey. Adrian said, "Get this boomer out of here, bro." Hey, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hey, bro.
Oh my god.
The eyes have it,
Hey,
bro.
I said
The eyes have
Odyssey
it,
is
bro.
better than Sunshine, and I've beaten Sunshine.
I'm gonna be real.
Hold
real.
on.
I think Galaxy is overrated, but that's just me.
Galaxy
You
2
can
is
say
overrated.
sit there and talk about Galaxy 2 like it's-
2
You
is
can say-
overrated.
Oh my
you
god,
can
dude,
say
I love
Galaxy
Galaxy.
Yeah, I
One.
agree.
Sorry.
Jay, I agree with that. Galaxy 2
Galaxy
does
2
not
is
compare to
overrated.
Galaxy 1.
Galaxy 1 is
Way better.
I loved both of them.
So, but VC, in regards to that, like, I can't get mad at that statement about Odyssey being better than Sunshine, because Odyssey was of every Mario game. That was the point of the game.
Oh, a combination
So,
of
like-
all the Mario games.
That was the whole point of it, was to be a culmination of all of them, bro. So it's like,
And
why?
And plus, bro, Odyssey came out in 2017, bro. Sunshine came out what, 2002?
It looked so good for a 2002 game.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
It's
Graphically,
and it's still
graphically, it looked,
the test of
it was
time,
such
bro.
a jump.
when it came out, bro, wasn't it like? To be honest, well, I remember it coming out. Wasn't it like how Luigi's Mansion 3 is for the Switch, bro? It just was like the best Wii game, bro.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
such a jump
Yeah.
from Mario
It looks so
64,
good.
bro. Like Mario 64, you know.
It was a huge jump.
Bro, and then you went to
Resident Evil
Sunshine.
4
Like, oh,
were the best
shit.
looking.
We talk about Galaxy 1, right? We ain't talking about Sunshine, right?
We're talking about pretty much both of them.
I hate collecting the coins. I hate the fact that all the extra shines in the game are pointless unless you're going for 100%, which all you get is a fucking postcard.
Pointless, like your opinions.
I mean, you can say the same shit about Breath of the Wild with the Korok.
I hate that it's all in one location. I hate flood.
Hold on,
Guys,
bro.
one at a time.
Wait. This nigga just said pointless shine and sunshine like you don't need 200 fucking moons in
I
Odyssey.
know, right? Odyssey, bro. There's like hella
Yeah,
moves you don't
Odyssey
even
got
need.
hella-
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
You can go out of order in Odyssey. You don't even have to do all the story missions to beat the game.
Oh,
You can do anything you want in any order.
You just
No,
said,
But
you
you
just
just
said
said it's
certain
pointless,
worlds,
though,
guys.
that you don't need to
You
do
just
it.
said
though,
it's
right?
What are you
You don't need
talking
to do
about?
it.
Yeah, that's what
Hey,
you
You just said
You had to do the main story to unlock different. Fuck, are you talking
No,
about?
you don't.
Tanner?
No, you don't. You just need the minimum moon requirements to move on to the next world. You do not have to do the story missions.
my! Hey, get this nigga out of here, bro.
TG said, Tyner, shut the fuck up.
We completed 999.
I'm saying correct facts, so you don't want to hear what I have to say. Okay, whatever. I
We
see
do.
it.
What he's saying is you making no sense, bro. You just said the moons and the shines and sunshine are when fucking Odyssey has
No,
Odyssey's moons seem really pointless.
600
It's Super Mario-
Bro, there was
like
actually
Super Mario
900
64.
moons, bro.
999
Super Mario 64.
Yeah, there was actually 999.
It was actually 999, bro.
Yeah, it was.
600 of them are pointless.
Damn, an extra 99 that I didn't
No,
know about, bro.
in Super Mario 64, you can skip entire worlds if you wanted to, if you're just going for a normal
Bro, we're not
70-star
talking
run.
about
In
64.
Sunshine, you have to play all the normal story missions, and if you wanted to get any of the extra shines, doesn't matter. They don't unlock the final level.
What
It's
did he
hella
just say?
linear.
What did he just say? Story missions,
Wait.
nigga.
And Galaxy wasn't linear? Galaxy was linear.
Galaxy was definitely linear.
Very linear. You want to talk about
You
linear?
can do
Galaxy was really linear.
It doesn't mean it's bad, but it was.
I know, it's not
A
bad.
large part of Galaxy felt like a
It's not
fucking.
bad, but
real,
Tyner's
bro,
making it sound
like-
like being linear is a bad thing.
I feel like Mario Galaxy was more like
I don't know.
and Sunshine was more like the world exploring story kind of.
Hey, bro,
and I
let's
liked
move on
I
to the
liked the
next
level
question.
design
Let's
better
move
in
on to the next
Galaxy.
question,
They were
bro.
just there was just more
Hey,
We spent like 20
hey,
minutes
hey,
on this
The
shit.
amount of
It's not changing
exploration
this
that you
man's
can
mind,
do.
bro. It's not changing.
Who else hasn't answered the question?
I think we all.
Everybody
I think we all.
answered
Let's
that
move on.
I don't think William did.
William.
No.
No, he did, bro.
Oh,
Oh, by the
No,
way,
it didn't.
Okay, go
Chance the
ahead.
Rapper's a halftime performance of the All-Star game. Fire.
Fire, bro.
Who's there?
Chance.
You said Kendrick
No.
Lamar?
He said Chance.
Yeah.
Chance the Rapper.
Oh,
and Lil
Chance.
Wayne.
It's Chicago, bro. Why wouldn't Chance be there?
That's true.
I'm not a big Chance fan, bro.
Hey, bro, chill,
Fire,
bro.
bro.
I'm not saying he's
Fire, dog.
bad, bro. I'm not a big Chance fan.
I got you. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, no,
All right,
I
Will,
appreciate his
answer your
lyrics
friend.
Go ahead, William.
quality that he brings to music. I just his sound.
Yeah.
3D World is the worst. It's not the worst, but I think 3D World is down there. Bad Mario.
I haven't played Gravity Rush, but I heard Gravity Rush is a really good game.
Yeah, go ahead, William. My bad.
Go ahead, William, bro.
Whenever we start talking about Mario, it gets like this, bro.
Yeah, it gets like. If I had to pick like an underrated game,
Damn it.
an underrated or overrated game, I think the most overrated game I heard of would have to be like the GTA series.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Even though I have fun with them, I
Yes.
feel like
Yeah, I can
I
agree
feel
with
like
you.
the developers all you need to do
The whole,
Overrated,
the whole series.
I mean,
Some of those games- some of those-
some of the games are really good, but okay, go ahead.
There's no substance to GTA whatsoever,
Bro,
bro.
4 was
It's just
bad, bro.
bullshit.
GTA
Four
4
4 is bad. 4 is
Four was
bad.
trash.
4 was
Yeah,
bad.
4
bro.
was super
I
trash.
don't know.
But some of those games are really good though.
Yes, yeah.
Vice,
I
Vice
appreciate like
City,
4 and 5.
Vice City,
I like the older ones
fucking
though.
San Andreas.
Didn't like that one.
Here's the PS2 era.
I never
I
cared.
kind of felt like Grand Theft Auto became the same thing of what like Madden and 2K did. It's socially acceptable to have that game as a like bro gamer. Like
Bro
pretty
Yeah,
much,
yeah.
like
I
that's,
don't know, bro.
that's
Because
what
that's
it
what
kinda
everybody else is gonna
evolved
get, so you
into,
should get it
like,
too.
true.
You know that type of
Like
thing.
yeah, like
I
oh,
genuinely
we're
like
all gonna go
GTA,
do
though.
heist
I
on
think
GTA 5. I don't
No,
like.
I like it
Oh,
too.
but we're gonna
It's
go
just,
do
you know,
heist. Like,
I mean, bro, from
I can agree with
2000,
that.
from 2009 to like 2015, bro, the only games you had was Madden, 2K, Call of Duty, and fucking Grand Theft Auto. That's it.
I had
as a bro gamer, not
I had
I'm
other
sorry,
games,
I'm
bro,
sorry.
in those
Bro.
years too, bro. Not just
2K top 5 worst game series? Nah, not 2K. Not basketball.
I
not
mean,
2K
2K
basketball.
now is pretty bad.
Now it's trash. Now it's
2K
trash.
now is
2K
pretty bad.
2K11,
14.
2K,
here we go.
2K and Madden
got
are so
terrible.
bad
Alright.
now, bro.
2K11, bro. 2K11, 2K12, the best 2K.
Yeah.
2K11
We're
was
just saying now,
2K11.
right now.
The last
2K.
2K game I
Right
liked
now it's trash.
MLB
Yeah, it's
2005 on the PlayStation 2. That's
Shut
like
the
the
fuck
latest.
up,
Man brought up MLB, bro.
Bro,
We know damn well
it's
we're
William's
talking
turn, bro. We're
about-
telling
Oh,
Shut
good
the-
lord.
I'm
Go ahead,
trying my
go
best.
ahead, Will.
Go ahead, bro.
Come on, bro.
WWE 2K, bro. Get
Trash.
the fuck out of here, bro. Jesus Christ.
Said WWE.
It's a fucking shit stain. It is. It's trash.
Oh my god.
You're right.
Go ahead,
They
Will.
need to go back to just those like once every like 5 years. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay,
Dan
William,
Reckoning
underrated
for
game.
Hey, Dan Reckoning for
Underrated.
GameCube is the shit. Okay, go ahead. I'm done now.
Alright, are we
Go
are
ahead,
you
go ahead,
done,
go.
William?
Okay, I think underrated game. I really think the Ninja Gaiden kind of stoned now.
Ooh.
I
What's
love
a
the
good
Ninja
pick?
Gaiden
Ninja
series.
Gaiden,
Shout
I'll
out to
say
that,
that,
bro.
bro.
I
It's been
love
a
the
long
Ninja
time
Gaiden
since we got a
series.
Ninja
Yeah, Ninja
Gaiden.
Gaiden both as a retro series
love the one on
and a
the-
modern series are both really
Such a
good.
fun
Oh,
one.
it's retro? Oh, never mind.
Oh, this guy's retro, like
No, I said if you got it,
Black,
dude,
what
the
up,
Ninja
the
NES
No,
Ninja Gaiden games are fucking
ever
awesome,
I'm
dude.
just fucking around, Tyler.
EA Sports big for the days. Facts, TG. They was.
What up?
big.
What up? Oh, EA Sports.
Sports
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
because that's the street
EA
games,
used
bro.
to be
The street
good,
games,
bro. Bro, Mass
Yeah,
Effect
yeah.
2 back in
Good.
the day? Mass Effect 2?
Yeah, EA
Oh,
was
EA.
on top of it, bro.
It really was.
Okay, but
Yeah.
Next question.
I'm
Next
gonna
question.
name another overrated game. Fallout.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Oh, Fallout? Yeah.
Oh, Fallout.
Oh,
Anything
yeah.
Bethesda, trash.
Anything Bethesda, you can just
Anything
throw in the
Bethesda.
trash.
Okay, I will defend Doom, but Fallout.
Like Doom?
I like Doom.
I like Doom. But Fallout's just so boring. Like, what you do? You walk around
All
waste.
of them, I don't
It-
think
it-
Elder
it-
Yeah, I
it-
bought
it-
I
it's
bought
pretty
Fallout
good.
back in the day, and I just could not. I couldn't fucking play it, dude.
It's pretty
don't-
good.
I mean, VC, bro, not really underrated, bro. Just NBA Street 2 was better, bro. It's not really underrated.
NBA
Oh my
Street 2 was
NBA
the
Street
best
2
NBA
was
Street,
the
bro.
best NBA Street. It's not underrated. It's
NFL,
just NBA
the funny
Street
thing is
2
NFL
This man
Street
always
2
bringing
was the
up
best
retro.
NFL Street as well. Bethesda makes their games with a fucking Xerox.
Dude, that's my shtick. That's my thing.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but
But
these are
it's all he knows.
or other type of games.
Fallout.
not just-
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
Fallout.
hey,
Fallout
hey,
is
hey,
bad.
Let's to the next question, Prez.
Okay,
Yeah,
next
question,
question.
let's go.
Yeah,
This
next
one, this one might cause a
Ooh,
little.
this one's gonna be heavy,
Woo,
bro.
let's
Oh,
go.
God.
What's the next one?
More controversy than
So
This
we're
one's gonna be
all
heavy,
we're
bro.
all huge Legend of Zelda fans. Legend of Zelda is my
Yeah.
favorite series of all time.
Hey, with me
And then-
being the biggest, bro, I'm just gonna say it.
Fucking, I'm the biggest. You don't get the Masters Edition.
Nah, bro.
No, you don't get
This
the
question, this question made William leave.
Twitch name to Legend of Zelda, bro. I'm
This
sorry.
question right here is, what is the most underrated and overrated Zelda game in your opinion?
Okay.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Overrated?
I'll go
overrated.
first.
Oh.
Underrated game.
Majora's
Okay,
Mask.
can I go first?
No, most
I
underrated.
go first?
Zelda- I'm
Let
going
Prez
I'm
go
going
first, bro. Let
My,
Prez
the
go
most
first, bro.
underrated Zelda game ever is Minish Cap, dude. Minish Cap is
Yes.
absolutely fantastic.
I was gonna say Minish Cap. Yeah, Minish Cap is
fantastic
Minish
game.
Cap is
the
so
only
good.
good DS game. The
My
only
sister
good
got
DS
it
game.
for. My
That's
sister
actually a
got.
GBA game, bro.
My sister, yeah, my sister
Which
got
one
it
am
for
I talking about for the
GBA.
DS?
D-Real, you said
Phantom
underrated
Hourglass
Phantom
and
Hourglass.
Phantom Hourglass. Yeah.
But my sister got Minish Cap when she was a kid for her birthday, and I ended up playing it. And I love Minish Cap, dude. That is a
Yes.
seriously
Minish Cap is really
underrated.
Minish Cap is so good. Bro.
Underrated.
I didn't get a chance to play Minish Cap. I still want
It's
to though.
so
Great
good,
game.
bro.
I hope Grezzo, if you're listening, remake that game, but don't make it in that hideous freaking Link to the Past or
Oh,
whatever
you
the
know
fucking the
they
remake.
will.
Hey,
that
bro, what you talking about, bro?
claymation
Chibi
But yeah, it's what-
Little chibi,
Link.
But yeah, I agree with Prez on that Minish Cap shit.
I also
I think I agree with that. I think I agree.
another
with that.
underrated one to me at least.
I think
Twilight
Phantom
Princess.
Hourglass is underrated too.
I think Twilight Princess is very heavily shitted on. I think Twilight Princess is absolutely fantastic.
But we all agree that Spirit Tracks is fucking garbage.
Oh
Twi-
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah,
bro.
Twilight Princess is another underrated game for me. Overrated.
I know what this one
Don't
is.
say it, bro.
He's
Don't
gonna say
say it,
Ocarina
bro.
of Time, bro. He's
He's gonna
gonna
say Ocarina of Time. He said
Oh,
Majora's
he's gonna say
Mask.
oh,
Mask.
Majora's.
Dude,
Oh,
Ocarina of Time's my favorite game of all
that
time.
Oh, Majora's Mask.
Majora's
bro.
Mask is fucking overrated as fuck,
Oh,
dude.
God,
I hate the
bro.
rewinding.
He is
He
bigger
the most inventative Legend of Zelda.
Bro, he a bigger Zelda fan than me, bro. What I'm saying. Oh, God, this nigga.
It's
Majora's Mask overrated.
overrated, bro.
I knew that was his answer.
I'll be honest, bro.
It's gonna be Majora's Mask. I knew it was coming, bro.
I don't hate Majora's Mask. I love Majora's Mask. I just don't like the rewinding fucking time. Fucking going back 3 days all over again, and people don't fucking recognize you.
In all
this
fairness, the
shit all
remake
over
did
again.
make that easier.
Yeah, that's what
'cause
I'm.
you could do certain
That's what I was
hours and
thinking,
stuff
bro.
like that.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest. The
yeah.
original release is, I don't know, bro.
The
there's
game
a-
was rushed. The
Yeah,
game
it was rushed. There's
no
so
good.
many bugs and shit. The remake made it so much better, bro.
I still think Majora's Mask is the most overrated
Hey,
game
Yeah.
in the
Can
series.
I go next?
People
Can I go
people
next,
Praise,
bro?
people
Go.
praise
Go ahead,
Majora's
Jay.
Mask way too fucking much, dude.
Go.
I beat it many a times.
Thanks.
I love it still, but it's definitely the most
Yeah.
overrated in the series.
so I agree with Prez. I think Minish Cap is underrated.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I also think Phantom Hourglass is underrated. Even though Phantom Hourglass got like a Phantom Hourglass. Bro, in my opinion, bro, ain't no overrated Zelda game, bro. In my opinion, all of them.
Wind Waker is my overrated.
Wind Waker's overrated, bro.
Wind Waker is not overrated,
People
bro.
just
No.
started.
Wind Waker
Just
was
started
literally
liking
like
Wind Waker.
sail in the water. The game.
No, bro.
Dude, Wind Waker
Sailing-
Shadow
in the water
game.
Hold on. Let me go.
Clueless. Wind Waker got shat on during its release,
Yeah, bro.
dude. It got
Where was he at when
destroyed
it
by the
released?
fans. Fans hated Wind Waker when it
People
first
just
got released.
Released
Bro.
that game for the fucking Wii U. We had to be.
Bro, listen,
good.
Clueless, bro. Listen. When it first launched, bro, people, I was one of them. Like, bro, what the fuck is this trash?
Yeah.
You feel me? Nobody liked that game. People just started like, it's like ass.
I've always loved
People didn't
Wind
like Majora's
Waker.
Mask. I didn't. I
Wind
was
Waker's
like,
good. That's a
Yeah,
good. That's a good
I
game.
like
when I
Wind
first
Waker.
seen Wind Waker, but when I first seen Wind Waker, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? But Wind Waker's not overrated. I don't think people
think we
just
were
now
all
starting to
opposite.
like it. I don't think there's ain't no
I
such thing as
As
overrated.
a
Zelda.
kid, I think we were all upset at the graphic, the graphics they use, like the art style they use. I was not a fan of it even as a kid. Like, oh, what is this? It looks
Yeah,
so...
I didn't like the art style, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, after
to be honest,
Ocarina
when
of
you
Time,
play
That
it-
style
like,
didn't bother me. It's just.
But when you play it, it's
it is what-
fucking
it was what it
fantastic.
was.
Hey, bro, on Wii U, bro, that shit look fucking gorgeous, bro.
I don't know, bro. Like you went from like having this ocarina, which was just so.
That was my problem.
You had this such an iconic piece.
You're a Twilight
and then
Princess-
you
you're a
go
Twilight
to a
Princess fan, aren't you,
baton, bro,
Clueless?
like
It
Twilight
it
Princess is
also-
underrated.
And Wind Waker also came out after that
Okay.
Space World demo that looked really good.
Oh boy.
That looked really good. Yeah, that looked super. That looked like Twilight Princess. They released fucking
Oh
Wind Waker.
yeah. I mean,
Can
they-
I-
they
Danny,
did
welcome
Can I
the
go?
same shit on Wii U.
I think all of the Zelda games that are hyped and like people think are really good are warranted. Breath of the Wild, really good.
I love Breath of the Wild.
Twilight Princess, really good. Ocarina of Time,
I
good.
mean, bro,
Considered by most people the greatest game
One of
ever
the greatest games ever made.
Ever.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time, I could
That
That
definitely
shit
Ocarina of
agree
Time
ain't
with
no
that.
is one of
such
the
thing.
greatest games
Let me
ever
hear
made,
niggas talking about some Ocarina of Time overrated. I'm gonna slap the shit out of them.
That's what I can't
Fake
stand when
bro.
people say Majora's Mask is better than Ocarina of Time. It's like, dude, Majora's Mask.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
Majora's-
It absolutely
I wouldn't say
isn't.
it was better, but it was a Majora's
it
Mask.
was
It
definitely
was
different for sure.
Majora's Mask
You know.
story is really good though.
Yeah,
The story
I love
I'd
like
say the story of
the
Majora's Mask is
ingenuity
better
to
than
Majora's
Ocarina of
Mask
is better than
because
Ocarina.
it made
Yeah.
you have to. It made time management. It made you
But I think
other
the
things.
dungeon.
Like,
Hey Daniel, bro, let me know who's saying that. I come.
the dungeons of Ocarina of Time were way better than Majora's Mask in my opinion.
Yes.
Way better.
Ocarina of
Way
Time probably
better.
had the
I think
best
everything in
dungeons.
Ocarina of Time is better than Majora's Mask.
Dude, the
Dude.
Spirit Temple,
Not
the
the story,
Forest Temple.
No, okay. The one
Except
thing,
for Water
story.
Temple, oh god, I have
The one
PTSD
thing-
to thinking about it. Oh,
the
my
one
God,
thing I think
fucking
Majora's
hate
Mask
that.
has over Ocarina of Time are the NPCs.
Yeah, like the interaction.
side quests,
yeah, the side
Yeah.
oh,
Side quests
that's
were
for sure. The
fantastic.
side quests in
Yeah.
Majora's Mask were way better
Fire
than Ocarina of
Blasted.
Time.
So,
But
but in all
my
fairness,
Majora's Mask is better than OOT. Can you
Ocarina of Time has my favorite side
I'm
quest
and
ever.
Bannon, bro.
I'm mad this
Bannon.
nigga, bro. I got you.
The
bro.
adding the side quest to get Big Goron's sword is my favorite side quest ever of any
Yeah.
game.
Did you say
Oh,
Big
also-
Boron?
The big
No, you said the
The
Goron.
big
You said the
Goron sword quest.
Oh my god, are you deaf
Hey,
too?
he a casual, bro. He a casual, bro.
Shut the fuck up, Richard.
That is actually my favorite side quest of all
That,
time.
that was
That's
just,
how
just because it was so layered, bro. You had so many parts to it.
Because you think,
It had a
because,
time
bro, I remember
aspect to
being
it.
a kid, bro. I remember being a kid, like, bro, I got that bitch break on you, like, what the?
Oh,
Oh,
my-
you got the
because I had
giant's
to save
knife,
so
bro.
many
You were
rupees,
tricked,
bro.
nigga.
You paid all this money,
You were
bro.
tricked.
Oh,
Here we go.
He
Whoa,
had the
calm
giant
down,
knife,
everyone. Jeez.
I wanted to
We're
break
all
my
talking
fingers.
over.
My bad. Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate
Bro, we get excited with Zelda, bro. We get excited with Zelda.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
Yeah, I know. Can I go?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Tyner. Go, do your thing.
Okay. So for my underrated one, it's gotta be
CGI.
Zelda 2. It's gotta be Zelda 2.
Underrated.
Okay, can we boot this man now?
Boot him now, bro.
No, come
Don't
on.
even say anything, just boot him.
It's a lot of people say that this game is hard.
It's overrated in our own opinion. So it doesn't. I mean, overrated doesn't always mean bad. Like I love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what Lenny is asking. So.
Yeah, like no Zelda game is bad.
Well, I mean,
Class is pretty trash. I don't know.
Spirit Tracks. Oof, that game. That game is bad.
Spirit Tracks is fucking
But
garbage.
okay,
I'll
Zelda 2.
fight any of y'all niggas over that shit, nigga. I don't give no fuck.
It's unique.
Garbage, bro.
Yeah.
Zelda 2. It's unique in a lot of ways. Like it actually has platforming. It has really good combat. It's hard, but it's fair. I will say that, like, the whole dying and going back to the palace thing, way over exaggerated. You get a lot of stuff that gives you shortcuts back to where you can get to. It's really easy to get back to
like Zelda
the palaces after you die.
I like Zelda.
See that game?
It has RPG elements, experience points where you can up.
Keep going.
It has RPG elements. Sorry, Cliff.
No, you good.
It
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
it has RPG elements where you can actually upgrade your attack, your defense, and your magic. I would love that to return, and that would be great to be have a thing in Breath of the Wild too. I love all the different spells, and
That would be
it just
pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree.
and it's actually because. And that's also another thing, challenge. How many, you guys agree that, Zelda games, especially...
Zelda 2 was fucking hard as fuck, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, it's rewarding when you actually, get past certain... the first time I beat Thunderbird in the Grand Palace in Zelda 2 was just fucking, yes! And it's
Lulu's
rewarding, man. I
crazy,
want
bro. I can't with Lulu.
Well, what happened?
She says Zelda.
Zelda
CDI.
CDI is
Oh
good.
my god.
Lulu, bro, she could be trolling, bro. Hey, I want y'all to know, bro. I want y'all to know. This is real shit coming from, bro. Y'all know all I do is spit that real shit. If a nigga was holding a gun, he said the only way I don't shoot you is if you play Spirit Tracks. I will not do it.
I'm getting shot. Bro.
Damn, so
I'd
you
rather
willing to die,
than play
bro?
a video game.
You will die before playing Spirit
Okay.
Tracks?
Hey, put two and two
Overrated.
together. Hey, put two and two together, bro. Put two
Okay,
and two
overrated.
Overrated.
Hey, Jay, let Tyler go, bro.
You guys are-
Because we're
All right.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't know-
We are running out of time.
Yeah, it's Twilight Princess for me, man. I don't like the setting. I don't like the art style.
Alright.
Next. Next.
Oh my god.
Next. I take that back, bro. Don't stop talking. Next. Who's the next guy?
Oh my. Are you serious? You're just
Go
gonna
ahead,
skip-
bro.
No, go ahead.
This guy hates all the games I like, bro. Fuck.
He says all the games I like.
Hey, bro.
It's just the thing of like, you know, hey, remember that thing from Ocarina? Remember that thing from Ocarina of Time you like? Here it is again. We're just like Ocarina of Time, guys. It's like fucking try hard shit with this
You
game.
can't even
It's
see
like,
what's in front
I
of you.
hate-
So
Chill, bro.
I hate Wolf Link. I hate being stuck in Wolf. I hate the fucking Tears of Light.
Wait, why are you talking about the Wii U version? Everybody's best version of Twilight Princess is the GameCube version.
Facts.
Agreed.
Wait, what? I didn't say anything about the Wii.
You said
man. Hey, Tyler, if you're gonna be in LA, bro, I'm gonna.
My bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I said Wolf Link. Like I don't like.
Take turns.
Oh my god.
Bro, hey,
I'm sorry you like garbage game presents.
Go ahead.
VC, bro.
What did VC say, cuz? What did he say, cuz?
Twilight Princess.
He said,
But no,
because people hate on it too much, dude. Twilight Princess is
Okay,
fantastic.
here's the thing.
Tyler, finish your thought.
I don't-
bro, please.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, I don't think Twilight Princess is a garbage Zelda game at all. I just feel like, I don't know, man. Like it tries to be dark and edgy when, like, I feel like, you know, for a dark atmosphere, I think Majora's Mask did a way better job of that. Fucking like, and it's just like it's nostalgia baiting for Ocarina of Time constantly. Like, hey, remember Zora's Domain? Here it is again. Hey, remember the Lost Woods? Here it is again.
Like Temple of Time. That stuff too.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah, just.
This will be your last outro today.
Your last podcast.
Alright,
Oh, what the fuck?
Next question, bro.
Alright, nah.
Go ahead. Go. No. People still gotta answer, Jay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Will, go ahead,
I'm
Will.
done.
Okay, I'll be quick with it. So, I think an underappreciated title, which would have to be
I
cut out,
couldn't
bro.
hear
You
it.
have to be what?
bro.
Would have
okay.
to be-
Let me try again. I think underrated Twilight Princess, overrated Wind Waker.
But Wind Waker
I
isn't
Raiders,
overrated.
I just don't get it. What's so fun?
Okay.
Like 5 hours to go to the next tiny ass island.
Bro, they gave you a faster
I'm done.
sail, cuz. Whatever.
Did you not get past the first 5 hours of the game, bro? Come on.
It's exploration.
Full sell, bro.
I don't know.
Faster
A game of Zelda that was so
Sail
Bro.
like everywhere you
Yeah,
go.
Bro, you get a
Wind Waker
teleport
did
in Wind
not
Waker,
do-
cuz.
William,
This
Wind
is,
Waker did not
this is
do
William's
free
last
roam
podcast.
and
Well, no, I
free world
can
right.
Twilight Princess, Fred.
Yeah, no,
Hey, did
I
Richard go?
I can agree
Did
with
Richard go?
William on that.
Did Richard go?
honestly.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Rich.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, Richard.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll try to not give a fucking thesis on my answers like Tyner. But my overrated is Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
My underrated, I'm kind of like with Jay, where I don't feel any of them are really underrated. But
Yeah, I
if
know.
I don't feel like any of them are overrated.
if I had to, well, if I had to pick one, I don't know, Cadence of Hyrule.
Alright, Richard, this is your last podcast too, Richard.
Hey,
This nigga said Cadence.
This is your last podcast now, Richard.
Next week it's only gonna be 2 of us, bro.
Hey,
Just
shout out
give me
to the
the
20
Georgia
viewers, man.
Hey, shout outs,
Yeah,
20 of you.
shout outs
Hey,
to y'all,
hey,
bro.
consider
Thank y'all so
subscribing, please.
Bro, thank y'all
Like,
so much.
like the stream. Thank you.
We already gave 1 subscriber, I think, bro.
I really think.
If you want to help out more, maybe hit that like button.
I
just
think it was
saying
the
it's there.
Legend of Zelda: The Four Swords. I feel that was the underrated.
Yeah.
Four Swords.
I really love it.
Wait, which one? Four Swords Adventures on GameCube?
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's
I
so
agree
underrated.
with
I
that.
forgot about it.
Yeah, it was.
But I feel like it
but
needs-
underrated. It was really
Because you
good.
needed the Game Boy to play it. To get the
That's
full
true.
potential.
If you wanted to play with
The
other
Game Boy
people, bro,
Advance with the full
Yeah,
potential,
I
bro.
mean,
yeah, you needed
that
the Game Boy
aspect
Advances.
was kind
It
of
was so bad.
How many
yeah.
niggas you know had GBA adapters for the GameCube?
No.
Bro, you needed the GBA,
Julio.
the adapter, fucking. The
I've
game.
never
What
seen
about
one. I've
Hyrule
never
Warriors?
seen
I like
one.
Hyrule Warriors, but that's more of a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
We don't
that's a
count that as
spin-off.
a-
That's a spin-off.
I still need to play
That
Hyrule
was
Warriors.
spin-off, yeah.
It's on my shelf. I just need to play it.
Tyler,
We
Um,
don't count Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, I've
playing
already said my
2026.
Yeah,
overrated.
Hyrule
What was your
Warriors.
overrated, Clueless?
I've already said my overrated game.
Hey, Julio said drop.
And Tyner now continue to support. Now continue to
All
support.
right, guys.
What about you, George?
I'll agree with you, Prez. I say, bro, Minish Cap was so fucking. Bro, I played and beat Minish Cap so many times. Finding all the kinstones, bro, and like
Kinstones, yeah.
and talking to people and matching them, bro. And
I love the hat too.
Yeah,
Fuck
bro.
Yeah. Fuck it.
and you go
Then
like,
you grab some. Please remake it in the same art
I
style.
would,
as-
I would
Hey.
love a remake. I would love a remake.
Yeah,
of
I would love a
it.
remake. As far as overrated, honestly,
There are none, bro.
I really can't think of a Zelda game where it's just
I
like.
can think of a couple overrated ones, but
But-
I already have my
I
pick,
mean-
bro.
a true fan can actually pick out their favorite series, like what game.
Overrated, bro. I like all of the
Prez, I
Zelda
love
games.
that.
I like all
like
of them.
all
except
the
Your
for-
sister is
That would be
hilarious.
I
overrated.
mean, honestly,
I love the hat 2018.
I love the hat 20.
It's not even 2018. It's
I know, bro.
It's
Different,
2020.
bro.
I don't know. I feel if I had to give an answer, bro,
Please say one.
maybe Breath of the Wild. To be honest.
Ooh.
Wild?
I can see why you said it. though. I can see.
I can see that too, actually.
I can see
You know,
it.
you know, it's
I can
another
see why.
overrated. Let's
Wasn't that like one of your favorite games to come out of Nintendo in a
It
while,
is,
George?
but that doesn't mean he doesn't like it.
Let me explain
Overrated.
myself. Let me explain myself.
That doesn't mean he doesn't like it. Overrated doesn't.
Look,
doesn't mean it's
I'll
bad.
say
Yeah.
this.
It's just overpraised.
The reason why I feel that it's overrated is because, don't get me wrong, I love Breath of the Wild, bro. I put 170 hours into that game. And I can't wait for Breath of the Wild 2. But the whole point of it being overrated is that people like it so much that
You just don't.
they don't see, like, I feel like a lot of Zelda fans don't really see, like, what Breath
It
of the
did
Wild
wrong.
needs. Yeah, what it did
Yeah.
wrong and what it needs to improve. like,
That's what overrated really
they
means.
just-
Like, you see the game getting like
they
constant
just
praise.
assume,
Like,
they- They just assume, like,
Okay.
oh, bro, it's fucking perfect.
it's
bro,
so perfect.
Bro, you see,
The
it won
main
Game of-
dungeons were garbage.
Bro, it won Game of the Year, bro. It won all these Game of the Year awards and shit.
But you guys agree
don't-
the main dungeons in Breath of the Wild were garbage,
Easy.
right?
Oh,
Hold
they,
on,
I
hold
mean,
on.
they weren't
Hold on.
garbage, but they definitely weren't as good
Hold on,
as
hold on.
any of the
Hey,
past Zelda
And
games.
when you do them, it
that's-
takes like
that's
half the
what-
HP off the final boss.
Josie in the
Yeah.
back smashing whatever the fuck she eating on, bro. She smashing. But,
Oh, what's
I
up,
agree
Chelsea?
with
Hey,
TG.
what's up, Chelsea?
Everybody.
But-
TG said
Oracle
underrated.
Season Ages. Oracle.
Hello.
People can- bro, some
She on that.
people
She on that
consider-
good, bro. She
Some
on that
people
good, right?
consider the Oracle games like some of the best. Zelda-
Yeah, Oracle
She
Ages
on
and
that
Seasons.
good right now, bro.
Yeah,
Some people consider the Oracle games some of the best games of all time. I think they're like actually pretty good. I want a remake of the
Right.
Oracle games, even though they look good to this day. Though the Oracle games look
But
good.
yeah, going back to Breath of the Wild though, like, you know, the dungeons weren't that great. The final boss was so easy.
Easy.
So easy, bro.
Hey, wait,
And also-
yeah,
the boss was super easy.
And
The open world was
Ether.
empty.
I'll say
Hold on.
this too.
Hey,
The enemy.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though.
What?
How Ocarina of Time, like our generation, I think Breath of the Wild is.
Oh,
just
for
like-
sure, yeah. Oh, bro,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
this
most
generation's
definitely.
Ocarina of Time for sure.
I think that's what it like. How we
Yeah.
just said the whole Persona thing.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it is. Because Breath of the Wild got so many people who don't even fuck with Nintendo or Zelda.
Yeah.
Period.
Zelda.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
comes
yeah.
to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
But I
gonna
think these kids growing up now
I'm
thinking
gonna
about
finish off with one
Breath of the
more.
Wild was the best game of all time.
Yeah,
You feel-
yeah, the Breath of Zelda game.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna
Prez.
name
Go ahead,
one
Prez.
more overrated Zelda series, Zelda game, Skyward Sword. That's
I
all
don't
gotta
think
say.
so.
I don't think that's overrated.
Because
A lot of people hate Skyward
yeah, a
Sword.
lot of
dude.
people do not like Skyward Sword. Bro.
lot of people
I
hate
don't like
it.
Skyward
Or
Sword. I
essential
just think
shit,
it's. I think people
yeah,
praise it a little too
essentially
much.
shit,
for what
yeah,
it is.
Cause, bro,
I
hey,
hate
when I gotta play the game like this,
You look like a fucking,
Like,
you look like
come
a
on, bro.
fucking retard holding your Wii remote in your fucking hair.
Yeah, it was
Fucking white
bad.
lady,
It was-
fucking
Yeah,
Hey,
fucking-
I
I don't think it's overrated.
I remember my
because
mom
It was
coming
really
in the living
bad,
room.
I feel that same way though. You know.
Bro, I remember my mom came in the living room, bro. I was doing Skyward Strike.
Oh my god,
Slapped me
bro.
on the hand.
She disowned you, bro. She was like, "You're no
She was
longer."
trying to give me a high five, bro. She thought I was giving her a
Oh,
high five.
she gave you a high five, cuz.
I was look, I'm in that bitch like this. My mom said, I'm like, oh,
Mom, I'm playing.
Skyward Sword, I think it's overrated because like I didn't like the fact that you only literally visited three areas.
it's literally only three areas.
Three areas, like 4
But-
or 5
Yeah.
times. And don't even get me started on the fucking what was that big monster's name again? I forgot his name.
The
Oh,
fucking
The
the
imprisoned?
the
imprisoned,
You have to
the
fight that
prison.
thing fucking 10 times.
Hey,
dude, dog.
but can we all? But we all agree that all agree Skyward Sword has some of the best dungeons and best bosses in the series.
It had some really good dungeons and bosses.
The sister
I
boss
really
was my
did.
favorite.
I can think of two bosses and two dungeons that are
The water cistern?
The one in the pirate
Yeah.
ship.
the water sister, that fucking, you know what I'm talking about, the fucking statue. with the fucking sword
with all the swords and
boss
shit.
fight.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Demise
yeah.
Yeah, that's a great boss fight.
too.
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
boss
yeah.
fight.
Too.
That fucking I remember when I first played it and you was fighting. You had to like beat that shit on top of the giant fish. I forgot what it's called. The flying
Oh,
fish. or whatever.
that fucking
That
parasite
shit
thing.
was crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
bro,
yeah,
that shit
yeah,
was
yeah.
crazy, dude.
And Fee is like the worst companion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he sucks.
People
I don't
hate
like
it,
What?
bro.
And I-
People
that's
hate
fucking-
it, bro.
I
She
hated
got worse than
Girahim.
Navi though.
I hated Girahim too.
what-
I think Girahim was.
I didn't like Girahim. I hated that they make you repeat. It's so many
Repeat
fights
boss,
that game.
repeat fights. Yeah.
Like it's like they just ran out of ideas.
They're like, oh, bro, who do we have for the fire temple? Fire temple, fucking.
And I feel like if it was normal controls that gave me,
I think it would've been better.
The fact
I
that you
hate the
had to
motion
play
control.
like this
yeah.
made that game so much harder to actually.
But you
I
see
didn't
all
really
this
mind the
shit?
motion controls that much. It wasn't terrible. It was just kind of whatever.
It was just pointless, dude. Like they went with that weak so bad.
Yeah.
Skyward Sword could be ranked so much higher if it wasn't for that. I promise
I
you.
mean, it just wasn't the motion controls though, bro. Like we said, like you only go to 3 areas, repeat boss fights,
True.
you know, shit like that.
But like I said, some of the best battles, some of the best boss battles,
boss fights
some
are
of the
pretty
best
good.
There was definitely some unique
that
boss battles.
upgrade, that upgrade system, bro. That upgrade system.
Oh,
was
with the
fucking-
shields and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
all that shit.
Why wasn't that in Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the
fucking
Wild
never
2,
know.
cuz I don't know.
All the shit that you collect, you would think that they would want that upgrade system, bro. Like not like make weapons unbreakable, but like increase durability.
Can y'all hear me?
and shit like that. Like,
Yeah,
do
we can hear
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Do
It was
something,
this, it was
bro.
this game that introduced stamina.
Stamina.
Stamina bar, yeah.
Oh, well, the stamina.
I kind of
Skyward
didn't like
Sword
the
is trash.
stamina in Skyward
The stamina
Sword,
in
bro.
Everyone
Skyward
hates the
Sword, bro.
stamina
Oh,
bar.
No, it was implemented better in Breath of the Wild though.
yeah, bro. You know
I
how many
think the Breath of the Wild
times
stamina
like
bar is
I
better.
would fight the fucking that first boss in the fire thing, the rolling eyeball, and I'll be
Yeah.
running up the hill, bro. Run out of body every time. Like that stamina shit is so trash.
What happened to the
That
Smash
boss was
gameplay?
basically just King Dodongo though.
I submitted my highlights. I don't know if they were able to win or not.
No, we're gonna put it into the next one. We've had this video for like 4 weeks.
Yeah, but William's a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah.
Fucking William, bro.
Daniel says, "Why are we back to Mario Kart?" Oh, it's because we looped back. We
Yeah, loop back. It's
we
2 hours.
looped-
Because William really wants you to see his
we do-
gameplay.
So
It's 2 hours.
we
so-
do need to move on to our next topic because
Yeah.
this one's going to be pretty big.
The next topic is gonna be a good one. And we're gonna do top. We have 3 more questions, but the next one's gonna be the end of the gaming section part. Top 5 favorite games of all time for everyone.
I say,
Okay.
can two people go? Can 2 people go on this topic and skip it? Because I feel like we all said the same thing.
We should
No,
probably,
I
we
don't-
should probably
I
move
don't
faster.
think
with
our
I don't
that.
think
top
so.
five games are the same.
Yeah, we already said it. Yeah, let's just
Yeah,
move past that.
Yeah, let's
move.
move past that.
You know,
Are we really about to go in on anime, bro?
We
Are we
about
really
to.
We don't
about
want
to
to
do
talk
this?
about. I'm gonna say my top 5 favorite games of.
Oh, go ahead,
Go ahead, bro.
go ahead then.
You know, my
Are you
favorite top 5.
trash?
Can I?
My top 5 favorite games of all time. Number 5, Skies of Arcadia Legends. Number 4, Mega Man X. Number 3, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Number
Fantastic.
2, Resident Evil 2 OG and
Trash.
remake. Number
Hell.
1, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
I agree with that list except for 2, bro. Go ahead.
That's it.
I just want to say my top 5 favorite games changes all the time. So even if I made a list, it wouldn't be a definitive list.
Okay, so
Honestly.
Yeah,
Richard.
I have mine.
Go ahead.
Fire Blast.
Okay.
We'll keep that for the next ones, so people have time to play through the new DLC for Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
But we will keep that question in mind. Though.
Go ahead, Tanner.
Yeah, so my number 5, Chrono Trigger. Number 4, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Number 3 is Metal Gear Solid 1. Number 2, Mega Man X. And number 1, Mega Man 3.
Is any of us surprised that he got like 2 Mega Man games in his top 5? Any of us
Yep,
surprised?
I sure do.
Not surprised at all, bro.
Hey, that's fine. I'm done. I'm ready to move on to this next.
Yeah, let's move on.
I'm surprised nobody wants to tell.
It's because, bro.
Okay, I'll go, bro. I'll go.
I'll go too.
I made a list, but it probably changed in like a week.
Number 1, yeah, my shit changed all the 1 to all forever.
You're not
was
consistent,
Ocarina of
so
Time, bro. It got me into video games. Number 1 is Ocarina of Time. Number 2, Breath of the Wild, Persona 5. Number 4, bro, y'all gonna hate me, but Crystal Chronicles, bro. I fucking love that game, bro.
Okay, next person.
All right, now Jay's off the podcast, bro.
No. When he like
Hey,
He didn't even
this
listen to
gonna
number 5.
surprise y'all, bro. This gonna surprise y'all, bro. But I think God of War is like my number 5 game of all
that's
time.
fine, bro. God of War is
That's crazy. That God of War
God of War
Good
game,
game,
bro.
bro.
Fantastic.
One game of the year, bro.
fantastic game. But let's do this anime shit, bro.
Yeah, let's move on.
Well, William wanted to
Alright.
say his.
Oh, go ahead, William.
Oh, go ahead, William. Go ahead, bro.
I don't need booted out the podcast, so let's just skip to the next topic.
No, let's go ahead, Will.
Okay,
Nobody wants to
here,
hear
I'll-
the top 5.
I'll say
don't
mine
worry,
real
William. You're still booted, bro.
quick. My number.
I got nothing to lose. I'll just say it real
Yeah,
quick.
let Richard go, man.
Go ahead,
get to
bro.
the next topics.
My number 5 is Halo 2, 4 Crash 2, 3 Mario World, 2 Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and number 1 Mother 3.
Only one
Hey.
Sonic. I'm surprised, bro.
Mother three,
I tried to have diversity in my list.
True.
Yeah.
Nah, Sonic's just trash, bro.
Okay, George.
Good man, Richard.
George, you son of a bitch.
You are no longer dead to me.
Whoever
Well, go ahead, William. Go ahead, William.
I say top 5 for me would be Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I love that game on my Xbox One.
choice.
Star Fox Assault, best Star Fox game ever. I also really love Halo Reach. It's my personal favorite Halo game. Top 3, baby. Star Wars Battlefront. The classic first 2 ones are the second spot in the Mario Kart series. Is number 1.
Nice.
This
That's cheating.
This nigga said the theory.
The series.
I think we can just assume it's
All of
8
the
Deluxe.
games. Alright.
So I can't put them in order, but I'm just gonna list the 5 that are
Fire Emblem 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Fire Emblem 1, 2, 3, 4,
Super
5,
Smash
6,
Brothers, Super Smash Brothers, all Super Smash.
all the series.
So
Tekken 2, Tekken 3.
Go ahead, Cliff. Go ahead.
Come on,
so
Yeah.
Melee is my favorite
Like
Smash
respect.
game. My Legend of the Dragoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The first Resident Evil.
Mm.
Metal Gear
Over
Solid
2?
3.
Ooh, 5.
And of course Ocarina of Time. But my honorable mention, and I'm gonna put them together, is Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn and
I
Path
know
of
it.
Radiance.
Good shit.
Cool.
That's pretty
I
good.
represent Mike.
Alright, what about George?
Go ahead, George. Might as well, bro.
Ninja Suit Larry better be on here.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is
2.5.
right after.
So Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3.
Every one
It's
of
not-
them,
it's not-
but
it's not in any
freaking
It's not in
Cody.
any particular order, but obviously Kingdom Hearts 2. I'd say Sunshine. I guess would be one of my favorites. I really love that game. I'd say Ocarina of Time. It's fucking obvious. Breath of the Wild, and then one more would be. I'd say
Kingdom Hearts again.
Kingdom Hearts again, bro.
it's so hard to limit.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
It constantly
It would be hard for me
bro.
to limit to just 5 for every genre.
Well, I
like,
mean,
Yeah.
my list,
5
that's my top
period.
5 of all time, right there. Like, that's my top 5.
Oh, well.
Like,
Bro, tomorrow, my list gotta run out
it
of
might be. Oh, you know what? I'll say Persona 4 Golden. Persona 4 Golden.
Hell yeah, my man. Okay, maybe not Golden.
But
Golden's
What?
way
Golden was the
Why not
coronation.
Golden?
it was way better than the original. What the man? Richard, you're a Sonic fan, bro. Don't even.
Yo, that last dungeon is complete garbage.
If you
He
play
based
the
the
game,
whole game off one day.
Yeah, KH2 is definitely Kingdom Hearts 2 is my game. I think it's pretty much everybody's favorite Kingdom Hearts game.
yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Mine
you
is-
know what? Can we do
Isn't
this
it
next
good?
week and we compile a top 15 list, bro?
Let's go.
I felt rushed with this.
Wait,
I really did
shit.
feel rushed with this.
I mean,
Yeah, that should be our homework, bro. Homework.
I mean, my top five is not
we can do
changing.
we'll do top 10, but if we have actual topics where I don't know if we're gonna be able to get
yeah,
into.
yeah.
We'll
Let's
see.
Let me ask you this,
Let's
Prez.
get
If
to-
we don't have, if there's not a lot of gaming news next week, can we compile a list of top 15 for next week? 'Cause I know-
top 15, let's
a
go.
lot, bro. Top 10. We'll do
I'll
top 10.
do top 15. Come on, let's be different. Let's be
Can
different.
we do 15, bro?
We'll,
Bro,
we'll,
it gotta be
we'll try.
15, 15 as
We'll
well.
try. We'll try.
15, bro.
We're
Alright,
gonna
alright,
go
alright.
to the last two
See,
questions.
motherfuckers.
We're gonna go
Hey,
to the last
VC,
two
you want to be on
Alright.
next week, bro?
The last two topics are anime, guys.
We're gonna go into anime because we're all pretty
Oh,
big,
boy.
you know,
This is
degenerates
my
here.
favorite.
Yeah.
This will go on for another
We're all
hour. bro.
degenerates, guys.
So, name some, recommend some animes that you would that have other people watch that they haven't watched. Like name some of your
I'd
favorite animes, basically.
Asabi. That'd be a great one to watch,
Ooh,
everybody.
hey, why?
Bro, that
I got
anime is so fun.
Why?
That's
I'm gonna say Toradora just to mess with
Oh,
her.
just
Hey,
Hey, Toradora's pretty good, man. I actually enjoyed that
I
series.
like Toradora too, bro.
I just like reminding Prez about Toradora
I
because
like
he
He
has
still never finished it.
I know.
Darling in the face, I did not like that VC, bro.
I'm never
I
gonna
couldn't get
finish
into it, bro.
I'm
Toradora
never
ever
finishing
again.
it, cuz.
even though she the number one waifu one.
I'm never.
I want to recommend.
She's basically a lolly.
I want to
Talk about
recommend.
waifu.
Hey,
your top
I want to
five.
recommend.
that.
I want to recommend Kakegurui, bro. D-Rail is with me, bro. Kakegurui is just so
I need to
fucking.
finish that, bro, for sure.
Everybody, hold on, bro. Hold up, bro.
All slice of life is trash. Damn,
Is that? Did Amy say that? Yeah, she did.
you did say that, bro.
Amy said that, so of course. But an anime.
I gotta get the art, bro. Had to get the art, bro.
I'd say an anime that I'm watching right now is pretty good that I recommend is Inspector.
Oh, that is pretty good.
I like that show.
I've heard good things.
Yeah.
Everybody should watch this fucking show right here, bro.
I'm like,
This fucking show is fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Kakegurui, bro. You can watch the anime, the live action on Netflix, bro. It doesn't matter. The live action on Netflix, bro, is so fucking good.
Oh,
Domestic
God.
Girlfriend, trash. Domestic Girlfriend,
No,
actually
Domestic
pretty-
Girlfriend's
Actually,
a
pretty.
great show.
V-Sips, why would you watch that show?
Oh, what have you said?
Oh,
Oh, interspecies reviewers. Damn.
Okay, can we just get the elephant out of the room since the question is coming up? Can y'all just say that y'all hate One Piece already? Just to
Okay,
get it
so
out.
One Piece
We'll
is
do
so.
Please do.
I gotta do that.
Because I know it was coming. Can we just get rid of it?
No,
right now?
close. We gotta wait until the question, bro.
We gotta
Yeah, let's, okay. Can I go next?
Oh, he's done.
He left, cuz.
Hey, don't tell me when to spew my hate, nigga. Go ahead.
Alright,
Hey,
go.
say you like it first, and then I'll say it.
Let's do some ones that let's recommend some of our favorite
Yeah,
animes.
yeah, let's recommend
Some
Inspector.
of my
Okay.
favorite animes. Watch Erased.
Erased is
anime.
fantastic.
really
So
But I feel
good.
like we're naming anime that people know
The
about.
Mel-
But let's
The
let's go
Melancholy
like
Haruhi
super
Suzumiya, one of
obscure.
my favorite animes of all time.
Yes,
Watch
people,
that
let's
one.
go super.
I like
what's
that
a
one
super
too.
obscure?
Fire.
What's a super obscure one, bro? Super obscure.
Another great
Super-
one, Seraph of the End. Another great fucking anime. Beyond the
I didn't
Boundaries.
like. I didn't like.
Beyond the Boundaries, so
Don't
good.
you fucking dare
Beyond
say
the
Mysterious Girlfriend
Boundaries.
X.
Beyond the Boundaries,
Mysterious
so
Girlfriend
good.
X, bro.
Can't
trust dub boys. X, bro. Well, I like dub. Naruto dub is.
But yeah, that's a few of my favorites. I mean, School Live is good too.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah.
that one. That's a great one.
Classroom of the Elite is really good too. I like that.
Laugh at me right now, bro. 4 days. Good answer. Don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
I muted Jay before you said that shit. So.
Bro, School Days is
Psychopath.
Psychopath is so good too, bro.
Psychopath's trash, bro.
Fire.
Don't listen to Jay,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay. I have two
I'm
series that
going
I want to
my
recommend.
personal, right? I'm
Go
going
ahead.
to
You
my-
guys can get it
Alright,
out of the
go
way.
ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
Boomer. Okay.
Is one of Astro Boy?
No. No, God, no. I have two. Okay. Slayers. Slayers is a fantastic series. Everyone should watch it.
I
It's
don't know,
great
bro. That
comedy,
sounds-
great action.
That sounds
Demon
very-
Slayer? No, that one's overrated, bro.
No, it's just called Slayers.
No, I know what you're talking about. I know the show.
That sounds
Yeah,
very
okay.
That's not
Google.
old,
Okay.
bro. Oh, bro.
Yeah, and the other one, The Mysterious Play, Fushigi Yugi. It is a great romantic / action anime. It's 52 episodes. Like, I remember being completely gripped by this series from beginning to end. Like, I could not stop watching it until the very end. Can't recommend it enough. It's an older series,
Not seeing Goblin.
but seriously, watch the series.
I'm not seeing Goblin. Y'all should watch Black Clover. That's pretty.
Trash.
No. Okay, Black Clover, terrible beginning. It's fucking trash at the beginning. Awful beginning. It gets way better once you meet the Black Bulls. Like, seriously, stick it out. It gets a lot better.
Are you caught up yet?
Fairy Tail was better.
Not completely caught up. No, not yet.
Black Clover is fucking nuts right now, dog.
Oh,
Don't.
It's
They're still fighting elves. We're still fighting elves. We're in Elf Town right now. That's where I'm
No
at.
spoilers, bro. No spoilers.
No
Just talk
spoilers,
about
no
what-
no, yeah, no spoilers, guys. No
No
spoilers.
spoilers.
What about
Yeah.
you, William?
15 episodes of Black Clover are trash.
I'd say Parasite is also a good one. Parasite.
Parasite's good.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Parasite the Maxim. That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good
I don't
one.
like that one.
I like that one a lot.
I like that one.
I'm going through my Crunchyroll right now, boy.
I'd say a good or a decent isekai one would be Log Horizon. That one.
I didn't like Love Horizon too much.
Really?
honestly.
Yeah, it's good,
I didn't like
but it's a
season two. I
slower
didn't like-
pace show.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
I didn't like season 2
Yeah.
was dark.
Season 2 was pretty bad. Yeah, for sure.
Season 1 is
If you
better.
guys like slice of life anime and old school gaming, High Score Girl. Seriously, go check that out on Netflix.
And I will agree with Tyner on that one. That's
Hey,
actually
bro,
great.
Lucina, don't say Toradora. Let's stop saying that.
Stop saying Toradora.
Don't bring that anime up, man.
just to have press subscribe.
The best anime, bro.
Can we get a fucking real life, bro?
Real life. Oh well, they ended real life.
Real life's okay. I like real
Ended
life
it,
enough.
bro?
They ended
Yeah,
it.
it's done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's done.
How did they end? What?
You gotta
You
watch
have
the
to show another great
OVAs.
one.
Watch the OVAs.
Oh my god, bro. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
if this one
Hey,
is
I got
underrated,
one, bro.
but
I got
Devil's
one,
a
bro.
Good idea, Vinny.
I enjoy
See,
Devil as a part-timer.
High
Devil's
school,
Devil's
That's a
Part
good show.
Timer is a good one.
high school prodigies have it easy even.
Oh
in-
my,
bro.
that show
Trash.
is so bad, bro.
Okay.
That slime show,
Fantastic.
reincarnated reincarnated slime,
That
Garbage.
show was garbage. Too.
garbage.
Are we moving on? So we moving on to the next thing?
Orisuki?
Fire.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, I think we're still on recommendations.
Persona 5, the animation? Even though you should play the game, but
Do we
still.
count that?
The anime is pretty good too. I like the opening in the anime.
I don't know.
Hey, Naruto, straight up, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say, dog. Naruto.
Anyone else want to do their recommendations before we move on to that next?
If I recommend it, does it have to be like something that came out recently?
The regular.
I recommend an old school anime,
some
dude.
Some of your favorite animes. Recommend it.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, okay, so it doesn't go with against the second question. All right, so I would definitely recommend. I'm gonna name off a couple new ones. So the first one we get out of the way, Demon Slayer. I love it. So much fun.
Demon Slayer.
Okay, can I go next?
No, wait. Also, I think Babylon's a pretty good new series that came out recently. It's like
Watch
you
that one.
never seen Babylon?
Babylon?
It's like it talks about like crimes and everything. I think Dr. Stone's pretty chill.
I heard Dr.
Hell
Stone's
no.
pretty good, actually.
Yeah, Dr. Stone's really
Yeah.
chill.
I can't watch that shit, bro.
I
And
heard Dr. Stone.
now I'm gonna go retro mode. So I think Code Geass, Cowboy
Of
Bebop.
course.
Cowboy
Code,
Bebop.
Code Geass, bro. Code Geass, fucking fire, boy.
Fire, let's go, Jake.
Oh, wait,
Code
I
Geass is
got,
really good.
I got one more.
What's up?
I got one more to recommend. It's another old school series. It is the original Isekai series, El Hazard: The Mysterious World. Check it out. Good stuff.
I think I
And then
actually.
my final recommendation is Casher Sin. That's a very classic one too.
Oh,
I like.
Okay, I got one more. Can I say it?
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
yeah, you can say it.
Recommend
This is
all
my
you guys want,
this
bro.
is my fire. This is my favorite anime of all. Guilty Crown, bro. It goes Guilty Crown 1, Guilty Crown 1,
I
and
totally forgot about that one. It was
I need
so
to
good.
watch
Guilty Crown 1 and Code Geass 2, bro.
Yeah.
Watch those, bro. They are fucking amazing, bro.
I haven't
love
watched
it.
Guilty Crown, but I heard Guilty Crown is really good.
It's
You know,
really
you
good.
know what's
I love
also
it. I love
a
it.
pretty good one? Recovery of an MMO junkie.
That one's good.
That's
one's
pretty
good.
Yeah, I like
Amy,
that.
hey, can we ban Amy now? Oh no.
What'd she say?
And where,
Let me tell you. Let me tell you how much.
Fire.
Let me tell you how much I love.
Lelouch's
How much
trash.
I love. How much I love Code Geass, bro. I told my
Geass is
mom that
really
when I have kids, I'm gonna name my son Lelouch and I'm gonna name my daughter Euphemia, bro.
Jesus.
I got another good old school one. Video Girl Eye. Another great like slice of life anime.
Another good one. Ranma Half.
Yes,
So
yeah,
what?
that's a good one. Definitely check out Ranma 1/2.
Love Hina.
That's good
Another
stuff.
Great one.
Love Hina's good.
Another great
one's
one.
pretty good.
Another great one. Azumanga Dial, dog.
Oh,
Go
but yeah,
watch
Azumanga Dial, sweet.
is fucking
Oh,
absolutely
that's
fantastic,
fire.
dude. Fucking, that is a great anime.
Onohana, bro. That shit makes me
Onohana,
cry,
yeah,
bro.
Onohana
That
is
shit makes me
fucking
cry,
really-
bro.
really good. Yeah, Onohana's really sad.
bro. I can't get into Madoka Magic.
Madoka Magica's
Oh,
trash.
you
I
know
don't
what's
like
pretty
it.
good? She,
I enjoyed Madoka Magica.
Chihaya-Furu, bro. That's pretty good.
I heard that's a good one too.
Chihaya-Furu is pretty good.
What else? There's
You know what anime I think is overrated? Oh,
Who's got the TV on in the background?
Go ahead, Rich.
I'll list off two since we're running out of time. My two are Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Oh, that
And
Oh my god, of course. Why do we let Richard go? Why do we let this nigga go?
that's a good show. If you
actually
like
not bad. It's
if you like Monogatari, it's basically that, but like a lighter version of
it's not
that.
bad.
The Monogatari season?
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I want to say
And my-
shout out to Prez for not saying
Please recommend a
JoJo.
normal one.
And my other one is Little Witch Academia.
That's a good one.
Okay, I respect that one.
I respect it.
I like
Little Witch's cute, but I've seen like the first like 7 episodes and it hasn't like really grasped me yet. Is there a reason why I should keep watching, Richard?
Yeah, because it's good.
It's funny. It's pretty funny too.
Yeah, it's funny.
Amy said Bunny Girl's trash.
Death March to a Parallel World rap.
Death Parade,
No.
another good one.
That's a pretty good one.
Death Parade, you guys watch Seeing Get Death Parade? That's another great one.
Data Live, I like Data Live.
Dead Alive season 1 was good. Everything else was
Dead
good.
Alive season 1 was
everything
really
after
good,
season 1 is.
If you want to watch an ultra cute diabetes-induced series, My Love Story is an amazing series.
Yeah, that's
No Game, No Life. No Game, No Life. Where the fuck
No
is?
game, no life.
No game, never happening. Season
Never
2.
Life.
A certain magical index and
Certain Magical Index.
A certain scientific. Those are great.
My Romantic Teen Comedy. I think that's
Ooh, that's a good one right there too.
That's a good
See,
one.
my man, my brother George, he got the good taste. Man, he got the, you know.
Bro.
Okay, we're gonna get to the next one.
Let's go.
Did Clueless
The
mention
final
something?
topic.
Oh, Clues, you
Clueless, go ahead, Clueless.
I just put it in chat. Fate Apocrypha. I think.
Oh
is
hell yeah!
really good.
Astafo's the best character.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
I need to watch.
Lupin the Third. I
Lupin
love
the Third is
Lupin
good.
the
That's
Third.
Oh, Limit's a good series. I like it.
Oh, hang on. Clueless, I gotta say, I think Fate Zero is a bit better than Apocrypha.
I can agree.
Oh yeah, Fate.
I
Yeah.
can agree.
Zero,
Yeah.
Phase Zero.
Bro, Fate Zero.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Excel World. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
Pretty good.
Nobody said Fire.
Yeah, Excel.
Fire Force is good. I like Fire Force.
I love Fire
You know
Force.
what's
Dr.
you know what's the
Stone.
guilty pleasure? I think I've mentioned this before. My guilty pleasure anime.
Bro, Citrus, bro. We talked about
Citrus,
this so many
baby.
times.
Hey,
Citrus, baby.
I love Citrus, bro.
Hey.
I hate that I love
Citrus.
Citrus.
Look,
Citrus,
the homies put me on that shit. That shit is really.
It's good,
Citrus.
bro. Watch
Citrus.
Citrus is really
Alright,
good.
dog.
Hey, you know what else is funny as fuck? Cause you probably know what I'm about to say, bro. Do you love your mom and her
Oh
two?
yeah, bro.
I told you that
That's
was
another
hilarious, bro.
isekai one, bro.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's
hilarious.
so funny.
Okay, one last old school pick. Martian successor to Desco. It's a great parody mecha anime series.
I mean,
Hey, I
bro, you old school through and through, bro. Through and through.
Bro, anime,
Yeah, I got-
video games, all that.
So I have a recommendation that aired last year, but I didn't hear a lot of people talking about it. And it's really good. It's called Kono Oto Tomer.
I never heard of that one.
I never heard of that one either.
I never heard.
It's a really good show.
What genre is it?
It's kind of like slice of life romance.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay.
Did anybody say
So we're ready to move on to the final.
Yeah, someone.
And then my
that.
final take will probably Black Butler and Blue Exorcist.
Yeah,
Oh,
Blue Exorcist.
I've been meaning to watch
I
Black
heard that
Butler.
one in a long time.
Blue Exorcist fire.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Konosuba is one of the first ones. Yeah,
Oh,
right?
Konosuba.
Oh yeah, I think
Everyone knows
Konosuba
Konosuba.
is just universally
Yeah,
loved.
yeah,
Universal,
people
fucking-
know.
Yeah, Konosuba is amazeballs. It's really good.
Yeah, but everyone's seen that, so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't really need to
yeah.
recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would recommend Konosuba to. But it's
Yeah,
so.
but I think everyone's pretty much seen that, so it's just kind of like everyone's seen it. But this one right here is
Controversial.
It's probably gonna get a few people's feathers, fucking.
Just let me have it, bro.
Name some overrated
Just
anime.
let me have
What is some overrated
Shit,
anime?
Neon Genesis Evangelion is trash. It is garbage. Fuck that series, bro. Oh my
You know what?
god.
Well, I'm gonna name a series that's overrated to me, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Don't say it, bro.
Mob Psycho 100.
Overrated, bro.
Overrated.
Damn.
Oh,
One
get
Punch
this
Man.
nigga out of here, bro.
Trash.
One Punch Man, the most overrated anime
One
of fucking
Piece.
all time.
Big trash.
I knew you were gonna talk about One Piece. Like,
Naruto.
just get it out of the way, bro.
Garbage.
Please.
One Piece is trash.
Naruto, old school Naruto was good, but
Naruto
it
is
became
good.
garbage.
Naruto Shippuden is Naruto. The original Naruto is Naruto
Okay, so the way I talk about Naruto is
Naruto Shippuden is trash, bro.
Shippuden is good.
I like all of Doji Naruto. I like Naruto Shippuden all the way up to Pain Naruto. After Pain Naruto, I don't like it.
True. After Pain
After
necessary.
Pain Naruto, it really went downhill.
Bro, it's because they rushed the whole Great Ninja War. They rushed that whole thing, like, and then they did it
after the Great
entire
Ninja.
season of let's live out this anime as if we were going by what was in Jiraiya's book. Like, what was the point of that, bro? Why?
And I would say
all the ninjas stopped acting like ninjas, and they're all like just wizards now. Like they're just throwing around like fireballs and shit.
Naruto fucked itself up because basically, like, this is why I don't like Boruto kind of. Because
Amy said that's why you read the manga.
the villains in Boruto are so pointless. Because Naruto
Shippuden
is the
has 10 bucks
strongest ninja to ever fucking live, bro. He can
Can
literally
we get a ninja
everybody.
anime series where the ninjas actually act and fight like ninjas?
What do you
Please.
mean, bro? The Great Ninja War is where it fucked up, but it's still a good series, so.
I got a controversial one, and I love this show. I think My Hero is really overrated.
My
No,
Hero,
get the fuck
I
out.
love it
No,
too. I love
My
it.
Hero's
It's overrated.
definitely
You know
overrated,
what's the
bro.
overrated one?
no, no,
Demon Slayer is
hell no.
overrated.
Hey, Demon
Hold
Slayer
on.
is
Since
overrated, but
since
Demon
I
Slayer is
knew a One Piece was coming, and just to take it back to Prez, bro.
good. JoJo trash.
JoJo's
JoJo
hella.
fucking right.
JoJo's not one of my favorite animes of all time.
JoJo's
though.
hella
That shit overrated, bro. That nigga,
JoJo's pretty
I heard that
overrated.
nigga.
I did not-
heard that
I-
nigga
Pretty
OJ
overrated.
OJ was
I'm gonna
saying
say-
that JoJo is one of his favorite animes of all time.
Man,
That's what.
that's
that's
how you know it's
when it comes to
overrated,
anime,
bro.
dog.
That shit trash.
That's how you know it's
Daniel.
overrated.
I gotta
Attack
say,
on Titan.
I
Attack on
started
Titan.
JoJo
One
Part
Piece gets
2.
good at episode 894. Trust me.
I have to say, guys, recently I wanted to try out JoJo, and I booted up JoJo Part 2, and I couldn't fucking stand it. I
Get it.
could.
Yeah, watch part
Everything
three.
that I've heard of. So I've watched the JoJo series. So literally, you have to go to Part 3 before you can enjoy it, and then you have to go back and watch Part 1 and 2.
No, you don't. You could literally
Oh.
skip those.
I just think it's overrated, bro.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, I agree. I do agree. I like JoJo, and I agree it is
Yeah,
extremely
and
overrated.
I agree too because
It's
you know I
super overrated, bro.
JoJo's not my favorite anime. People affiliate JoJo with me. I like JoJo, but it's not my favorite anime of all time. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? JoJo is like, this is what we tell our friend Moni. Me and Richard tell our friend Moni. It's just
Oh
big
God,
buff gay man
Moni,
who
your
pose.
friend, bro.
It's just this big buff gay man who pose. That's what pretty much fucking JoJo is, dude. Fucking flamboyant men. Fucking, but hey,
Like, if you wanted to like laugh at like gay buff men posing, why not just play Cho and Iki instead?
yeah.
No idea what you're talking about.
I don't get that reference, bro.
Actually, I got.
I get that reference, bro.
Can we include Yu-Gi-Oh as an overrated anime?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh,
I
Pokemon.
think the
Pokemon
OG
anime.
series is
Yeah, the
overrated.
anime.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
Yu-Gi-Oh
It's good.
is overrated. Like the
It's
anime
good.
itself is overrated.
Anime-
I like the card
I
game, but
love Digimon.
anime is trash.
Oh, the
Never-
Digimon
I
anime?
I always
Digimon
loved the
is
Digimon
really
anime.
good.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Digimon is really good.
we all agree that Bleach is trash, right?
Oh, Bleach is big trash.
Bleach is garbage, bro.
Big trash.
Dude,
Bro,
Yeah.
Bleach literally is a show of how many
Filler.
ass pulls can I do, bro. That's literally
That's
what
kinda
Bleach
true,
is,
actually.
bro. Like, how many
you
ass
can
pulls
literally,
is there?
bro. You can literally watch like 10% of the episodes and watch all of Bleach, bro.
Cause you know it's just gonna be an ass pull.
Like,
Okay.
There's so many fights that
Bleach is
Ichigo
so
should have lost,
trash.
bro. Let's be real, bro. Let's be completely real here.
he levels up way too fast, bro. Like the
And for
first
no
arc,
reason,
my
like,
big thing
you
was
can
like-
see sometimes
the
in like
first
in
arc,
animes
bro.
where it's like they have like training portions or like they're learning.
yes, bro, for no reason. Bro, this
literally,
nigga had one day, bro. The
like,
first
oh wait, I can do this now. Like,
Bro, the
oh
first
my
arc,
God.
bro. You remember the first arc? The fucking chick took him and said, "Let me train." In one day, he'd be ready to.
Yes, yo.
Or in 3 days, she said, or something like that, bro. It still don't make no fucking sense.
No,
This nigga-
My biggest
this
beef
nigga
with
said
Bleach is like,
the number one Soul Reaper, bro. He said in 3 days he'd be ready to. This nigga just started Soul Reaping yesterday.
my biggest beef with Bleach is Ichigo. There were so many fights where guys should have like straight up died, and they miraculously lived somehow, and that just fucking pissed me off. Like nobody dies in the series.
That's
It
the
makes
definition
no
of a shonen.
Yeah.
Shonens always live.
No,
Shonen
it's
characters always
the villains too. The villains are like the captains all lived. Even
That's
like
for sure. All of them live, bro. All of them. He killed like niggas. Nobody.
Nope.
In that first arc, bro, nobody died. Like, hell was supposed to die. This nigga comes through killing people, bro. Like, when he fought, I forgot to get the dude with the long, his sword, he can create multiple swords that come down and stab niggas. The only how they justify this nigga winning is because somehow Ichigo is part fucking, what do they call them? What do they call those things? I was about to say Heartless, like it's Kingdom Hearts. Cool, you know what I'm talking about? What do they call those things? Hollow.
Hollow.
He's part Hollow, bro. How?
I think that they
I have no fucking clue. What's that in the background?
That's Chelsea.
That's Chelsea.
Fucking bro.
She's on a phone.
Overrated.
No sense, bro.
Dragon Ball, bro.
I got another over.
Dragon Ball Z for
Hey.
sure. Yeah.
Can somebody please
Dragon
link
Ball's
Adrian
overrated.
Yeah,
the link?
okay,
okay. Dragon Ball Z, when it comes to the original series, like that pacing be damned for that series.
Of course,
The only way to rewatch that series is Kai,
Yeah,
because it
yeah.
cuts out so much fat.
Honestly, the whole at this point in my lifetime,
The whole
I would say
Dragon
the
Ball
whole
Z is
thing of Dragon
overrated.
Ball is
Oh,
overrated.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
The whole
Bro,
thing is
there's-
overrated.
There's like fucking so many goddamn games with Dragon Ball Z, bro.
Yeah,
It's the same story every time too.
Oh, we going back to games, bro? Dragon Ball Z Sonic. Dragon Ball ever fuck.
But another.
I think we can all agree that Sword Art's pretty overrated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an
facts,
obvious.
bro.
That's
Not
an
only
obvious.
overrated, it's complete trash, bro.
Bro,
Fuck
the first,
Sword
how do they split up that first season of Sword Art? Is it seasons or parts?
The first season was Ironclad and then the Fairy World.
Fair.
The
Yeah.
first season of Ironclad is amazing. That
I
fairy
think
shit.
GTO is the best arc to me.
You
Gale
think
Online.
I think Mother Rosario was the best arc.
Mother Rosario was fantastic too.
I think
you know what?
Sword Art Online was
Sword Art
garbage
Online is
since the
extremely
first
overrated,
intro
but you all
popped
cannot
up.
say you guys did not watch all of Sword Art Online. The first 2 seasons at least.
I watched the
I
whole
saw the
thing.
first season.
I watched the whole thing.
I watched the whole. I've even was reading
You watched the-
Alicization.
yeah.
I've even played the
Alicization
game.
was actually hard. Alicization is
To be
really
honest, I
good.
played the games too. Yeah.
God, we're all
We-
garbage.
I know. Bro. We're all stupid. But yeah. Sword
Remember
Art.
overrated anyway.
I also think Attack on Titan's overrated.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan
I
is
think-
super.
Yeah, I
overrated.
don't like Attack on
popular
Titan.
anime,
I
you
think
could
it's
say
I think it just
is-
took too long. It's
is
just taking
overrated
too
at
long,
this
dude. From
The
season 1
first
to
season was
2,
good. The first season was
Season
good.
2 was
Okay.
fire.
Yeah.
So you ever seen
All right.
season 2 was fire, dog.
I think Gintama is.
I have
Gintama's cool.
I have-
Gintama has good screenshots.
Y'all might hate me for this, but I think Hunter x Hunter.
I agree. I agree with Jay.
I don't. How is it overrated?
I got one that's probably gonna get me fucking crucified.
Hunter is fucking amazing,
Bro,
wait. Hunter x Hunter is fucking amazing, bro.
Wait.
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't say it was. I just said I think it's overrated.
How is it overrated?
It's so many parts of that anime.
Overrated.
First off,
Bro.
if you don't watch the 2011,
y'all sounded real haterish over there.
Over anime.
I know, right?
Right or wrong.
Okay, I've got one that'll get me. That's gonna get me
About
crucified.
the 2011 remake, that I don't think that's overrated at all.
How is that
No,
overrated?
I said that not the old one. The old is garbage.
Okay.
Of course it was. That's why it got remade.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the new one is not that much better.
Oh no! That's not true at all.
That is not.
Oh,
That
no,
is not
that's
true
not
at all.
That shit is boring,
Most
bro.
of the
Hunter x
story
Hunter is
changed.
boring, bro.
I'll agree
Hunter
with
x
you.
Hunter is not boring.
It's slow.
Hunter x Hunter is boring.
It's
Boring.
slow. It's slow in
It's
the
boring.
beginning.
I think it's boring. I agree.
I think that basketball is overrated, bro.
Kuroko no Basket's good, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
And also,
I
Jay,
got one that's gonna.
Food Wars is starting to get to the point where it's over.
Food Wars is trash, bro. I don't like the over exaggerations of like orgasms when they're eating food.
What
bro. I
are
don't
you
like
talking
that.
about? Food Wars?
I respect that one, Press. That one's
Food Wars is overrated.
Julio was like Jay and Prez are trash.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Bro, Hunter x Hunter is over.
Can you guys hear me?
Wait. Let me ask Jay. Bro, Jay, what episode did you watch to, bro? What?
I got to.
Two.
I got all the way. No. I got all the
Episode
way.
5 and I stopped.
And I
Y'all never gonna get enough.
Okay, guys. I got one that's gonna probably get you to crucify me.
Tommy, that
They ran
has
out
to
the
do with how
cave.
the
They ran out the
show is going.
cave. They did that whole field thing. I got to where he was training with some. Him and what's name were training.
I love you, bitch ass.
I just think it's super slow, bro. It's super
Wait.
boring, bro.
Jay, Clueless.
How far? Hold on, no.
How far did he? Wait, say it again, Jay. So Clueless.
I got past that initial hunters thing. That initial becoming a hunter thing.
So
whatever
wait,
the fuck.
did you watch all of York New City? If you did not watch York New City, do not talk bad about Hunter x Hunter.
And Jay, and the reason why I brought that up.
I'm not saying it's not good, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. If
Bro,
you
when you
ever
say
watch
it's boring,
York
that
New
means
City,
you didn't
you
it's not
experience
good.
Hunter x Hunter.
Overrated, bro. It's overrated, bro.
How overrated when you didn't watch it?
How is
How
it?
can you say it's overrated?
And also,
when you
how
didn't
is it
watch
overrated, bro?
I'm not saying. Okay, leave me alone.
It's boring. I watched the first
But what I'm saying is that Jay, you literally watch Black Clover.
I'm not gonna say my next one.
And you literally say, watch to a certain
Say
episode.
Hunter x Hunter is overrated, bro.
And you
Really?
Bro.
Don't you watch?
Listen,
hold on.
listen, my niggas.
And can I just say, bro, I called that this would happen, bro. I called this.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I did not say that Hunter x Hunter is bad. I like Hunter x. I said it's overrated.
But how?
Is it overrated compared to Fairy Tail and Black Clover?
Fairy Tail is overrated, but I don't really like Fairy Tail.
Oh, now Jay's saying some wrong shit now, huh? Oh, now Jay's not talking sense now. Okay. Now Jay's not talking sense.
For revealing my next pick, because like I'm gonna get worse hate than this.
You don't need to talk. You don't need to talk and stick next podcast.
Go ahead, Tyner.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay, I'm gonna preface this by saying that I like the series. It's good. I enjoy it. Here's the thing, though. When it comes to the filler arcs for Cowboy Bebop, they're fantastic. That's what.
Okay.
That's what. It's amazing.
Get this guy out of here, bro.
No.
For real, this is your last podcast, Tyner?
Listen.
I can't.
All I said is praise so far for Cowboy Bebop. All I said is praise for Cowboy. Cowboy Bebop is best. It has some of the best filler
Man, even
anime.
Nickle's telling you to stop.
Damn. And
I guess I'm.
where did Nickel come from?
The main storyline. When it comes to the main storyline of Spike,
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm trying really hard here, but go ahead, Tyler.
The main storyline for Spike sucks. I hate Vicious the villain.
You suck.
He makes. What the fuck is Vicious? Like, what does he even fucking do? What does he care about? Like, he literally brings a sword to a gunfight. He's a dumb villain. He sucks. He's a terrible fucking villain. I'm sorry.
You know what, Tyler? I think I like FF8 now.
I like FF8 now.
But I preface this by still saying I enjoy a lot of parts of Cowboy Bebop. I don't think it's the best anime ever, though. I think it's incredibly overrated.
It's definitely deserves to be in the top 10.
Amy said we're gonna need to talk. Amy, the reason why we fuck up is we treat this podcast hot, like we just chilling in the Discord every night, every day, every night. This is how we talk every night.
This is literally our interaction.
This is literally our
interaction all the time.
When we not in here on Sundays, like when we in the podcast grouped up together, talking, this is exactly how we act, bro. Tyner will always be trash. Tyner is trash Monday.
No matter what day it is.
No matter what day it is.
Get the fuck out of here.
Monday, Tuesday,
Tyner's
Wednesday,
trash.
365.
Jay is dumb as fuck. Will is a
What? Because I'm not sucking off
A
Cowboy
walking
Bebop's
baseball,
dick? Is that why I'm the trash?
and you're also Boomer Century.
Oh, yeah, that's
bro.
I still said that Cowboy Bebop's a good series,
I mean,
but I'm not
trash,
giving it
bro.
fellatio, so I'm getting hate for it. Bullshit.
I think y'all gonna need to buzz in to talk. Yeah.
we need a buzzer, bro. We need a buzzer.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting.
we should actually. We gotta work.
Okay, so who hasn't gone?
I don't think William's gone.
All right, William, go ahead, bro.
You guys already said like animes that are like overrated. Like I don't really get why people love Attack on Titan personally.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I can get that.
Yeah, I don't
can
like Attack.
understand that.
Yeah.
It's just
I
a
like Attack
show
on Titan.
where it's like let's kill every character for suspense. It's like, dude, don't you're trying to pull a Walking Dead. That's trash. And
I
then,
can agree with that. That's why they're ending on season 4.
Yeah.
Well, the manga's almost done too, though. So that's why
Yeah,
they're ending it.
I
Yeah, it's
mean,
literally
they're
almost-
killing
it's
off
almost done.
everybody. What else are they gonna do?
Yeah, I think it was mostly just the shock factor of when it came out.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Because that's also why people like the first season of Sword Art. It's because when characters die, they die in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also,
But then when you go back, it's fucking garbage.
But Sword Art Online took isekai animes to like the.
yeah, the next level. Pretty
Oh,
much.
speaking of Isekai, I think ReZero is overrated.
Oh,
exact- yeah, big
ReZero's
facts.
just sad.
ReZero.
I don't agree, but you
I
can.
also
You're allowed to
don't-
think
I
that.
mean-
Hey, you think Cowboy Bebop's overrated? Anything you say from now on is fucking never
Is
gonna
invalid,
I
bro?
just don't think it's a good series.
You're dumb, Tyner.
I'm just not sucking its dick. That's all.
I mean, you also
You're
think
dumb.
Mario Sunshine's bad, Final Fantasy is bad. Fucking, you know what I
Just
mean?
listening
Like,
to
fuck
Tyner's
it.
garbage
You know,
opinions.
when you say your
Hey.
when you say your outro tonight, make it the best you can ever do because that's the last one.
Just go watch
fuck?
Kakegurui.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna name one more. I overrated or anime. Just like Deadman Wonderland. I don't like that.
That shit.
I don't like people like it.
That's
I like
I
that
didn't
man
like-
one,
not
man.
I
really
didn't like that.
overrated.
Yeah, is that overrated? I don't hear people talking
Yeah,
about
nobody,
it.
didn't
nobody
like-
talks
I didn't
about
like
Deadman.
I remember when it first aired back when I was in
When
high
they
school.
first aired, it was super
Oh yeah,
hyped up.
bro. Remember all
Well,
those?
because it was like the first new
Bro.
show on Toonami.
Remember all
Way
those
back.
Deadman Wonderland games we were playing? Like, how is it
I
overrated?
just didn't like it personally.
I mean, okay, you don't like it, but it doesn't. I don't know.
Hey, bro. Tonight, I feel like tonight was a very good podcast, guys.
We'll do our.
Yeah, I had a lot of-
I'm still waiting for Jay to tell us why Hunter x Hunter is overrated.
It's boring.
It's boring, bro. What else?
Bro, you like Black Clover,
I've never
bro.
watched Hunter x Hunter, so
Bro,
I have no
Jay,
knowledge.
didn't you admit, bro?
Is after that is York New City, bro.
Yes,
Like
bro.
if you don't see York New City, you can't call it boring because you're missing out on the best arc it has, bro.
It's been so long, bro. I just know
It's been so long, so you're
Honestly.
saying that you don't remember.
I know I got past the 100
Oh
thing.
my god!
I got past the
alright.
100 thing, bro.
Alright, I'm a mute Jay,
Hey,
bro. Jay's on the fire. Oh, he left. Oh shit.
Wait,
Welcome back,
is that
Jay.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it,
That-
bro.
I'm
Let's
at
call
that
it.
shit.
Let's go,
Well,
bro.
I
We've been
think
streaming
we're
for
done
like
here.
3 hours, bro. Almost 3
Yeah.
hours.
We're gonna do our outros and then we'll
Damn, we thought this was
get
gonna
the
be a
fuck outta
short
here.
stream, bro. We thought this
Right.
was.
We'll go left to right. Richard, go
There's
ahead and do
too
your
much
outro,
fucking
bro.
passion.
Richard, tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me at twitch.tv/lilzura, LILZURA. Twitter at twitter.com/littlezura, with an underscore at the end, because my name was taken.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, he is. Okay,
Tyler.
for sure.
Tyner. Where can they find
Okay.
you at?
I am on YouTube as
Hey,
Matt
Kyle,
NES. If you want to.
Let him go, please. Let him go.
You can find me on YouTube at Matt NES. Search MAD-NES. I should be the first channel that pops up. I talk about retro gaming stuff, game showcases, unboxings, collection videos, all sorts of stuff. I also stream every Friday. I'm probably going to expand on that at some point soon. Do some more streams there. I also have a giveaway going. If you want to check out my video called Road to 100 Subscribers Giveaway, you can find out details how to win an Xbox One, PlayStation 4, or Nintendo Switch game of the winner's choosing. And yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter too, I'm also the 8-bit Matt NES.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead, Press.
You want me to go, the host? Okay. I mean, well, yes, you find me on twitch.tv/runawayshark. I just streamed today, actually. I got 17 followers.
That was a really good stream.
17 followers. I'm probably most likely going to do a bunch of Resident Evil playthroughs until RE3 Remake comes out. You can definitely follow me on there. Hey, shut the fuck up. Good podcast.
I'm hyped for RE3. I never got to play RE3, so I'm hyped to
Definitely appreciate you guys coming out. We had 20 guys. 20
Yeah,
viewers
thank you so
today,
much.
So definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, we beat 21 actually.
Hey, today's stream was crazy, bro. It's good shit.
Julio?
Bro, those are
That's
huge.
my nigga right
Those
there,
are big
man.
facts, bro.
Definitely a great stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. And, yeah.
William, can you type something, bro?
Yeah.
Thank you.
William, go ahead and go with your outro, bro.
Oh, sweet. Okay. No, I'm joking. So, I want to say thank you guys for having me on the podcast again. I'm going live as what I just said 2 seconds ago. I'm on Twitch and Twitter as I do live streams, and eventually
You're cutting out, Will.
Yeah, you're cutting out, William.
Yeah, you keep cutting out.
Oh well. I'm just gonna put it simple. Wii Gamer everywhere. Twitch,
You'll cut out,
Twitter,
but I think we
YouTube,
heard
Wii
you,
Gamer.
We
I make videos. Well, I'm gonna make videos after Malcolm. I'm just live streaming right now.
William, you really gotta fix your mic, bro.
His links are in the description.
Yeah, the link. Everybody's
Yes.
links are in the description.
Yeah,
by the
check
way.
out the description
Yes.
below. Yeah.
This is more of a formality. I'll go ahead and go. I'm Clueless. Clueless the best on Twitch and on Twitter.
Fighting game extraordinaire.
That's what I do. I play a lot of Smash and also doing Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Yep.
Would appreciate you guys for coming through, yo. Thank you guys for coming to the podcast. I have so much fun being on here. I hope you all have a
seriously.
blessed one. Thank you for the 20 likes. Thank you for the concurrent viewers.
Hey, for
Fuck you
We got
guys.
20
for your bad
likes?
takes, bro.
For our bad takes? Damn. cuz.
Did we seriously get 20 likes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got 19.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so
We
much.
actually-
Can
we
we get
actually
one more like,
peaked,
please?
We peaked 20 viewers, and I want to give a shout out to VCIP.
for the
Please go
raid.
follow, please go subscribe to him. Watch his
Yeah.
content. He's another content creator. He does live streams as well as make videos.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that again. He will be a guest in the future.
For sure.
Definitely knows what he's talking about too. Definitely.
Is
knows
my
what he's
mic
Yeah.
is my mic freaking out again?
It's good.
it sounds better now.
Yeah,
Oh no, he said
Is it on me?
FF9 was bad.
Is it on me now?
True. That is true.
Is it on me
He's
now?
got some bad takes, but the guy's entertaining.
He's got bad takes, but he's a good guy though.
Hey, like Lewis said, bro, I like being on this podcast. Basically, sharing with the world what the fuck we go through every day, bro. We just be clowning this for
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
some of the conversations over the years we had, bro, are fucking just hilarious, dog.
Outrageous.
I wish
The conversations we've had in Discord VC, I wish we could have been able to get on podcasts.
Just
I'll just
so
put it that
funny.
way.
So hilarious.
Yeah,
dog.
for sure.
Yeah.
So many, you see so many pinned fucking stupid ass statements niggas saying.
Oh my god.
Most of them
God,
from Jay.
bro.
Also,
The Nightbot link isn't working right now, but
Yeah.
Wait, why is
please-
it not working?
It's not. It hasn't posted the Discord server at all.
It keeps saying invalid thing every time it posts, so we gotta check on the Nightbot settings.
But
Um,
my name
We
is
need to
Jay.
fix that.
My name is Jay. You can follow me at Twitch at TriforceJ TRI4CEJY. I stream, trying to get to 50 followers to become an affiliate. Come check me out. I play right now. I'm playing Final Fantasy X. I play a variety of shit. But right now I'm playing Final Fantasy X. We played yesterday. We played
great streams, great Final Fantasy streams.
Yeah, a lot
You know what I'm
of
saying? So just come through. Follow me if you can. Help me get to affiliate. And that's
Help
it.
me,
Shout out
help me
to
get to
the
affiliate
ZC,
too, by
bro.
the way.
Yeah,
Shout
get
out to
that.
the
Oh
ZC,
yeah,
bro.
we're gonna get
Hey.
that at the point where the whole DC is affiliate, bro. Let's get
Hey,
it.
clueless, bro. You feel me, bro?
Hey, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, like, I'm currently playing Odin Sphere on my streams. You can check out all the past streams in my video section too.
Check out his
Check that out, bro.
too.
Yeah, go check out his gaming collections. It's
Hey,
pretty
we
good
clown
video.
on Tyler. We clown on Tyler a lot, bro. But the dude does have some.
Oh
crazy
yeah, it's really
games.
good edited videos. Yeah, and
He has really good edited videos, and
His-
if you're a fan of retro, he's right there.
I recommend.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Stream, bro.
Yeah.
When I was on-
Yeah,
The Mortal Kombat
God.
11 stream actually.
No,
follows Alameo
not that
Productions.
one, please.
George, George,
Go ahead, George.
tell me where they can find you at, man.
You can find me on Twitter at George Alameo1. You can find me on YouTube, Alameo Productions. You can follow me on Twitch, George_Alameo. The most recent real stream I did was Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
TMS baby.
That was a pretty good stream.
Yeah, bro. Don't mention that Call of Duty shit, bro.
I streamed Call of Duty, bro. Unfortunately, bro.
No, he didn't. Y'all don't check that shit
It's-
out. No, he
And,
didn't.
It's
and
on-
like it's said every week, please go watch his Danganronpa.
My
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa
Dude.
streams.
Please.
Doki.
Also go watch.
I recommend
Detroit.
his Undertale playthrough too.
Undertale,
That's
yeah.
a great
Detroit
playthrough.
becomes
I
human
recommend
playthroughs
Leisure
as
Suit
well.
Larry.
Oh
But
God, no.
I do have a.
Please, God, no, not that one.
But I am trying to do something different where I do gameplay streams on my Twitch. It's not. I usually dual stream between YouTube and Twitch, but I think I'm gonna start just streaming off my console for just straight gameplay and stuff. But I will still do the face cam streams that I usually do, and I'm thinking of doing Heavy Rain pretty soon.
That's
Oh,
great.
that's
That'd
a
that'd be
great.
great.
It's a great game, dude.
Yeah.
And,
please do.
And he also does gameplay trailer reactions, E3 reactions.
Oh yeah.
direct
So
reactions.
whenever there's a direct, bro, I'll do a reaction
Never.
of it, which will be
We all talk about how bad a direct is, no matter what they show, bro.
Facts, bro.
Facts, bro.
They announced Joker at Game Awards. That shit was still trash.
It was still a trash Game Awards, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do, and yeah, I love doing this podcast, man. It's hella fun.
Yeah, thank you. A few
Facts.
announcements before but thank you for everyone joining. A few announcements. Help us get to 100 subs on YouTube.
Yeah, we got
Please
the
do.
Already
We got
halfway
the
there.
50?
We're at 50 and we're at 5 podcasts, so that's amazing.
We're at 53. So 53 followers.
53,
We just got-
hey,
we gained
let's
3
get it.
followers.
There, we
Three
gained 3 followers. Let's go.
Definitely appreciate that. If we get to 100 subs, we're doing some giveaways. We'll be giving away Resident Evil when the game comes out, closer to its release date in
I
April.
want that shit,
and
bro.
and apparently everyone wants to give away Animal Crossing too. So we'll give away 2 games.
Join the Discord because
We gotta fix the link, bro.
Yeah, come hang out with us, man.
We gotta fix the link
If
first.
you
It's
wanna
not
get
working.
movies, video games,
I know we just did a podcast of getting to
us
know us.
clowning on each other. We legit love each other though. We legit love each other.
But join
though.
our
Yeah, for
Discord.
sure.
Not
so
Tyler,
that,
though.
especially not.
Tyler.
But join
Oh,
our
shut the fuck up. You love me, you know it.
but join our Discord
I love all of
too.
y'all, bro. Y'all just got
Oh,
some weird ass
facts, bro.
takes, bro.
But,
Also, if you guys got gameplay,
yeah, send it
if
to.
you guys are streamers and you guys
yeah.
got gameplay, send it to
Y'all
the email that TG's just posted out there.
Yeah.
And if you
Hold on,
have
hold on,
any
hold on,
games that you
guys.
want
Love is
to
a
promote
strong
your
word.
show.
Sis.
Hey, hold on.
Minutes.
What up?
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hey, wait.
Strong
Shh.
words.
Be quiet, bro. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Say it again, Prez. They can't hear you, bro. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Go ahead.
No, it's on you, Prez.
What's on me?
I don't think they heard you, bro, because everybody was talking. Well, I was not tripping.
What?
I don't know. Did everyone hear me?
Yeah,
I
I
heard
heard
you,
you.
bro.
I just heard a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
talking
sound
about, bro.
my headphones. My bad. I just heard
Yeah.
a lot of sound.
Well, like I said, if you guys have gameplay, you guys are streamers, and you guys have gameplay,
No Mario Kart 8.
we'd love to send it to us.
Yeah, please
at least
send it to
1080p, 30 minutes long. And we'll give you a shout out. You see how this is gameplay. Bye. We'll,
Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad, bro.
But yeah,
Julio
please,
said love is a strong word.
please consider
send me
joining
gameplay
the.
so I don't have to watch Sonic and Mario Kart.
But please consider joining the Discord, bro, and get to know.
Oh,
us,
and
even
if you
more.
send in your gameplay, give us a link you want to plug also.
Like,
Yeah,
literally,
link.
bro,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
literally, like hold on, like real talk, bro. Like literally, like our Discord. I feel like our Discord is different from other people. Like we legit fam in that bitch. Like
Yeah.
when we started this Discord, it was legit just what me, Prez, George, Cluis, and Julio, and that
my
was
nephew.
it.
And nephew,
Yep,
yeah.
and nephew, and that was
that's how it
it.
started.
Now it's like 100 people in our Discord, bro.
And it's only gonna grow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We're doing something different. At first it was just a community of just a bunch of close people that came from another community. Another YouTubers community, but we broke off and we made our own, and we're doing this now.
Still want to
And
give a shout out to Player Essence. He helped put us
Yeah,
together.
definitely.
yeah.
If it wasn't for him,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for him, we would have never met. So definitely shout outs to OJ.
I just,
Shout out-
I just showed up one day.
No matter what you
Oh yeah,
like,
Richard, Richard
matter-
just appeared.
I don't even know who that YouTuber is,
no
but
matter,
He's like, hey,
no
what's
matter-
up? Hey, look at this, guys.
no matter what you like, I feel like it's like your ideas will be accepted in our Discord. Like,
I don't know
maybe
about
people
accepted.
out-
We're gonna clown.
unless you
We
like
gonna clown
JoJo.
you. We gonna clown you unless you like JoJo or fucking
Unless you like R2 and JoJo.
Pretty much the
Nah,
guy.
bro, I'm just saying.
Pretty much the leader who likes every.
I'm just saying, like,
the guy who made
the
it.
main reason
Pretty
we
much everything
branched
that I
off,
like.
the main reason we branched off because people were acting like bitches because us talking about sneakers and music and sports and shit like that.
Just real
I
life.
feel like people want to lump gamers under this umbrella like we can only like video games and we more than that. That's all. So no matter what you like, bro, come here and let us know, bro. You never know. All of us might like the same shit.
Yeah.
You
We-
never know.
We're like almost 80 strong. We met, we
DC
not
is a
everyone's
familiar
active,
threat.
but I mean, we've actually had some great new people coming in, like Ram, my sister Amy Lynn,
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah, shout outs to Amy again. She was our winner.
Yeah, she was
The
our winner of the
true
last
prayers.
one.
Yeah,
the true
yeah,
press
yeah.
who's no
Dang.
longer the true press.
The
You know,
The
Dank's
new
another-
prez,
the
bro.
new prez,
Dank's another
guys.
newer member.
Yeah,
He's been
Dank,
really
Dank is.
active.
I gotta give a lot of love to Dank because
He been supporting everybody,
Oh,
bro.
he's in
He
everybody's
gives a lot of
streams, bro.
support to
Like
everybody,
he's
bro.
like
So,
everywhere, bro. He-
Dank, bro, you got
I
anything
do
you wanna plug,
appreciate
bro?
the love and
Yeah,
support.
dude, he
Dank
tweets out
gives,
everything
bro.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
yeah,
he
he does.
shows a lot of support. Yo, shout outs to
Yeah.
Dank, bro.
And you know what?
Yes.
Can you guys mod him too, actually?
And Dank,
Hey, I
Dank
got
subscribe to my
you.
channel too. Thank you for the sub, Dank.
Yeah.
Dank-
You
Dank
a
supports
mod? You a
everybody.
mod
I
now,
fuck with
Dank?
Dank, bro.
Dank.
Yo, he
Shout outs to
Yo.
you.
he followed me on Twitter. I post nothing on Twitter.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dank just support everybody, bro.
He's a
Dank
big
the man.
supporter,
Yeah.
Even though his internet's trash.
Oh,
even though
man. Upgrade
Hey,
your
dude,
phone,
I'm
your
not saying
internet,
that,
man.
but he's a
Dank.
fantastic.
I
Bro,
mean,
Dank,
you
bro,
fans,
Dank, I wasn't gonna
but
say
oh
that,
my
Dank.
gosh.
I didn't want to embarrass you, bro, but I'm gonna have to do it. Look, I see you
But
playing.
I will give him credit. It's not as bad as Jerry, bro.
Jerry,
Dude,
ooh,
Not
Jerry.
as bad
Oh,
as Jerry.
Jerry's the king, cuz he's
The
Dank,
king
bro.
of bad
Bro,
internet,
he's
bro.
so bad, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Jerry.
Dank, I see you playing OJ the other day, bro, and I see how he just clowned you and kicked you out because your internet was trash.
Did that really happen? Yo, did that happen?
OJ,
Oh my God.
OJ swears
Alright, Dank,
everybody
you-
lags, bro.
That happened, bro.
OJ says everybody lags, bro.
Yeah, he
Oh,
always does.
Shinobu has pretty bad.
Shinobu-
But
Shinobu-
yeah, Shinobu has a reason though. He lives across the
Jerry's
ocean.
internet is just trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry has no excuse, bro. Jerry has.
Compared to Jerry, Dank got like 1,000 megs per second.
Oh,
You got
that's-
gigabit compared to
I know,
Jerry.
right?
But
All right,
Yeah,
but
but-
we do need to close things up.
Yeah,
So go ahead and
definitely.
press.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
definitely appreciate you guys coming out. This was a good episode.
Bobby,
I
bitch.
didn't think it was gonna be this successful. Just talking like how we normally do about regular topics.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week we have.
Okay, great episode or greatest episode?
Great.
I say
episode.
greatest.
Greatest episode.
We've had like
So
5
far.
episodes.
I think this is my most fun.
I think
that
this
I've
is
had.
Yeah,
this is my
bro, it was
favorite.
literally
Yeah.
just like 3 hours of us just like arguing
Yeah,
with each other.
Just arguing, but we usually
This is literally why we created. We always do. Like
Yeah,
support.
yeah.
Make sure
Yes,
you
for
guys-
sure.
If you guys are new here, make sure you guys support everyone who's in the podcast. Follow their Twitters, follow their Twitch channels, follow their YouTube channels, follow our YouTube channel. This is our podcast. Follow our Discord.
Yes.
That's our Discord.
true family shit.
We're-
Shout out to
we're,
you.
We're fucking, we're great people. We can get out of hand sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but definitely appreciate you guys.
Okay, for sure says facts, George.
So definitely appreciate you guys
family
coming
shit.
out. Hopefully
Yep.
next week there's a direct and more gaming news, so we can actually get talk about gaming news and not just
And-
fucking
yeah.
go off.
We can go back to
Ready
being
to
the
eat
Switch
the
bitches that
words.
we are.
Oh yeah, bro.
Facts.
Facts, bro.
I totally forgot
Yeah,
about
for sure.
You good, Dake?
Follow
You saw-
Julio, follow Julio for the lollies. He said.
For the lollies, cuz.
Oh,
Hey,
Lollies.
the
Oh shit! I'll follow
lollies,
right
bro.
away.
TG said LOL.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of lollies, bro. Shout out to D-Rail, to Smut God, bro. If you like Smut, follow
Oh
me.
yeah, join the Discord if you like smut.
Can we
All
put a
things
preface
smut.
on this?
What's
You're
up?
only getting that role if you're 18.
Oh yeah, if you're 18 and over,
Yeah, yeah.
18 and over.
Only
That's
18 and over, bro.
yeah, 18 and over. Y'all get
Oh,
too
and
heated.
unfortunately, is
I
it giveaway
mean-
18 and older too, or
We
no?
don't really mean it though, Amy. It seems like it's heated,
man.
but
You don't know. You don't know
Yeah,
how.
that's just animated. That's what
Yeah,
we've
yeah, we're
always
just-
been.
honestly, yeah.
You should have seen us back when George was doing Fridays. Yo, like,
Oh, bro, when it used to be like Splatoon and like then Smash, bro. It's-
Smash, bro, Rocket League. Oh my god,
No
bro.
worries, I know.
Fortnite. Oh,
Only
god,
for say
Fortnite.
Rocket League, bro.
Oof. But,
Fucking them Fortnite, bro. We should have like a stream, bro, a Twitch stream together, bro. Just us just playing fucking Fortnite.
tell me you're 18, then Jesus.
Damn,
God damn, bro. Debo the smut god, facts, bro.
You're the Smut guy.
I've
bro.
seen him get gamer heated. Oh, I all of us have gotten gamer heated.
Oh yeah, of course.
Bro, Jay got gamer
Oh,
heated
yeah.
at Call of Duty the other day, bro.
Bro.
Just getting hella mad, bro.
That pisses me off.
But yeah, definitely.
That's always
you
get
guys-
mad though.
Yeah, I always get
Yeah,
mad.
everybody
when I play
gets
games.
fucking
Let's
mad at Call
not
of
do
Duty.
that. All right, go ahead and.
Hey, we
Yeah.
gotta end it, bro. We gotta end it, bro.
Thank you guys for coming out. Hopefully, we got
Bye.
tomorrow. Next
Bye,
week.
everybody.
Damn, bro, let me do the
Let him
outro,
finish,
man.
guys.
Like, damn, we can't cut it off
Christ,
now,
dog.
cuz.
Fuck it. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.
Later.
Love y'all, yo.
Bye.